We live?
Hello.
We should be live. Hello, all.
Welcome to another
modern streaming from MTG
fantastic,
Card Market.
Yes, modern stream.
We have one of our first two people for the day, because I kind of arbitrarily picked, because we should be firing very soon. Which will be 4-color control. We'll see what the matchup is against him soon. Once we get everything. We have.
Wait, what? We're putting 4-color control?
Yeah.
I thought you, wait, who
That's
did you
Phil
say?
Silberman.
Phil.
Silberman.
Ah,
4-color control.
probably should have.
So we'll see what he's.
that.
We have again quite a varied meta. Do you want to go over some of it since it's right in front of you?
Yeah. So let's see. We have quite a lot of WUBRGxyz Delver. We have 3 different people on WUBRGxyz Delver. We have 3 different people on Twin, 2 people on Traditional Twin, 1 person on Rug Twin, and then we have, let's see, just a whole lot of varied decks. I mean, we got Blue, White, Red, Ninja Geist. We saw some of that 2 weeks ago. We got someone on Waste Not, apparently. I can't imagine what that would be. We've got Tokens. We've got 2 people on Junk. We've got Mono Black Control. 2 people on 4-color. 1 person's Control. 1 person's Mid-range. We've got 1 person on Infect. 1 person on Burn. 1 person on Eggs. 1 person on Living End, which hopefully we can get on stream.
I can't.
Yeah,
tell
that's
if
pretty
I
much
have
it.
Chat up. I should have chat up right now.
What you doing for?
I'm making sure I have chat up, so if someone's on there, send a message, and if I don't respond to it, I guess I'm kind of in trouble because I don't have the chat set up correctly then. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone to watch it. I ran into this same problem last time and don't remember how I fixed it, but I think everything is correct right now. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted. We can leave it there. That should be the chat.
Hello, chat. Anyone who's there, speak to us.
Anyone's watching. Oh, there we go. I do love
Hey.
Randy Savage, actually. I am a huge professional wrestling fan. And thank you for helping us out so we could actually figure out if chat was working.
Appreciate it. Oh, pairings are.
Alright, and pairings are started, so we will see what we have for
Wait, which
round 1. Phil Silberman, he's on 4C control.
Alright.
He already knows his setup, so he's facing Nick Roar.
You mean he's not playing Affinity Pod?
I don't have Nick on you.
Twin.
No. That's Paul. Nick Roar, I know what he's on. I saw him. He's on Mono Black Control.
Oh,
so this
cool.
will actually be 2 control decks
Yeah, wait,
facing
what?
each other.
This
So
is
this will
gonna
be
be-
pretty interesting.
No, I decline.
Well, it's gonna be 4-color
joking.
control versus mono black control.
So we're good, right? Nick Roar and Phil Silver?
Yes.
Yep. Sounds good. Should we? When do we wanna?
We can talk about that while I'm setting this up. You can show it. I'm setting up the thing for the next part.
All right. So tonight, instead of offering some card giveaways, we are going to be having playmat giveaways.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Store felt like changing up a little bit. Realized they had never actually given away playmats, so they decided to do this for
There we
tonight.
go. Is that good?
So move it a little bit that way.
Playmats. Oh god.
Yes, it's FTG Card Market's
said move
playmat.
it
Yeah,
that
I know
way.
I lied. It's wrong.
There we go. Here we go.
Are we really that late? Oh, we're sorry. I tried starting right at 7:30, but apparently I was a little off.
All right. So yeah, join the raffle, and you
Yeah,
might
we will
just
be
get some,
raffling those off probably second and third round. After second and third round.
Might get some playmats.
So yeah, there will be some playmats going out. Hopefully Mark is okay with that. They are setting up right now, so let's flip this to them and let me get his name up instead of player 1.
All right. So mono black control versus 4-color control. Who has the edge?
It's gonna depend on what type of mono black control, because if he's playing Raven's Crime and like Dakmore Savage, he can just shred Phil's hand, but if he's
That's gonna
playing
be pretty
creature removal, Phil might have the edge depending on his kill condition.
I'd imagine he's playing both. No, being mono black control.
Yeah, but not every mono black deck will do that, because there's also like mono black Infect. He also might not hit Raven's Crime in time.
True.
And if Phil's planning on winning off like Karanos, mono black can't really do with that besides discard.
Yeah.
Or just burn or like cruel ultimatums. That gives mono black
4
control a
color?
really hard time. So it'll depend. 'cause
I
he
doubt,
also do it
I
a
doubt
lot
he's
of-
playing cruel ultimatum. That's like, it's like a specific deck. No.
Yeah, we'll see. Probably unlikely, but it'll depend on what his win conditions are, if they're hexproof or not. But it will also depend on what Nick's win conditions are, because both of them are going to be kind of creature light.
Is he the one playing Phyrexian like Plague Mother or whatever?
Infect? He might be playing Mono Black Infect.
I don't know. That's what it is.
It's very
Yeah,
possible.
that's-
One of the versions of Mono Black Control uses Infect as a win condition, which could be really good if he's playing Phyrexian Crusader in the main deck.
Yeah.
Because then Phil will have a very hard time removing it.
Absolutely.
Although he's probably playing at least Murderous Cut. I'd be curious if he's playing many Delve spells in 4C, because he's got to have a lot of fetches and like 1 CMC stuff.
That's true. Serum Visions, probably.
Also, Crimson Viper, I do appreciate the idea, but that one Jap actually was posting before you. He wanted us to give the playmat to the person we made here first. Oh, hey.
Hey, Raffle.
Did not know you were showing up.
I did not know either until I was here.
Rules here from the past couple streams.
Welcome, Raffle. Can we get another chair in here?
I can grab another chair. I don't know if I'm going to hang out for all 4 rounds.
Alright.
Alright. Let me put his name in. The commentators. They're shuffling up and getting everything ready. I don't know his last name.
I don't know. No. There's gotta be.
Earl, how do you spell your name?
It's Raoul. The last name is Mowatt.
That's the first name I didn't know how to spell. Alright.
Yeah, wait, why did you put it off? There we go. Excellent. Alrighty then.
Looks like they're starting off. Let's see what they got.
So, mono black control versus 4-color control. What are your thoughts, Ro?
Which are the 4 colors? Are we talking red, white, blue, black?
That's a good question. We didn't really.
I'm assuming not green.
Yeah, probably not green. Well, no, because there's the 4-color control that likes to play Sylvan Caryatids and the like. So.
Yeah, you might
We'll see.
be on green for mana fixing.
Here, I guess we can see. I see a Path to Exile. And there's an Arid Mesa, so I assume he's playing... I mean, red, white, and blue, you imagine he's playing. So it's the question between black and green. Alright, we can't really see that card at all.
He's definitely playing white.
Oh, Nazis.
No, that's Inquisition of Kozilek.
Oh.
So it can take the Cryptic Command. I see it can take a Path, and that's...
Oh, Lord, he has...
I can't see the other 2 cards in his
We're
hand.
going to have to
the
move
glare.
this camera.
It's the sleeves he's using.
Oh, that's really bad. I mean, his head glare, too. So we can see Phil has three lands in hands, drew a 4th land, and another Path to Exile and a Cryptic Command. Looks like he's not going to be doing anything for quite a while. So it's just draw go. I mean, that's what.
It looks like Nick has a handful of removal spells. You can see a couple different types.
Yeah, that's not going to help him out too much here.
Versus the non-creature
Here's
hand.
a Tech Edge. Not really going to do much for Phil, considering Nick is on mono black control.
I need an Urbarg. Or an Ink Moth if he's
Why
playing
would
them.
you have an Urborg?
He might have an Ink Moth.
He might. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Ooh, is he gonna hit him with Shadow of Doubt? So Nick Roar just cast Shadow of Doubt in response to Phil cracking his fetch, which is basically Sinkhole plus draw a card. Let's put Shadow of Doubt up here. So this is what Shadow of Doubt is undoubtedly meant to do. Oh god, what is this?
You hit the button again.
Alright. So here we have Shadow. So players can't search library. So basically, it's meant to...
And there's a Liliana.
Liliana,
Ooh.
that is...
He's playing the Bloodghast version.
Alright, so... Oh boy.
Snapcaster.
Yeah, so the Snapcaster end of turn just so that he could attack Liliana.
Makes sense. It
Which
applies
does
threat.
make sense, absolutely, yeah, I mean...
And
now
Nick,
Lily's probably going to go to 3.
Nick also can't block it, though.
I just saw an Abyssal Persecutor. In
he's playing the old school version of Mono Black Control.
Abyssal Persecutor, please?
So he's playing the old school version of Mono Black Control.
I didn't hit the button that time.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's turn that off.
Abyssal Persecutor, you can't win the game, and your opponents can't lose the game.
So basically, you beat him down with a 6/6 and then kill your own 6/6 after you win.
Can we see what he cast here? I don't even...
It's looking like that got Cryptic commanded.
Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize. And it did get cryptic.
That's an interesting cryptic command.
We don't have any life totals.
They have nothing, no life total. Oh, fetches.
He's cracked a fetch, he's cast Thoughtseize. Oh no, but that got cryptic, so I guess that doesn't matter.
It's just the fetch. You are correct.
So yeah,
though.
Phil has cracked fetch. Alright, so bolting Liliana.
He really does not want that Liliana. Liliana is very good versus the control.
Liliana
leader.
is very good against control.
I cannot
this
see
is
that
a
card.
this is a problem.
Do you want to try to slightly adjust the camera?
I can try. Even
Shadow
just,
of
like, a little
Doubt.
bit. Another Shadow of Doubt. Oh lord. Sometimes you just use Shadow of Doubt as a cantrip, but what is this Abyssal Persecutor? Why is he playing?
The
Abyssal
Thoughtseize did get countered. I don't think he hit another one. Did he use the Thoughtseize earlier? No. So it's just the one Thoughtseize, and that was
Okay, so Nick is
countered.
casting his Abyssal Persecutor. He now cannot win the game, and his
So,
opponents can't lose the game.
I'm gonna slightly tilt the camera.
Yeah,
down
yeah,
so
go
it
see if you
reduces
can.
glare.
So what's the plan? What is the point of this Persecutor?
The point of it is it's a huge flying 6/6 beat stick, and at some point Nick will play any number of spells to get rid of it, so
Yeah.
that Nick can in fact win the game, and
And his
Phil
opponent can lose the game, yeah.
So there's things like Liliana, of course, can force both players to sack a
Oh, you
creature.
can target yourself with
Is it
Liliana.
on screen now?
It's still
It's a little
not
better.
very good with the glare.
Yeah, this is
I think
rough.
that's partially their cards.
Alright, so we got Abyssal Persecutor coming in. Phil is now at 13.
Also, he missed a Bloodghast trigger.
Yes, he missed several Bloodcast triggers, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe just one, because he's only played one land since.
Only one land?
Because he
Oh,
played,
since the Liliana, you're right.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like you got a Delve spell coming in here.
A big Tass.
Is it Tassiger?
That's what I would want to be casting.
Well, unfortunately, Mono Black Control isn't exactly the place.
Oh,
for it.
Tombstalker.
That's right, Tombstalker.
Oh,
So let's
another-
get him up there.
the original Delve.
The original Delve spell, yeah, that's right. I
Spell
mean,
for Mono Black.
Tassiger. Tassiger's not great when you're not activating his ability.
Yeah, but that is probably true. But even just as a 4/5,
Right.
For one black.
control for one.
Well,
black.
with this deck, I mean, I assume you're
I
not.
suppose I'd rather have a 5/5.
You'd rather have a
fly.
5/5 flying, yeah, exactly. Since you can't activate Tassiger's ability.
I guess I was wondering if Nick does have some of the dual lands that he can play in this
Here
format
comes.
to activate. A
So Phil just casts Snapcaster into Cryptic Command, so that Tombstalker is not hitting the battlefield. And it looks like it's back to Nick. So this Abyssal Persecutor,
Did he just
it's gonna kill Phil pretty fast.
Well,
6/6 flyers
provided
do
that,
that?
provided that Nick can kill his own Abyssal Persecutor, you know. But so that's another 6. Oh god, can't see the card. It looks like another
Snapcaster number
Snapcaster
2.
into Path to path the
Tombstalker.
no Abyssal Persecutor.
Yes. So he's killing it for him.
So yeah, he's getting rid of it, and Phil is not gonna take another 6.
Phil, why would you do that? You couldn't lose the game.
You couldn't lose the game. I think we probably missed another crack.
Yes, we did.
So
Yeah, Clayton Davis, we do have a little bit of glare going on right now.
Somebody in the chat says it's glare of heresy.
we got some punny people in the chat.
oh god, this is not the right font.
Make it work. Just cancel it.
Okay, so it's supposed to be Calibri, just for future reference. All right, so we have Phil at. Oh boy.
More glare.
Yeah.
I wonder if I just need to move the camera
So
forward.
these
I'm gonna
Bloodghasts-
physically move the camera forward a little bit and see if I can get it. We're gonna fight the glare.
We're gonna fight the glare, guys. Okay,
Also
so
fight the power.
it looks like another Liliana, but of course we can't really tell. So yeah, it looks like a Liliana, and it's gonna tick up to 4. So each player is going to discard a card. So Phil's just gonna discard his last card. Looks like a Bloodghast for Nick Roar. And it's back to Phil's turn. Phil with 1 card in hand, not where you want to be with a control deck. Okay, so these Snapcasters are just going to come in at Liliana.
How bad did that mess up?
Nothing happened.
It
Did you
didn't
do
change
anything?
anything.
Really? I
You didn't
actually
boot it
moved
up.
and tilted it.
It didn't. Yeah, I can't.
It must be the lights then.
Okay, so it looks like Nick is going to dismember, paying 4 life. So that'll put him down to 16. I don't think he's taken any other life.
But Liliana's still alive.
Yeah, Liliana's still alive. That
work.
is all that Nick wants. As long as Liliana's alive,
we'd have to move the table apparently, chat saying.
What?
They said it's the lighting, so we might have to move the table a little bit. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do that next round. Okay, here
Between
comes a
rounds, we'll fiddle with
smallpox.
it. Ooh, I like me a smallpox.
No. He discarded the smallpox. Sorry.
Aw.
What was that from?
So what happened there was Phil was trying to activate the Celestial Conad. Nick responded with a murderous cut.
To kill it.
Yeah, to kill the Celestial Conad. Liliana's going down to 1. Oh, we missed 4 life here. So he is at 8 from those blood guests. Okay. So it seems like Nick is in a really good spot here.
You can tell by Phil twirling his
Yeah.
last card. He's
Is that an Infernal Tutor?
Yes,
Let's
that
get
is.
that up on the screen. So that's not something you see outside of Legacy.
and I believe Nick is hellbent,
Oh.
correct?
Yes, he is hellbent.
Um,
Because he's been discarding his hand to Liliana.
yeah, so basically, Infernal Tutor, as long as you don't have a hand, it is a demonic tutor. So it's just 2 mana to search for any card. So, wow, I wonder what he's going to search for.
Also-
Cabal Coffers? Is that what that is?
That's not Cabal Coffers.
Sorry, no, Cabal Coffers is not legal. What is that card? Is that Urborg?
That is Bajukabog.
Bajukabog. To exile Phil's graveyard, and so that Nick can get back all of his blood ghasts. That is... So...
And they all have haste, I believe.
They do all have haste because Phil is at 8.
And Phil
Akamas.
scoops.
Oh, yep, there we go.
So after their entire match is done, we'll try shifting the table. Chad is saying that it's basically probably right underneath a light source, so we just need to move the table like a little bit one direction.
Where's match,
So-
match record?
Match record is go up. It's record label and with a bunch of numbers after
This
it.
one?
You gotta scroll up. I think it's that one. Oh no, that's wrong. Never mind. You're right. You're right. The first one. That's round label. Nope.
No.
Okay, let me see
Okay.
it. Match record.
Match
input.
record. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it is now 1-0 in favor of
Nick Roar.
Nick Roar. So that was interesting.
That was a very interesting
yeah,
Infernal
I
Tutor target. Just tutor for a land to hit
well,
all the blood
but that's
gas.
all that he needed. So I mean, I can't imagine there's anything better than getting 3 2-1s out of your graveyard.
Yeah, he is playing some saucy cards. That was an Infernal Tutor, an Abyssal Persecutor.
Plus, that stops any Snapcaster Mage from getting anything out of his yard.
So,
with the Bajukabog.
let's see. He's probably throwing in Duress. Looks like he's sideboarding out Shadow of Doubt. They probably lose the surprise factor.
Yeah, once you've already seen it.
I'm guessing for some number of Duress. Maybe, is there any black land destruction legal in Modern besides Fulminator Mage?
Yeah, there's plenty. There's the one that's just 1 black, destroy target land.
I didn't think Sinkhole was legal in
No,
Modern.
that's
That's
black.
Oh,
it's
one
one
black.
black, as Reign of
Reign of
Tears?
Tears?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reign of
Reign of
Tears.
Tears.
So that is.
I forget what set Reign of Tears is in.
I think it was in one of the core sets.
Argoth is asking if our bot is a cow because our chat bot is Moobot.
Yes.
I assume it's
Yeah,
yes,
Reign of
Reign of Tears. Thank you, chat.
is
We did guess the name. I imagine he had Fulminator Mage over that.
Well,
if Yeah, if he has Fulminator Mages, or it would be better to have Fulminator Mages over that. But
Fulminator Rage is a better card, but Reign of Tears is much less expensive.
What do you think we're going to
so
see
he just
from...
brought it. I think he just pulled out Bio Blights.
That would make sense. You definitely don't want Bioblight against.
No, I think he's
Silver.
bringing them in.
Oh, he's bringing
to hit the Snapcaster
Bioblights
Mages.
in. Huh. That is very interesting.
I wonder what Phil boards here. Probably Graveyard Hate if he has any. Like maybe Rest in Peace or Grafdigger's Cage. Grafdigger's Cage would be pretty good.
Yeah, well, I suppose Rest in Peace would be.
You need to
just
keep
as good.
I don't know if he's playing Rest in Peace because that's really stretching his mana. Then
Did we see what Phil's 4th color is?
blue, black, red, white.
I didn't
It's
see
everything
black.
but green.
What was he
Did
playing?
we not
black
see
for?
black?
Did we see black? I didn't. See
We
black.
might not have seen
I
black.
don't remember seeing.
I don't remember
play a
seeing black.
card, but...
We'll see.
Suppose we will.
Maybe it's something from his board. If he's
Yeah,
playing
that's
and
true. He
giving
could
him
be
barrel
playing
rights.
on burial rates. He could be yeah, I suppose so. He could also be playing something like Slaughter Games.
Ancient Grudge or Destructive Revelry to
Yeah.
shore up affinity type matchups, or
Chad is saying, well, the Dark Horse is saying it's a small black splash,
okay.
so we might see what it's the splash for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chat did mention, Dark Horse did mention probably for Lingering
that's
Souls,
right.
which would make a lot of sense.
That would make a lot of sense. Just a small little splash for the souls. Interesting match. These aren't two decks that you see very often, so it's good to see them.
It's a really cool mono black control list too.
Yeah.
And I like that he's got those
Yeah.
skull sleeves.
He's got the. It's not obvious at all.
He's representing.
He's repping. I've always wondered, is it correct to do that? Because then you kind of give your opponent an advantage if you know.
They
if
might
they
not.
know.
You can also like mess around.
You
and
also
like,
mess
white
around with them
sleeves.
because then you can play a Night Weave. So I guess in that sense, it just doesn't really matter.
I think Nick is like, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah.
So he's got some
Thoughtseize, I believe.
So that's 4 lands.
I believe.
And
Oh, we didn't reset
Electrolyze.
their life
Oh yes, we
totals.
got reset.
I believe this is a Thoughtseize from Nick Rohr. So he's at 18. Phil is at 20.
We can't see what discard spell that is. Yeah, after this match. Oh, that was the Thoughtseize. Yeah, after this match, we are going to try to fix that glare.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So Phil's going. I believe I saw Teferi. Correct me if I'm wrong. There, I think I see a Teferi. Let's get him up.
No, there's an Electrolyze. It was 4 lands and Electrolyze, unless you just.
No,
drew
he just drew it.
Oh, he just drew
there,
it.
Yeah, there it was.
Oh, well, that's sick.
Teferi, Mage of Zalfir.
That is a very fun
So,
card.
wonder what the plan is there.
Teferi does offer a lot of options to you, and just the notion of locking your opponent into playing cards in his main phase, that's powerful.
Absolutely.
Being able to always keep mana open, that's a control deck
Oh boy.
stream.
What do we got there?
But that dream might... It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell what Nick Rohr just cast.
I wish these guys stopped using pledge on their cards. It makes it really hard for us here in the commentating booth to
really-
I guess it has a Bloodghast.
I would guess so too, but you really can't know. So it looks like Nick's gonna get his. That probably is a Bloodghast.
But it gets
There we go. Okay,
Yeah, it
so
was a
we
Bloodghast.
So Bloodcast got electrolyzed.
1 to him, 1 to Nick.
Yeah, 1 to Nick, almost certainly. So we'll have Nick at 17. Plus there was a crack from Phil. We'll have him down to 19. So it looks like Nick's going to be getting his turn 3 Liliana, which is exactly what he wants in this scenario. Yeah, with Phil tapped out, Liliana is just
gonna tick up and
yep, it's gonna tick up, gonna take him down.
And he got the Bloodghast right back.
Well, that was the land though.
Yeah.
They got that, but yeah.
Discard another
so
Bloodghast?
yeah, they're gonna go to discard. No, discard the Thoughtseize. Doesn't
which doesn't seem right.
Well, it's because Phil opened with 4 lands.
So
yeah. He doesn't know any cards, so he's just assuming most of them are lands, I guess.
Alright, here comes another crack from Phil. We'll see if it's a shock land.
Even if you assume that he hasn't drawn anything as good as Teferi that one turn,
It is not.
it seems like you want to hold on to Thoughtseize there and Thoughtseize
I'm sorry,
a couple
there-
turns later.
Oh, that's fine.
By which time, hopefully, he has drawn something.
He also might have...
Worthy of it.
What is in his hand? It looks
Who's
like
in?
Abyssal Persecutor,
Yes, he has another Liliana.
Swamp.
Another Liliana as well, I believe. Or maybe not. Liliana's going up to 5. They're discarding lands.
I guess he wasn't as concerned about the
2 for
Thoughtseize
Phil.
because of...
Phil's down to 16, and is that a Persecutor?
Yep, and he is Hellbent.
That would be a Persecutor of the Abyssal
A
variety.
Persecutor of the Abyss. Here comes... Okay, so here's the Black Splash. So we've got Lingering Souls, Flashback Lingering Souls for Phil Silverman. That's gotta be... Well, that doesn't actually match up that well against Abyssal Persecutor,
Yeah,
does it?
because Abyssal Persecutor's got Trample, and so usually Lingering Souls, the souls could be on chump duty for quite some time. But
Can't help it. Oh, boy.
Take 5 instead doesn't work.
We currently have Phil Silverman at 116.
It just feels like
Seems about
116 with Abyssal Persecutor.
With the Abyssal Persecutor. All right, so we've got Nick coming in with 6 trample flying damage. Ooh, what is Phil gonna do here?
Certainly not be happy about it.
Yeah, Phil is not going to be happy no matter what happens in this situation. So it looks like he's going to block the Bloodghast, trade there, and take 6. Go straight down to 10. Oh boy.
Good thing Phil can't lose the game at this point.
Yeah, it's a really good thing because he's looking like he's about to get there.
He has some Pro Tour player tokens on his side. He's got a few things going on, but...
and it looks like a Bazooka Bog hit the battlefield
That's
for Nick Roar.
Killing that to Fairy.
And making that...
Gideon.
Oh, okay. So Gideon comes in, destroys Abyssal Persecutor. Unfortunately, once again, Phil can now lose the game. But Gideon is doing its work.
He has to at
Gideon
least attack Liliana here, though, or else Liliana ultimates.
Absolutely, yes. So Gideon Jura. Gideon, really powerful card in a control deck. So yeah, he basically just used Gideon there to destroy.
Tapped creature.
Yep, which is sometimes all you need. What is? I assume that's another Bloodghast. There's no way to tell.
He tapped 2 mana, so I'm pretty sure we can assume that's another Bloodghast.
Yeah.
Although in fairness, it could be something like
Yeah, it could be.
Dark Confidant
Oh,
or
could be,
whatever.
yes.
But we don't
Playing
have
Dark Confidant with Tombstalker in your deck is really ballsy.
Oh, that would be very ballsy.
Nick Roar might be just that ballsy to be like, I don't care if I sometimes take 10 off my bomb.
Flip it, 8 damage?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to be there.
Well, then he also gets a draw.
Ooh, they think it's Spellskite. That actually does look like Spellskite.
Actually, yeah, I would agree. That might be a Spellskite. But
Commander Mouse is getting really good with his sniping card.
Sorry, guys, we can't actually.
We're going to try to fix the glare after this round. We're gonna move it slightly out of the. We're gonna move the table slightly to get it in a different light.
Yeah, we'll see if we can fix this. So Liliana's going down to 1 from Lingering Souls.
Yeah, they're pretty. It is definitely Spellskite. When his hand covered it, you can see it. So that is a Spellskite and a Bloodghast.
Notice Phil did not tick up Gideon.
No, he did. He used the +2 ability so that all of Nick's creatures have to attack Gideon if able next turn. Which
so the Gideon took 2 and now it's taking 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like we're going with a double path here.
Single path?
Oh, I thought he cast one out of his graveyard. Yeah, you're right. So it looks like he's pathing the.
I think he's aiming for the Bloodghast and seeing what
yeah,
he'll
okay.
redirect.
So it's a
So
redirect
Nick's
to
paying 2.
Spellskite. So Nick is going down to 15.
Also, hi Gravitron. Watching
Hello.
streaming some Modern.
All right.
Sydney's commenting that it's not even shiny. Not everyone can have fully shiny decks, Sydney.
Sydney, it may not be shiny to you, but to
Also,
new
yeah.
mortars who do not play with all foil cards, we cannot read necessarily what all those cards
Here
are.
comes a Sphinx's Revelation from Phil Serban. He's just going to gain 2 life and draw 2 cards.
Also, if you look
Phil
at
going back
the
up to
screen,
12.
it is quite shiny right now. But
Yeah,
not intentionally shiny.
Not intentionally. I'm certain none of them. So, Gideon going back up to 4. That looks like another Abyssal Persecutor from Nick. Is it?
Yep.
Yes, it is. Alright, so these guys are playing Drago real fast. So, yeah, so this Gideon is basically just keeping Bloodghast on lockdown right now. But,
What Phil needs to do to survive.
well, next turn, Gideon's about to just take Abyssal Persecutor.
Yeah, unless he's got some tricks. We see
Snapcast Path.
Snapcaster Path, almost certain. Yeah, so we got Snapcaster Path on the Abyssal Persecutor there.
We also see that Phil's got Cryptic Command.
Yes,
in hand.
Phil has Cryptic Command back up for a future turn, presumably.
I wonder what the chance that Nick has Hero's Downfall in his 75 is.
I would have to think it's pretty good because it does take care of so many problems that you're likely to face. The
Right.
question is, when is he going to get there? He apparently doesn't have it because he's let Gideon do dirty things for the last few turns.
Absolutely.
And I believe he's hellbent now. So
Tombstalker off the top for Nick. But he's probably afraid of a Some sort of counter
Remand
magic.
isn't great. Remand would be kind of
Remand
nice
would
here.
be kind of gross right now.
Chad is definitely enjoying this
Yeah,
match
this
so
is
far.
a very it's been fast paced for a control match.
Yeah, it's also very interesting because Nick isn't like standard.
So this is interesting.
He's paying as
Nick
much as
is
he
paying
can
his-
with actual.
I don't know
mana.
if that's correct because it could be a mana leak.
I think he should leave 2 black. Oh
yeah,
no,
I feel
it
like
wasn't.
you should leave 3.
Yeah, he just called the bluff and
Call the bluff. Yeah.
it worked.
Well, to be fair though, he didn't. Well, it's not like he's gonna spend the mana on anything else. So I suppose that's
So
interesting. Counter cryptic command
Tap
doing
and draw.
tap and draw. Oh boy, wait.
Did we miss a whole bunch
We
of
must have
last
had-
I think we haven't marked Nick's damage when he stopped attacking Liliana.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
So we're going.
So,
So we're on to game 3.
Apologies, we
Our bad, guys.
are really.
We were
Eric,
totally
do you-
not marking his life
Eric, do you
total.
want to deal with life totals? 'Cause I'm not good at that.
Yeah, I can try to remember to do that. I've been eating a little bit of food
All
because I
right,
had to skip dinner.
So 1-1. It's unfortunate. I didn't even know what to. I don't know what to say. I don't know what these decks sideboard. I don't know what the plan of these. Like what do you think they're gonna do after that match?
I think for Phil, like Gideon was the key to that win. Basically, if he didn't
Absolutely.
have Gideon, he wouldn't have been doing well there.
That's true.
So if Nick has Hero's Downfall on his 75, they're definitely in the main now. I don't know that he does though, because it's a high CMC spell.
Yeah, I'm not sure if. Heroes
Oh,
Downfall is
yep.
what he
Also, we
wants.
did forget to start the clock. Let me go check what the timer is. I can actually fix that to start the clock.
Classic WUBRG. Thank you, Commander Mouse. Appreciate the.
And that's just like classic
Support.
me. Like every time I stream, I never remember to start the clock, which is my bad. How does this? Oh, this isn't. God. What's going on?
All right, so if you're Phil, what do you think is the best card in this matchup?
Well, there's still a lot of cards that we have not seen in both these decks.
That's true. Absolutely.
I'll go with Sphinx's Revelation.
Sphinx's
just because
Revelation.
Clock is going.
keeps you so alive and
Absolutely.
get you a variety of cards.
I think we saw someone in chat say there that Sphinx's Revelation did definitely save him. I mean, it drew him the Snapcaster Mage that he needed to get Path on the Abyssal Persecutor. So.
As in so many decks, it is the card that ties the room together.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, Gideon literally was MVP that last game.
Most valuable Planeswalker.
I wonder if he's running other Planeswalkers like a Johnny Vengeance or any of the.
Thank you. Wait.
All right, we had a few people follow us that we missed. Thank you, Croseka, and I'm gonna kill this name too.
Oxaciano.
Oxiano. Thank you guys
Thank
for
you
the
guys.
follows.
Yeah, well, you were saying other Planeswalkers?
Well, Johnny's
Johnny.
Vengeance has seen some modern play certainly, and
Absolutely.
it's a good one.
Definitely.
Any of the different incarnations of Elspeth
Mm-hmm.
might be plausible.
It's definitely true.
I'm curious what other win conditions Phil has besides old Gideon and
I think
and
he
of
has
course Lingering Souls.
It's a good
If he's
question.
playing the same deck he was playing last weekend, I think he's playing Elspeth also. Or he might not. I think he's
Which
playing Gideon
Elspeth?
over Elspeth.
Here comes
He was
a-
using my 4-drop Elspeth, but he doesn't have it tonight, so he's probably running Gideon over
Oh,
it.
so wow, Phil with a interesting hand here.
Only hit Lingering Souls.
So Inquisition of Kozilek hits Lingering Souls, which is not exactly what Nick wants, because now Phil can cast Lingering
Next
Souls.
turn.
Oh, but he gets a Bajuka Bog! What a troll play. Oh,
the
wow.
most Bajuka of bogs doesn't stop.
So it looks like either a Thoughtseize or... Yeah, that's a Thoughtseize, so Nick is going to be going...
That's Thought's taking Electrolyze.
Yes.
Yep, I got you. That was a very nicely timed Bajuka Bog.
Very nicely timed Bajuka Bog, indeed.
It's a very funnily timed Bajuka Bog.
It looks like that might be a...
Bloodghast?
Bloodghast. From Nick Roar. So Nick is a little hurting on lands. I see 2 different Abyssal Persecutors in his hand. Doesn't look like he's going to be casting those for quite some time. I bet... that looks like a shock from Phil.
Also, second...
Oh, no, that's Sulfur Frost. I'm sorry.
Second in chat's asking about the giveaways. We will be doing the giveaways after second round and either after third or fourth. We're switching up a little bit this week, and we're giving away MTG Card Market playmats.
Playmats.
We have 2 of them, and when when we're not directly streaming a match, we'll show you guys what they
We'll
look
show
like.
you what they're really cool. They're basically the playmats that you can see these two playing on right now, and they're really nice. Super
Also,
awesome.
Transcendental Master is asking why he boarded out Shadow of Doubt. I think his idea of boarding out Shadow of Doubt was
No,
just
he
that,
says
like,
why not board out?
oh, I think he did board out Shadow. I know Nick boarded out Shadow of Doubts, but apparently Phil boarded them in. I guess because of he's scared of the Infernal Tutor, because that won Nick game 1.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Steven Dang.
That looks like a crack for.
So Phil's now
Crack from
like,
Mana League, yep. And is he getting a basic? Let's see what he's getting, know how much his life total actually will drop. He's at least at 19.
That's a tapped Stevens.
Alright.
So you really have to hate seeing, after 2 really interesting games, basically this is starting to just go down to Nick is.
It looks like Nick is
bottled
just
up
mana
on
screwed.
mana.
no
Yeah.
mana. And the funny thing is, he has a smallpox in hand, which he certainly doesn't want to cast now. Let's look at smallpox. You would have to sacrifice his second land, and that is really not what he wants to be doing. So.
Nick Roar has a Bloodghast in play.
Yeah,
There's a couple
sorry
people in
guys.
chat are asking. We're gonna attempt to fix the glare after this round.
Yeah, Phil got hit by a bloodghast.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna try and fix the glare, guys. Sorry about that. But yes, Nick Roar has a bloodghast in play right now. Just drew another bloodghast. He can cast that, but it's really not what he wants to be drawing right now.
Pass.
Especially, no.
Hey, gets him a basic.
Oh wow, actually yes.
Landfall.
Tapped,
Landfall gang.
and he's gonna cast his second bloodghast before shuffling up here.
Well, if he rips the land, he can start playing.
Has
He'll
he
start
attacked
playing
by
Abyssal
this?
Persecutors,
he
but
has been attacked by
presumably
Bloodghast twice.
Phil is holding up cryptic commands or something.
We missed one of the
Somewhere.
Bloodghast attacks.
I assume with how many cards? Oh, here comes an attack
Oh, well,
with Celestial
I
Colonnade.
kind of hope for Nick's sake that he can make Phil pay for being greedy and attacking for 4.
Yeah,
Let's see.
wow.
Celestial Colonnade is 4.
Here, there's the land. Here comes Abyssal Persecutor.
Is that what he has in hand?
Yeah, he has
got
2 of
two
them.
of
He has
these.
2 of them in his hand.
Does he have 3 Lilianas in hand?
He doesn't have 3 Lilianas. He has, I think, maybe 2 Lilianas. Here comes Abyssal Persecutor.
The greed.
The greed, indeed.
He could have had Path to Exile those to Path.
I
right away.
believe Phil has a Snapcaster Mage in hand, so he's probably just going to go for Snapcaster Path.
Yeah, it's probably clear that Phil's got some answers, but at least for the moment, this looks it's kind of like a game as opposed to just.
There's a Tech Edge on the Bajuka Bog, so
Is he at 13?
Phil really trying to hurt Nick's mana right now.
Chad is pretty certain that he's at 13, so we did miss an extra Bloodghast attack. So
I assume Phil's going to go for a Snapcaster Path before he gets hit by this.
does he block the
Abyssal
Bloodghast
Persecutor.
though?
Interesting
Probably not.
question.
I don't.
No, because he's
think
going to
so.
get the land. No, he's not going to get the Landfall Trigger until. Before.
Until after damage.
Yeah,
is done.
so here's flashback on the path. Does it resolve? Yes. So he's gonna block path. Yes. Okay. So this works out.
Yes, so that's Path. He will not get the Bloodghast.
He will not get the Bloodghast back.
Yeah.
There, I think that's what they're trying to realize right now. He will not get the Bloodghast back because he's
not this second, but
right. But well, not yet. Hopefully, sometime in the future. Provided he draws another land.
Also, yeah, Commander Mouse just stated he has a Abyssal Persecutor in hand, 3
Three
Lilianas,
okay, I was
and a
wrong.
Smallpox.
So Smallpox looking better with more lands.
So
but,
he has Liliana for days.
I know he has another Persecutor, so you probably want to go for Liliana right here. Just discarding one of the Lilianas because he's not going to be casting those for forever. He declined to cast anything.
Is he holding up removal?
Is that I think that was a murderous cut right there.
yeah, he was
It
holding
is
up mana
indeed.
to-
All right, so
to
here comes
get, old
here
colonnade.
comes murderous cut.
Plus,
So
if he had cast Liliana, Colony could have just taken it down.
the problem is Phil still has another colonnade. It's not like that's just gonna stop.
Chad is calling Phil out on his greed of swinging with colony.
That's true. But to be fair, Phil does have a second colony, and he's so he's not too upset.
Yeah.
I assume another Persecutor is going to be coming in. First,
Yeah,
there's a
that looks
Bazooka.
like a
That is
Bazooka
another
bog.
Bazooka Bog, which is really nice for Nick.
Landfall trigger.
Landfall triggers, stop all your flashback.
Is he going to miss the Bloodghast? Is he missing the Bloodghast?
He
missed the
missed the
Bloodghast
Bloodghast
trigger.
He did.
We're not going to help him out with that. Let's see.
He just realized he missed it. He looked at his graveyard and realized he missed the Bloodghast.
Is Bloodghast is a May, no? Oh, it is a May. So
It is a May, and he just looked at it and realized he missed it.
so unfortunate. He drew another land though, so it's all good.
Also, Transcendental.
No problem.
Transcendental Master is kind of mentioning like it not necessarily is about losing the colony. It's about holding mana up to counter things. Like if Nick just slammed Abyssal Persecutor there, it would be a little hard to deal with for Phil.
Fair enough, Transcendental.
Well, this time he's gonna remember the
Yeah, you got the Bloodghast trigger.
Here comes the BGs.
Is he going to use the Smallpox?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes Smallpox.
Discarding a Liliana. I'm really curious. Commander Mouse is talking about having Dash Hopes in the board. I don't actually know what that does, so we're gonna pull that up.
It's
really
like
quick.
it's like a
It's a
Punisher
counterspell.
counterspell.
Oh.
So it's either pay 5 life or it counters a spell.
I've never seen that card in a
You've
while.
never seen it. It's a good. Well, no, it's not a good card. It's a card.
It's a card.
I wouldn't call it good. Sometimes it'll be fantastic if you catch them in between a rock and a hard place. You know.
They also each lose one from Smallpox.
Right. So if they're at 5 life, then Dash Hope becomes counterspell for black.
It also can put them closer to Bloodghast to haste range.
Fair.
Sometimes
let's
it's the
take
card
it.
that you need, not the card you deserve.
Yeah.
How I like to think of it.
Yeah, that's the problem with Punisher cards is that you will always get the worst card or the worst version of the card, provided that your opponent knows what they're doing.
Two mana to lose 5 life isn't terrible though.
That's not what a control deck wants to be doing. There's a Victim of Night for.
And
Nick.
that is an Abyssal Persecutor and
That is a
Liliana.
Liliana. I wonder if he's going to discard here. Probably not, because he wants to hold that. Victim of Night for the Celestial Colonnade. Oh, there is game. We haven't been keeping life totals again.
Oh no, I think it's because we thought that Abyssal Persecutor was a Bloodghast. So we're marking it as
fair.
2.
Fair.
That is the problem with Glare. So that is game because we thought the Abyssal Persecutor was a Bloodghast due to not being able to see. So they're going to unsideboard that, and we're going to try to fix the
Yeah, sorry about the
Glare
glare,
a little
guys.
bit. I have a sleep. I'm gonna.
You're gonna
Yeah,
put
see,
some
just
test
go
cards
test
out
the cards and then see if we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Here,
put
wait.
some
How do
cards
we
out.
go back to us?
the booth.
Yeah, how do we go back to the
It's over here. Click
is it?
booth there.
Bing. Hello.
Hey
I'm gonna
guys.
go sneak
Alright,
some cards
we're
onto
gonna
the play
scoot over
mat.
here.
Let's throw some of Ad Nauseam down on there.
All right, see if we
Alright.
can't figure that out. All right, Raul.
I don't
What do you make of that? What just happened? I don't know what just happened.
What happened there was the greed is real.
The greed is
I think this is a lesson for all you you counter magic players out there.
Yeah.
Do not tap out unless
Don't
you have
tap
to.
out for your Celestial Colonnades too early.
He did not have control.
He didn't have control.
and
which is the
he
whole goal
paid
of
the
control.
price.
Yeah. Absolutely. What do you think? What was it that got Nick over the edge? What was it that really helped Nick to seal that match? I mean, he was down 2 lands. Like he had 2 lands for the.
It's this one thing, I guess. Also, with the benefit of hindsight,
Mhm.
you know your opponent's mana screwed.
Yeah.
Why do you path a 2/2
Great point.
guy? It's not going to make that difference.
That's a great point.
If you want to just build up mana,
Mhm.
take some beats, and then you've got Colony there to do
Yeah.
some dirty work.
Mhm.
You can eventually get Electrolyze to take care of it for a little bit.
Absolutely.
And so
Yeah, I'd agree. I don't think that was
it's
a good
easy
use
to
of his mana.
it's easy to be a backseat driver. For the first half of that match,
Yeah.
it seemed clear I would have bet a large amount of money that, controlled deck with 5-6 lands facing somebody's stuck on 2.
Yeah, you don't really want to path that creature. It's not like Bloodghast really had him on a big clock either. I mean, 10 turns? I mean, you're not gonna die to Bloodghast. I would say maybe if you had an Abyssal Persecutor, you want to throw that down. But
maybe if he just took some more time.
Yeah.
Alright, flip it to it for a minute and see if I can see how I did. Just unclick booth. I didn't do anything.
Try and.
Is it just a question of the table needs to be... Here,
you go move it around and we'll see if we can...
We'll just talk while we...
Yeah, we'll see if we can... okay.
I guess...
So you think the path was wrong?
In retrospect, it gave him another land and gave Nick some extra life because...
Yeah.
So in retrospect, I probably wouldn't have pathed that creature there.
Yeah.
The 2 to 4 to 6 damage that you're going to take from Bloodghast is not that crucial, especially when you've got the cards like Sphinx's Rev, but when you've got cards that can put it off, and
right.
with him being land screwed, you don't even know if the landfall trigger is ever going to come into play.
Right.
Plus,
right.
with Nick forgetting about 2 or 3
considering how many times Nick Rohr forgot his triggers, you gotta... Definitely got to remember that.
So
remember your triggers, kids.
So that I think that was in retrospect a key mistake. In actually when it was happening, I was like, why are you? When he was like, let's go with 4 with the colonnade. Yeah. There's no need to do that.
There's no need to do that. Yeah, absolutely. We had that mentioned in chat as well.
He knows that, especially when he's on 3 mana, and now he knows enough about the deck. He's already seen Abyssal Persecutor. Yeah. There's a bunch of cards that are potentially live cards for Nick Rohr. Yeah. That are in that 3 to 4 mana range. He could have cast Liliana. There are probably some other creatures. Yeah. There's probably some kill spells that Nick Rohr might have. So the long game's still in your favor. Yeah. Why rush things?
Absolutely.
Is the bottom line, I would say.
I suppose it also depends, though, on what Phil's hand was. I mean, we don't know. Maybe he... Well, I don't know. Did you see his hand? Like, if he had a Cryptic Command, that obviously is an incorrect attack.
He definitely had a Cryptic Command.
If he had a Cryptic Command, he should be holding that up for as long as he possibly can. I mean, you gotta cast a Cryptic Command. I don't know what to say.
I suppose it could be put as just Killer Instinct on the part of Phil, where he's just
he feels like I have to get...
I can put this guy away with a few attacks. He's not doing anything, but it's something where he needs to just say, I'm fine just hanging out, and you can't do anything. I'm got counter magic to get any spells that you're looking at, and it's all good. Wow, so I'm not sure why this is a problem today. It hasn't been...
Yeah, we've never had this problem before. Here, let's switch it back to the booth real quick while they try and figure that out. That's not going to do it. Wait. There we go. That's looking better.
That's looking better. Although
much better. Here we go. There we go. That's what we need. Okay. That's looking a lot better.
So we still need to move the camera so it's perfectly aligned with the edges there, but at least now
we can actually see the cards
can be read, and our commentary can actually be about something. I hope you guys at home appreciate that.
We got Serum Visions and Simian Spirit Guide.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh no, it's still a problem. Okay, so maybe it's like when they're turned sideways. Oh no.
We're being defeated.
Oh.
By the glare.
Yeah, we can't see this at all.
The glare is problematic.
That's better.
No, it's not. What are you doing? Well, this right here is not better.
One half of the screen is now visible, and the other half
we can see the part on the right.
You only can see half of the
You can't see the left side.
Yeah, you had it momentarily.
Yeah, you had it. It's got to be like on top.
It's still really glary though. But it wasn't for a second.
It wasn't
for
for a
a
second.
moment, but now,
Well, it was when they turned it sideways, which is why I'm confused.
yeah. Someone in the chat was asking where we are. We are streaming from MTG Card Market, which is in Chicago. It is on 1051 West Belmont. There's a variety of events here pretty much every day except for Saturday and Sunday. There's
I think they
nothing
might have
scheduled.
something on. Oh yeah, they might not have official events, but they'll be doing something on.
But weekdays there's a full slate of events.
Absolutely, yeah. Pretty much every day of the week, I'd say they've got something going on. So,
I mean, maybe the solution is to move the whole table back so that the one half is where
that could be
and then
a
move the
solution.
camera. I don't know if it's just weirdly positioned.
Someone was asking about the giveaway. Let's just turn it to the booth real quick.
Okay, we didn't have to turn to the booth because it's.
Yeah, but
these
still,
mats
we should still show them
are the
because
one part
these
of
are the real
not-
thing. Hey, yeah, one part that we can actually see without glare. Here we go.
So stop
okay.
and smell the lotus.
Yeah, real
That-
nice.
That is the MTG.
I don't want to obscure. Bro.
It's okay.
There we go.
They know what I look like. the MTG Card Market logo. I have to admit that I have at tournaments gone up to players wearing that shirt and stopped and sniffed them. so
yeah, it's a really great mat.
but it is a pretty mat. It's actually one of the few mats I don't own. I need to.
Oh, yeah.
I should probably
Join the
put
giveaway.
put my name in the chat.
Yeah, put your name in the chat.
That won't be suspicious at all.
Yeah, let's check.
We're trying to
back
see.
in.
We're trying to see if it's centered. That's kind of
Not centered and not glaring. So we're thinking. Wait. We're thinking move like the entire table so that this part is right here. Is that possible?
It would have to be against the wall.
We don't really have it.
Like we don't. This is already where there's like only this much space for someone to sit there.
Okay, so why are
Why
we
is this
having
happening?
this
Yeah,
glare
why is this a
issue?
problem
Because
now?
It's because normally I think we have the playmats closer to the edge of the table, and they're taped down. So we might just have to like lift the playmats.
It's not the playmat's problem.
Well, it's because the camera's at an angle, and we can't get the camera flat.
Why can't you get the camera flat?
Because it doesn't reach, because the playmats are too far off the edge of the table.
Oh, I see what you mean. They're taped down too.
No.
Yeah, so
Just
try
move
that.
the playmats?
Yeah, ask
Yeah,
him.
I think
Ask
that
him if you can move the playmats.
I'm pretty sure we can.
Cool. Wait, here we go. Yay. Wait,
So-
what were we? Oh yeah, that's right. Playmats. So when we do the raffle, which is probably after next round, we'll probably do one
After
round
two and
after
after
two and
four.
after four. So we'll have one after hooray after round two. so join in and you can get the playmat. Join the raffle.
So do we have any new followers joining us?
Yeah,
yet?
we've had.
We should give them shout outs.
Yeah, we've had Cronseka. Thank you for following, and Oxasiano. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly, but why not put the so the table is it's like a full. This is only half the table, so they can't actually put the camera on the other side of the table.
Was that girl in the bathroom?
No one's currently
No one's in the bathroom. You can
yet.
go. Yeah, so we can't put the camera on the other side of the table. We've never had this problem before, so I don't know. It looks like they're resetting it up right now. Yeah, they're gonna move it so that the camera can look straight down on the playmats, which seems like a good idea. The camera is not fixed to the ceiling. Thank you, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Can you help me out here? Pointy derper? Something like that?
Partio per.
I don't know. Thank you, whoever just followed for following. Oh, wait, we got a whole bunch of new follows. Thank you, Richter TK, for following. Thank you, Jesus by Default, for following. And thank you, Nacho823, for following. Reminder, if you want to
better.
join...
That's
looking a little better. Yeah.
There's
Oh, boy.
obviously these that are
Oh,
still
no.
glary.
This is a problem.
I'm not sure what to.
How have we
about
never
that?
had this problem before?
I think normally there's some glare, but it's never been this bad.
Yeah, it's never been this
before.
bad. Thank you, Wyatt Wyatt Buttry for following. Really appreciate it.
Make Nick come back here and talk about his deck list since people were interested in his list.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure, that'd be
Stu
great.
Loves.
We've got 2 minutes.
We got 2
left.
minutes. Thank you, Stu Loves Blue, for following. Reminder, yeah, to join the raffle, you're gonna have to follow. So you should follow.
Yes. Not only do you have to follow, you when we tell you, you put exclamation point,
Yeah, that's right.
point raffle and hit return, and you'll be entered, and you will have a chance to win one of these.
Panty
Playmates.
dropper. Good to know. Wyatt Buttry. Sorry, Wyatt Buttry.
So wait,
service
we can
event.
see every card that's actually.
Oh wait, we can see all the cards. Oh no, but that's because someone got in the way of the glare.
Okay. I was
We
like,
have to see where the light source is.
I was like about to be like, hallelujah.
I know, right?
It's a miracle. Maybe we need to use one of these playmats as like a hood or
A
something.
hood, or yeah, they have to hold it up during the game. They gotta hold it over here.
Oh my goodness.
How centered versus uncentered is it?
It's a little off center, but the problem is still not fixed.
The glare is mostly.
This card, no.
Yeah, that card there is
And
unreadable.
we can barely see packed.
I wonder if when someone's sitting down, if that would still be that bad of glare.
Don't know, but
There's another person to hunch over.
we'll just muddle our way through if that's what we have to do.
That would be unfortunate, but might be the case.
So is it centered?
It is. It needs to be a little bit to the left, just very slightly. It's not very much.
Maybe we can just make people take their cards out of sleeves.
Actually, we asked them to play. We asked them to play unsleeved, and they have to riffle shuffle their decks. I don't care if you have a $200 timer going. If you're riffle shuffling this time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Dash Hope is an interesting card. Let's put a random
Figure out
card
what they
up.
want for next round.
Oh yeah, what do you guys want to see? We have Blue, White, Red, Ninja Geist, we have Waste Not, we have Tokens, we have Abzan, we have Grixis Delver, 3 of them to be exact. We have Twin for both Rug Twin and regular Twin. We have Scape Shift, 4-color Midrange, Burn, Eggs, Living End, and that's it. So give it to us, chat. What do you want to see?
I am doing executive veto on eggs.
Oh, and Raul is no eggs.
We did have eggs on chat once, and
Here we go.
No more.
So we've got Waste Not or Geist, Tokens, Midrange, Geist, Eggs, Team Geist. You can't. Okay, don't post more than once. We're not doing eggs. Sorry. Okay, maybe we'll do eggs. A lot of people want to see eggs. Raul, sorry guys, Raul really doesn't want to see eggs, so we're gonna try not to do eggs.
Yeah, we're gonna have to power through it.
Let's see.
Okay, I may not be around round 3 or 4, so if indulge me.
Yeah, we'll see eggs later in the day. Raul does not want to see eggs, really. So anything that's not eggs.
Are those like judge nightmares?
It's not that it's judge nightmares. It's
you
just,
can't veto eggs.
It's just that the players that played eggs on camera a couple weeks ago is the same player who's on eggs today. He's a fine player. He was playing at a reasonable pace, but.
Yeah,
I just feel so bad for the other person.
The other person who has to look at you go, all right, sacrifice this and this trigger. Oh,
I got 20 things going on, and
yeah.
and as you guys know that because WotC had problems with people taking 20 minutes to play solitaire instead of Magic.
That is why what's it called?
They banned Second Sunrise.
Well, they also banned what's it
Did
called?
you guys catch the follows?
We cut.
Yeah, we got the follows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody except for the latest.
No,
one.
I did. I
Did you?
said it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, welcome. Steve loves blue anyway. But didn't they ban Sensei's Divining Top for specifically that reason? So that
exactly
because people just take so long just trying to figure out.
Durdle.
It's like 3 cards. Look. People just take a really long time for that.
But as Martin tried to show, eggs is possible without Second Sunrise.
Yeah, it's Krark Clan Ironworks. Let's put that card up on the screen. Krark Clan Ironworks is currently a big way that these decks can get ahead on mana. So you can sacrifice any artifact to add 2 colorless to your mana pool.
So you're sacking a bunch of artifacts, then you cast Open the Vault.
Yeah.
Open the Vault is going to bring them all back.
Bring them all back and do it again. It's
get to sack some more artifacts, draw some more cards, and eventually get into something like Banefire and use all that mana to go to the dome.
I've even seen Emrakul.
I've seen Thopter, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Thopter Foundry is another interesting.
The Thopter Foundry version of Eggs is pretty cool.
But yeah, I've even seen one that just has Emrakul, just hardcast Emrakul. Why not? Thopter Foundry. There you see that. The card that is very broken with Sword of the Meek.
True.
Alright, okay, so why don't we figure out what we actually want to be watching then?
Oh yeah, wait.
Do we have people's records?
People back here. We see a lot of burn. Sydney is not here tonight. Sorry, Christian.
I know my version of I know my Scapeshift deck won its first round, and one of the Grixis Delvers lost.
All right, so we got burn, and waste not. Waste not because why not? That's my opinion. But
let's go for waste not.
Let's see if we can get waste not. Let's do it, John B.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I know who that was.
All right. We're gonna try and get waste not because you guys deserve waste not, and it should be fun. Whatever it is. I mean, I've seen it's kind of like a kind of like an 8-rack build, but with the new card waste not. I mean.
Yeah, it's
not much more than that. I mean.
Well, I'm not sure. I haven't seen this deck in action, but I assume it uses whatever card it is. Dark Deal.
Oh, the Dark Deal. Oh, how about we get both of these cards, or one at a time? So let's start with Waste Not. Card printed in M15. It was actually a community design card, so people decided this was a good card, or this is what they wanted to see. So. You want to run us through what this card actually does?
So basically, what this deck is going to try to do is land a Waste Not, and then use these 2 triggers because it's going to constantly be having their opponent discard cards. So as you can see there, when an opponent discards a creature card, you get a 2/2 zombie token, and then when an opponent discards a land card, you get 2 black mana. So again, with this going on, especially with something like Dark Deal, if you can pull that up.
Yeah. Dark Deal. Dark Deal is actually a new card from Fate Reforged, just recent.
So Dark Deal forces each player to discard their entire hand and then draw that many cards minus one.
Yeah.
So not only does the opponent lose out on cards overall, and not only does it disrupt the opponent's game plan, but if you land that on turn 3, chances are...
After a Waste Not?
Well, after a Waste Not, of course, chances are your opponent is discarding 7 cards or so, 5, 6, somewhere in there, and so you are going to get probably a zombie or 2 out of the deal, and then a bunch of black mana, and that black
and draw
mana,
cards if it's non-creature, non-land,
and that black mana is something that you can use to fuel more discards, so that you can get more stuff, and they can have less stuff. and then they can also run into my friends the Rack or Rackling.
Let's get those guys up. The Rack. This is a card that was in Time Spiral, which is a lot of cards are only in Modern because of Time Spiral, which I found really interesting.
Yes, thanks Time Spiral.
Thanks Time Spiral for all these. For a lot of really fun cards. So we got the Rack. So basically there's a bunch of 1-mana cards which say if your opponent has no hand, they're taking a lot of damage. So we've got the Rack. What are the other ones? There's Shrieking Affliction. Let's see if I can get these. Shrieking Affliction is one where if you have 1 or 0 cards, it deals 3 to you. What are the other ones?
Rackling is a rack with legs, so...
Rackling?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, boy.
Rackling, not crackling.
Oh, there it is, Rackling.
Rackling Doom!
Oh, here we go. At the beginning of Rackling Doom, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, it deals X to the... Yeah. So it's like a rack... Oh, wait, no, I don't think this card is legal.
Oh,
I don't think this is Modern legal.
Oh, darn it.
That's alright.
It's so sad. I guess legacy people building this deck.
Legacy people building this deck can
have that as an option.
Yeah. I think there's at least one more. like 1 mana thing that deals a lot of damage to you. I don't know. But yeah, I think the Rack and Shrieking Affliction are 2 big ones. I don't know. I played against a deck online and it was interesting to say the least.
What's the other 4 racks of 8 rack?
The other 4 racks? No, that's. I think Shrieking Affliction is.
Is that?
That might be one. I don't know though. So this is Shrieking Affliction.
So we should switch to the screen because it looks like we got our players.
Yes, it does seem.
We also probably should update.
We should probably update everything. So first we're gonna update life totals. We got everyone at 20. The match record, that is 0-0. What else do I need to... left player deck name. Wait, who's he playing again? I don't think we have... we don't have pairings up. So, but he's probably on the right. Do you think this is... Who was it? John B?
Yeah.
I don't know his last name.
Yeah. We should probably figure all these things out.
Yes, we will figure out these things. But we do know one thing. Oh wait.
We have John on the right.
John, what is this? What is this? Bichard?
Bechard. And Greg Pino on the left.
Greg Pino.
Wait, is he playing his infamous? We don't have him on here.
Oh, we'll
Greg Pino's probably playing his infamous Fauna Shaman deck. Wait, so what do we have here, Phil?
So we've got John.
John, how do you spell that again?
Bichard, Bchard. I think he may be just Jon though.
He is just Jon.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
He is not Joe Bichard.
Joe Bichard. All right, here we go. We got John Bichard playing Waste Not Want Not, or so the saying goes.
On the left, we'll have Greg Pino.
On the left player name is going to be Greg Pino. We don't know exactly what he's on, but we're going to go ahead and make an educated guess and say that he is on his interesting Fauna Shaman deck. So if you guys haven't been here before, Greg Pino has been...
Also, John Bichard lost his round, and Greg Pino drew his round.
Okay.
You gotta scroll down for that.
Left player...
It's up more than that. It's left player record. There. So Greg Pino is 1 draw.
That's 1 loss, actually.
Whoa. I did it wrong. I did.
Yeah. You still could have done his.
Sorry.
So who's featuring actually?
John versus Pino.
Oh,
yeah, we talked to John because wanted to see Waste Not.
I texted Steve. Steve's yet to reply. It's been an hour, so.
There we go.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm having fun commentating.
We might have to get eggs on there at some point, though. Sorry.
Because Art wants to ruin my day. He wants to.
I think that might be a friend of mine.
The only eggs I want are ones I can eat. There aren't even eggs actually in the current iteration of eggs, I don't think.
Well, they still have the cards that you sack to get eggs, or they say you crack egg. There's never really an egg, you know.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah, there were eggs, like dingus egg.
But that was a long time ago.
It was like Shadow Blood egg or whatever that thing is. There were actual eggs.
We missed the real bacon flakes. Thank you for following the real bacon flakes.
The phony bacon flakes.
The phony bacon flakes
seemed to follow.
Just never showed up. Hello, JK. Lots of J's and K's. Appreciate that.
Might be a little bit too much zoomed in.
Oh yeah, no, we'll be fine. Anyone have some coffee? I do not have some coffee.
Pretty sure any store around would have some coffee though.
Oh, is this person actually in the store?
Oh, perhaps. Maybe.
So Pino.
Excuse me.
Whoops. Pino is winning the die roll.
Yes. Oh, looks like they're shaking hands.
Handshake already.
No, they shook hands even before they got on the table. Looks like we got handshakes all over the place.
All right.
All right. There's Sherwin. Oh wait, start the clock. How do I start the clock? Oh god, where's the clock?
Over here. Let me do it. Give me the mouse. So I gotta change it to 50. I'm doing the gimmies. Round clock has started.
Yes.
Hooray!
Improving
I don't know if you
one
actually-
match at a time. Oh, it's also not round 1 anymore.
It probably is not.
Round 2 has officially started.
We are so on top of this technology, guys.
We are
I'm
all
proud
over
of
the
us
thing.
all.
All right,
Technology is hard.
I see a Phyrexian Obliterator and a Liliana the Veil. That's all. That's the only cards I saw.
What
I think
is he
I also
doing?
saw. I think I also saw a Nykthos.
Is he playing Mono Black
Shrine
Devotion?
to
I think he's
Nyx.
playing Mono Black Devotion.
He called it Waste Not, so we're calling it Waste Not.
Well,
I
he
believe
provides devotion.
Is that? I think I see an Obliterator in the on the right side of his hand. So
It does provide devotion.
let's go.
That is a Marsh Flats. We can see that.
All right, Marsh Flats. Looks like he's playing his land real close.
Thoughtseize.
There's a Thoughtseize. So.
Oh, we can't see any of that. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Island, Tech Edge.
Oh no! Wait,
he put
you
something
can't
off
put
the-
your graveyard off. Okay. So we can't actually tell what Pino discarded. Also, Greg Pino is not playing Fauna Shaman. It looks like. Oh lord, maybe he is. I can't even tell. What?
Oh,
what?
he discarded a Planeswalker. So I'm guessing it's Domri.
It looks like Sorin. Oh, maybe it's a Lily. Oh, God,
I think
I'm gonna
it's
ask him. I'm gonna.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'll go
right.
spot for a second.
All right, see if he can't. We can't get him to.
We also
move
just
it.
might need to move the camera back and tilt it up a little bit.
Yeah, just see if he can't move the camera right a little bit.
That is
So
a
that's
fetch.
18 from John. So we've got a fetch from Pino. Pino's playing Modern. He is. So this does not look like the Fauna Shaman deck. Interesting. So we're gonna have to take that out of there. It looks like Mardu. If I'm
He
not
pitched a Liliana.
mistaken.
I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
what
a
he's doing.
Liliana. What deck is this? What what are we looking at here?
He might be playing Team Italia.
I don't
Team
know if did that
Italia.
make it better or worse.
They made it better, kind of.
Yeah, it's a little better. We can see his price. Okay, so wow. On the right side, we see Inquisition, Thoughtseize, a Master of the Feast.
Always give him cards to draw.
Oh boy, Master of the Feast. Let's get this guy up here. It seems kind of counterintuitive with.
With
Then they'll always have
With,
something to make them discard. Because it's on your upkeep, so they draw it on your upkeep, and then you make them discard it with Raven's Crime or something.
Yeah,
Like, at least that's probably the thought.
I guess that makes sense.
Oh, he has to take 2 from that Thoughtseize. Let's get that in there.
John needing
So-
a little mana.
So it looks like Greg is playing Mardu, from what we can see. It looks like he is casting Liliana and going for discard. So each player discards a card.
It's looking like old deck called Team Italia, which is basically just like Mardu mid-range.
So
Mardu without Goyfs.
what did he just discard there? Discarded a Despise. Interesting. And John is now probably gonna cast Master of the Feast. So I guess maybe we should have told you guys that this is
He said we gave you his name, which he said it was Waste Not,
a little
so.
janky.
And apparently this is not the most finest tuned, but we'll see what happens.
We haven't even seen
He might-
Waste Not yet.
I think it's time that we change Greg Pino's deck name from Fauna.
Yeah,
Shaman
oh
to-
yeah, I was
to
gonna do
something else.
that.
I'm not quite
I was
sure
gonna
what,
do that.
But
Leffler.
it clearly is not.
So,
Fauna Shaman.
Let's put Team Italia.
I'm just gonna put not.
Alright, so we know
have
Greg
no
Pino
idea
is
what
not
this deck
on
is.
Fauna Shaman.
We know he is not on Fauna
I'm gonna
Shaman.
go ask him. What
So
it
right
Yeah,
now
go
we
ask
have
him what his name
Liliana.
Just ask it. Yeah, whisper it. All right. It seems like Marty. What Team Italia?
Team Italia was the original name of this deck.
What is the goal? Oh, here comes a Raven's Crime.
Well, there's a bolt.
Bolt targeting John Bouchard.
It was called Team Italia before Mardu became a thing because Dega midrange is kind of stupid to say. People didn't like. What are you doing that for?
He just bolted him.
Oh, I thought he bolted something. Oh, okay,
What are you talking about?
sure. Wasn't paying attention.
Liliana wins that deck. Well, Mono Black has Liliana wins, so I'm wondering what the
There's an
Marty's-
Inquisition to get rid of the last.
Inquisition to get rid of Inquisition.
If it works, it works.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Just happened.
Oh, discarded Liliana. He Inquisition and
Oh.
then discarded to Liliana.
So it looks like Bouchard is going to cast Master of the Feast, and he's playing his creatures behind his lands. How do you feel about that?
I don't care.
I'm kind of annoyed, at least a little bit. What did he say?
So I asked Greg Pino, what should we call your deck? And he says, you guys can call it whatever you want. Just stick around, you'll see what it's about. It's what he told me. So
Oh God.
I think we should.
Oh, blind obedience.
Oh boy.
What?
I think we should change the name of his deck to whatever you want, because that's what he told us to call it.
Yeah, let's get blind obedience. What do we?
I can't spell obedience.
What is this match? I'm sorry, guys. This is. I don't know. I mean, maybe this is what you guys wanted to see. But yeah, this is gonna be a very non-standard match. There is a dark deal from John Bouchard.
He doesn't have any cards in hand, though.
No, but I'm just saying, John Bouchard just cast Dark Deal. Or sorry, John Bouchard just discarded Dark Deal. This is why we don't stream for the whole. Well, I'm sorry. People wanted to see Waste
People wanted to see Waste Not, and
I
we
wanted to
didn't
see
have the
Waste
record.
Not. And what did he?
That is
just
a Gold
discard?
Draz Spectre. It's like, it makes you discard if you hit stuff.
Oh God.
So Greg Pino normally plays, like, actually fairly entertaining decks, but I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, Liliana wins. Whoever said that, so they were correct. Also, I love how Nycthos means he couldn't have cast his Phyrexian Obliterator.
Yeah, because it's not a...
That's really funny. Okay, so we don't really know what's going on again. Oh, what? What?
Is that Tanglewire?
That's not legal, is it?
No, that is... No, what is that card?
Is that Nether Void?
I'm going to look at what the card is. I'm going to actually look at what the card is.
Alright, so, sorry guys, we actually have no idea what's going on in any way, shape, or form. Oh, Ensnaring Bridge. Main deck Ensnaring Bridge. Oh boy. What is... We've got a main deck Ensnaring Bridge from Greg Pino.
Extorted Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah, that's what the chat was saying. Oh boy.
Did you do the extort trigger on the life totals?
I didn't.
Okay.
So I guess that is what is this madness? Is what we're calling it. It is madness.
Yeah, it is madness.
People shouldn't have to didn't expect to fight from the building itself as,
Kind of
as the original Snaring Bridge flavor text says, but
So-
that's what John is getting right here.
John Bouchard, no fear, playing all of his lands. Also, wait, Greg Pino not ultimating his Liliana for some reason.
He doesn't
He
need
doesn't have to. Right now, John has
Yeah,
no
but,
threats.
yeah.
And what are you going to do, John? Play
Just
some
3
more
and
lands?
3. Give him 3 and 3.
I'm pretty sure Greg Pino just gets to mess with him at this point. I don't know what his win is. He going to win just by blind? Oh, then he just kills the Nycthos.
Tech Edge for Nycthos for no.
I want to know what he wins with. Is he going to just extort the? Oh, now he holds.
Do you want 2 lands or 3 lands? I think he wants 3.
So Greg has a.
There's another Liliana.
Oh, and extort. So I'm pretty sure his win con is just literally extort for 20 turns. I don't know if he's playing anything beyond that.
That's
but
really funny. No, but there's no way. There's no way that's.
we're sorry, chat. We had no idea this was going to happen.
We had no idea what was gonna happen.
Chat's probably
Here's
like,
a dark deal.
like, why didn't you
Each
give
player
us burn?
discards their hand and draws -1 cards. Oh God, what is going on?
Oh yeah, the chat.
Okay, then
oh.
she's just scooping.
It's just like I'm pretty much in lockdown.
This is sorry, Transcendental Master.
So
This may or may not be worse than eggs.
This is definitely a lock deck.
Here comes the sideboard with no.
But that was a very quick scoop, at least, so we didn't have to sit through
Are
the
those,
entire thing.
he has Thought Seizes in his sideboard.
Don't you want Thought
Why
Seizes
would
in your
you
sideboard?
want every Thought Seize in the main? I'm perplexed.
So I'm actually going to call his deck what I believe it's called, and someone in chat, I believe it was Phoenix, mentioned the name in chat that I've heard it by.
What is the name?
It's
Martyr Prison.
Yeah, it's either called Mardu Prisoners. The name that I prefer for it is Burning Bridges, which is the nickname I've always heard because he
Let's
plays
just go
burn spells.
Mardu Prison makes more sense.
Burning Bridges sounds good.
You switch? No, that's wrong.
Well, no, that's his name.
Pino. I think Greg Pino should legally change his name to Burning Bridges after bringing this deck into MTG Card Market.
Burning Bridges. What the hell?
That was
What
the
is this
nickname
deck?
for the deck. It's a lock deck that plays like burn spells. Like you can
Yeah, but
play
we
a shot.
want the point of this is to let people know what the deck is. They don't.
Okay, fine. I'll put in parentheses Mardu Prison.
Fine.
We had What Is This Madness as the deck name and not Fauna Shaman.
Well,
and
now
now
we
you're
know,
starting to...
No, but now we know what the deck is. Or have an idea. Thank you, Commander Mouse.
Also, thank you, Mad Max, for following.
Crimson Viper, learning the format. This is this is not the format.
It's a weird metagame
This is a
corner that we are in right now. First, we of course saw mono black control versus 4-color control, neither of which have.
well, 4-color gifts is. I feel like we've seen a lot of 4-color gifts here.
Yeah, but it's still just like a 5% maybe of
For
the
sure.
metagame.
Yeah. No. Yeah. We'll see if we can get a bigger, more common deck.
Shouty Too Hottie says it's Burning Bridges because it existed before the Mardu name was ever there. I should just call it Dago Bridges just for spite because that's the old name. But no, I'm not going to mess with it even more, so...
Yeah. It's an old
What
school
is
deck.
Crimson giving... Oh.
Okay, so... I'm gonna preemptively ask, what do people want to see next game? Because this might just be over real fast. I mean, that was the first game in 10 minutes, so...
Assuming...
We do want to back up, so...
Yeah, we're going to back it up slightly to get it fixed.
Back up what? No, I'm saying...
He's
for
starting
next.
with a Leyline of
We're not
Sanctity.
going to put eggs on for one round. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, yes. Greg Pino is starting with Leyline of Sanctity on the battlefield.
That's
put
going to
Leyline
be a
up
problem for all those discard spells that John may or may not have.
Yeah, so it looks like all the Thought Seizes and whatnot are going to be
Here's
absolutely
Bloodghast.
lost here. All right, a Bloodghast for John Bouchard.
Well, it got it done for
There's a
Nick
path.
Roar.
There's a path for Greg Pino on that Bloodghast.
Hopefully not
There's
as,
another Swamp.
as fate-turning as
Yeah.
as was Phil Silverman's path on a Bloodghast.
Well, it is currently 1 land against 3, about to be 4. Maybe this is Pino on 1 land? Ouch! It looks like I see in a Johnny Vengeant, Lightning Helix, a Bolt in his hand. Like, is he on the burn path now?
Oh, he's
Well, that's why the deck is called Burning Bridges.
Oh,
Because your win con is just to burn them out.
we saw no burn spells last game, so.
Just don't draw them,
Yeah.
always.
So, wow, Greg on 1 land.
It's pretty hard to lock anybody with just 1 land,
But, like,
unfortunately for Greg.
if he has...
There comes a, what is that called?
Extirpating
Extirpating no
Path.
more paths, so and he gets to look.
Because, like, I guess he just kept it hoping that Leyline of Sanctity would be enough, because Black doesn't actually have a way to remove the Leyline of Sanctity.
There you go.
Like, barring some weird thing like the huge artifact that destroys a permanent, like, Black doesn't have a way to deal with enchantments.
Black really doesn't. That's a great point.
So here's Waste Knot, it looks like. Is that correct?
Yes, that is Waste Knot.
Though if Greg has to start discarding due to having too many cards in hand,
That's
that could start
hilarious.
fueling the Waste Knot.
And also, I believe Dark Deal still does what it does.
So let's pull up Waste Knot really quick, because there...
We actually had it
we
on.
did miss a bolt to the face.
No, from who? He has one
I don't
right
think
here.
so.
What are you talking about? Who said we
No,
missed a bolt?
someone said we missed a bolt.
He has 1 planes.
Oh, bolt was played in game 1. We missed it.
So this is a Dark Deal from John Bouchard. So, Dark Deal is going to cause each player to... This might actually be really good for John Bouchard.
Yeah, Dark Deal doesn't target.
So, wow. Wow, look what's going to happen here. This is going to be huge for John Bouchard.
But
So it looks like he's gonna draw something.
he's not gonna hit any creatures. Just draw a bunch of cards and get some mana.
Oh, but Greg Pino wants to discard this hand because it has no lands in it.
And John is going to draw draw his hand and then draw 7 more cards due to waste not because he didn't discard any lands.
Exactly.
So John's gonna have like an 8 to 10 card hand.
Wow. Yeah, but how much of that is gonna get obsoleted by Leyline of Sanctity?
That is kind of a problem though, because like chat's bringing it up right now, like that just let Greg possibly draw lands.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just saying. So now Greg Pino has a handful of lands and another Liliana, another Ajani Vengeance. I mean, Greg Pino is probably really happy about that Dark Deal. And John Bouchard has to go to discard. Wow.
With no additional
price. And that Raven's Crime. You would think that Raven's Crime would look really good right now, but obviously, I mean, so Greg Pino's gonna shock for the to flashback Lingering Souls. You'd think that Raven's Crime would be really good considering how many cards he just drew. I mean, he probably drew a lot of lands, but obviously, yeah, it's not gonna do anything against Greg Pino with his. There's a second Waste Knot. Oh boy.
Is this another case where he had his opponent on the ropes? He could have just been patient and been like, I just dare you to draw anything that's worthwhile.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is that John can't win against Leyline. I don't think he has a way to win.
No, because if he has more creatures like Bloodghast, he can.
Yeah, but Greg can stop a Bloodghast. Like we saw with the Path. Like, Greg has a way of... like, what other threats does John have? He can't use any of his targeted discard. So that means that all of his like his Shrieking Afflictions and his racks are doing nothing if he even has them. I mean, yeah, I suppose we saw the Phyrexian Obliterator and the Master of the Feast, but I just don't know what's gonna happen here. There's a Phyrexian Obliterator. The problem is now that Greg Pino has Liliana, I mean any creature he casts is just immediately dead. Yeah, you lose it. I know that Path is gone. I'm saying that all I'm saying is that Greg Pino has answers to Bloodghast. So this shouldn't take too much longer. There's an Ajani Vengeance. Wow. Probably gonna tick up. I'd say, or maybe it'll tick down. Well, we'll see.
Actually, hypothetically.
So first, each player is going to discard a card. And then, yeah, he's going to tick up. He doesn't really care for Ajani.
Did you just point at the graveyard?
No, I think he pointed at Ajani. I think he pointed at the Ajani itself, because it doesn't matter.
So the rack does not actually target, so...
Right, but Greg is going to have a handful. He's got a handful of cards, so he can just play around that. Why did Waste not... It did trigger. Waste Not did trigger after the Dark Deal. So John Bouchard drew something like 10 cards off of that Waste Not after Dark Deal. So that Waste Not did trigger.
Yeah, so for Waste Not, he discarded a 7 card hand that was all non-creature, non-lands.
So he just drew 8 cards or something.
Yeah, he drew 7 cards in addition to his own cards he drew. I believe he had 3 in hand, so he drew a total of 10 cards and had to discard.
Here comes another Lingering Souls. I see a Torpor Orb in his hand. What? What could Torpor Orb be for?
I have no idea what Torpor Orb could be for.
I could not imagine what Torpor Orb would do for him. There's a Bloodghast. A Bloodghast followed by Phyrexian Obliterator so that he can stop the Liliana. We haven't been getting life totals at all, though, so...
Oh, crap. We have missed a couple points.
No, a lot of points. He's attacked with those spirits, like, a lot.
Let me go check on the life totals. Sorry, guys. We definitely missed the life totals. I'll go check on that.
Not exactly something we're good at. Here.
It's also, like, it's a lock.
Fair. So, it looks like he's having him sacrifice... Oh, so here's what happened. He activated...
He pinged... Yeah. Pinged Bloodghast, then he used Liliana's sack ability to get rid of Phyrexian Obliterator. Good thing you didn't do it the other way around.
There comes 21 to now 10 after this attack.
There comes Blind Obedience, so...
So Pino, it looks like, is in a pretty good position. And by the way, our match record probably should be updated as well. With
Yes.
1-0
Or 1-0,
Yep.
yes.
Pinot, correct? Or
1-0, yes.
Let me get all that fixed. Sorry, a little slow with the record.
hey, but at least we seem to have solved the glare problem for the most
Oh, yeah,
part.
the glare problem is better.
Yes, the glare
Not
problem
solved,
seems to be
but-
solved.
But better.
Unfortunately, our field is now a
There's
little
an
bit smaller.
ensnaring bridge. Again, for Greg. He's going to tap down that Bloodghast. John Bouchard's going to take 4 here from Lingering Souls.
It's gonna be. Pretty sure you can figure out how to do this too.
No, you get it.
It seems like it's pretty much scoop
Yeah, this
face
is
from
good.
John.
Do we want to go find another deck?
Yeah, I'll go find another deck. Life total is you double click this and change the
I
number.
know, I've done it. I'm just saying, you do it.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find another deck to throw on right after this.
So, sorry guys, but also, you're welcome. You got to see Waste Not in action. That's
Good to see Burning Bridges. I think that's an interesting enough matchup there that
yeah.
merited a look in. But
I've never seen that deck before, and I'm glad I did.
It's funny.
What?
I said I have.
Yeah, it's a real funny deck. Yes, new Narset Planeswalker. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Oh, sure, we can talk about that.
Is it possible to get it up here? Or?
I don't know if it's
Probably
in
not.
Gatherer, but if you want to
It's.
try,
I don't think it is on Gather, but I was just thinking we
there's-
could move it around.
there's no harm in
Here, I'll see if I can get it up. So yeah, new Narset Planeswalker looks real interesting for standard. Let's go to this Mythic spoiler.
so it's got.
So here we go.
Sort of where
Is
we
it?
want it to be.
Wait. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little small.
So it's 2 white.
So 2 white, blue for 6 loyalty. What do you think about that?
I mean, obviously it's great. There's so many cards that come in with less.
Absolutely.
Not too many cards that come up with as much loyalty as 6.
Mhm.
Plus, it's
I got
only.
one that just drew their opening hands.
Perfect.
All right, so we're gonna be moving to another.
We got Narset on right now.
So
It is. I don't have his deck list.
Well, we can figure it. What would you want to ask?
Sean Collender versus Ken Callan. Do we have either of these
Sean.
guys?
We have
Oh, we do have them now. So it's Grixis Delver versus Junk. Okay, so this is like a real meta match.
Yeah, this is a.
Wait, decks that actually get played in modern.
We
terms?
go from
what the hell?
Mardu Prison versus Waste Not to Grixis Delver versus Junk.
All right, I don't know what you
So,
guys.
and Junk isn't
Oh,
as
wow.
bad. Not Junk is in like bad cards.
Abzan. Oh my god.
Junk isn't Junk.
All right, so do we
Okay,
want
where's
to
the
go
mouse?
to the table there and update our players?
Oh look.
Yep, I'm working on that right now. I'm trying to figure out which is which.
Ooh,
I'm
is
going to
that-
assume that's Junk on the
I just
right.
saw a.
He's playing Hooting Mandrills.
Mandrills. Something tells me this is a budget junk list.
I don't know.
Actually, I've seen
People actually play that because it's a 4/4, so it gets around Bolt.
Yeah,
just
but
an
it's
extra
just like
threat.
so much worse than Tassiger.
He's probably playing both. He might be playing both. We'll see.
That doesn't seem correct.
We will see what he's playing.
But yeah, I suppose we will find out.
Because he also might be playing the Junk version. That's like the Zoo Junk,
There's a crack shot.
which is actually the one that plays it more is like the Goifless Junk, which was the basically podless pod list. And that one's actually kind of commonly playing that. So this is Sean Collender. Second HN from Chad is saying how Hooting Mandrills even sees playing Legacy Rug Delver. Is that how you spell his name? Collandr? Yes.
All right, so I think we missed a few people following. Thank you, Mad Max 747. Thank you, Party Castle 420, for joining. All right, we get to see John Bouchard's. Or wait, we get to see Ken. We get to see Ken's hand. It looks like this
So
looks
both
like a
these
very
gentlemen are on 20. I don't know what.
interesting hand here.
Hello, Greg Pino.
Some burning bridges
Hello.
going on. You could have warned us.
Well, no one wants to see that on the camera. Right?
What do we want to put up? Hooting Mandrills?
Oh, we gotta fix their life total. Hold on,
Oh,
let me get this correct right now. I don't actually know who won the first round, so.
Suppose we'll find that out on the fly.
Thank you, Raffle.
All right, so Ken had an interesting opening hand there.
Did he Thoughtseize him or Inquisition?
It was
him
an
turn
Inquisition
one?
because he couldn't get the Hooting Mandrills.
So he's at 18. Not 11. He's at 16.
No, he
yeah.
crack shocked.
Oh, he fetch shocked?
I think.
So he's at 17? Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, Crimson Viper, I definitely agree. At 6 loyalty, that's just absolutely huge.
Ow, my foot.
Sorry.
That's a little silly she comes out at 6 loyalty.
Yeah.
But definitely really good.
Let's put Avon Mind Sensor up. We just saw that out of...
You like me being rewarded for my bad keeps?
yeah, Dark Deal.
They were like, how is this burning bridges? He has no burn. And I'm like, just wait. Game 2, all the burn.
Alright, so Ken is up 1-0.
Okay.
Ah,
Hey,
Ken's up.
it's correct. I love how it always works out like that.
No, it isn't. It's 0-1.
Ken is up 1-0.
No, it should be
dang
0-1.
it. I'm
You're
sorry,
wrong.
guys. I am definitely... Yeah, no. I read it backwards.
Dyslexia,
I was so happy, and now I'm so sad.
Dyslexia is an ugly thing.
No, that's stupidity. There's a distinct difference.
All right, so yeah, Avon Mind Sensor. Why do you think Ken brought in an Avon Mind Sensor against?
Because he's 3
Delver?
colors, so there's a lot of fetching.
Right, but after 3 mana, I mean, it doesn't seem
Probably just better than some of his dead cards, honestly.
fair. All right, so
He also might be
Ken-
main decking it
Yeah,
for the
he-
trolls.
There are lots of people who main deck it. There's so much search in Modern
There's
just for the lands. And
There's the Delver
There's
after a
the
Serum Visions.
namesake. Here comes Delver for. Oh, what's going on? There's the Delver. He wanted to use his blue item.
Fixing his mana correctly.
All right, so we got another crack from Sean Collender.
ooh, look at
getting a-
them putting light
Oh.
totals there. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. We don't even have to do anything.
We'll keep it updated. That's what I was doing too. Whenever I'm down there, I always try to throw my life totals on a phone so you guys can keep it easier.
Thank you, Sean and Ken. We really
I should just.
appreciate
I
it.
would say I should leave my phone out there, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
There's Tassiger. That's the man. Thoughts on Tassiger?
Tassiger just does everything that you want.
He does
He
everything.
beats. He gets you card advantage.
Yeah.
He's a must counter, must kill kind of threat. And right now, what does Ken have to deal with this in his hand? It looks like I saw
maybe
Hootie.
nothing.
I saw Hootie, Lingering
Yeah, Hooting
Souls.
Mandrill's just so much
He's got
worse.
another Avon Mind Sensor.
There's a Lingering
is
Souls.
Is that a Boon Satyr he has in his hand?
Did he,
Am I
like,
delusional?
we'll have to see
he
that.
might have confused his standard deck with his modern deck.
Oh, but he's got Vault of
He's
That's
got
a Vault of the
Archangel.
Archangel. It looks like he's like a junk aggro. I'm gonna change his deck to junk aggro. Because that's what it's looking like it is.
Yep. So that Tassiger coming in.
Or like it's like a junk aggro hate bears.
We got Tassiger coming in for Sean Collender.
For a kill of a Lingering
For
Soul.
yeah, so basically attacking to kill.
These are
Okay.
WUBRGxyz.
What more can you ask of your Tassiger?
I'm gonna laugh now if we just see a Goyf slam out of nowhere.
Alright, so Abrupt Decay.
Oh, there's
he's
a
got-
second
he's got
copy of
two
Hooting
Hoot-
Mandrills.
two
They
Hootie.
are not good in multiples. If you,
And
No.
but he's got Scoozy too. He's
he's
got
he's
got
kind of fighting
Gavadoos.
himself. He's kind of fighting himself.
The problem is right now he has no way to deal with Tassiger. Like the main thing he needs to worry about right now is how does he kill
Also,
Tassiger?
if that Delver flips, well, no, then he'll have. Well, he can't actually flash back Lingering Souls right now. So
He's
that's
also
kinda
not
cool.
able to feed his graveyard, so those Hootie Manders
Yeah,
are
these
literally
Hootie-
just
these
6/6
Hootie-
for 4/4s.
These Hootie Hoots are looking pretty bad.
Did you just call it a Hootie Hoot?
Hootie Hoot.
Yeah,
Hootie Hoot.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also,
I've not heard that reference in a while.
you should.
You should.
I don't know as many people who actually listen to them anymore.
They're still great.
They're still a good band. Yeah, they're still fantastic. But oh, that's a fetch.
I assume the stream does not want us to be singing Hootie and the Blowfish great songs, but we
I don't know. I think we should do
Oh, we could. Yeah, it's 15 and 20.
All right. By the way, what does Sean have in his graveyard to get off Tasker?
I see a remand.
I think just the
here
remand.
here comes a flip of the Delver. So now, yeah, Delver's coming in.
So there's a chump and a 3
Ken
hit.
is taking 3. Going down to 17. Wow. Ken is in a real bad spot right here. I can't.
What do you mean? Just because he has 3 lands in
The problem
play
is he has
and no other board?
No black
and
lands.
And no means to deal with Tasker?
What could possibly be going wrong here?
He's just pacing himself.
Oh boy, this is really
Well,
bad.
we were just talking about how the previous couple matches, like the person was like in control of the game and then messed something up. So, but I guess that wasn't a bad thing. Ooh, there's
is it Staticaster? Let's get that guy up there. So this is Tassiger activating his ability. Let's put Tassiger up first.
Wait,
I don't know what he gives him back. Definitely either the Staticaster or the Staticaster.
How could you give him any of those other cards?
Well, Staticaster kills his Lingering Souls flashback.
Right. But I'm just saying, if your choices are Bolt, Remand, or Staticaster, at least Staticaster doesn't do anything right now because Ken literally. Oh, I guess Staticaster could jump in and take care of this guy.
Well, it looks like he's debating on if he wants to kill it.
A counterflux.
Oh, Staticaster and then
Static.
ping it.
Oh, that's Static. Ah! Staticaster. Oh yeah. Staticaster ping
You
before
play?
the block.
What's your record so far? Nice.
Wait, what is he playing?
Yeah, so
there's the 7 damage. He's
I mean,
playing Affinity.
Ken had to see that coming. I mean, he gave the guy the Staticaster.
He gave him the Staticaster. You can't expect
Uh,
anything more than the Staticaster.
It would be. I think there's.
Someone just went in there.
Oh boy, this is. Oh, here comes Hootie.
But maybe maybe he wanted that so that Hootie could hit the battlefield.
The funny thing is, Hootie Mandrills does absolutely nothing here.
Well, chumps.
It can chump Tassiger for one turn.
But you know.
Oh, but it just gets a terminate.
It just gets terminate.
And bolt you.
I still had all
why
ways.
not? Bolt you. You're dead. Game
All
over.
right, so Sean Callender.
Sean Callender back.
Ties it up.
Yeah. It is now 1-1. Is it Staticaster? That's
That was a good card there.
interesting choice. Why do you think he brought?
Because he saw Lingering Souls.
Yes.
Like,
It
it's
says
so
Staticaster's
good
so
versus
good
Lingering
against
Souls,
Lingering
and even Mind Sensor as we just started. Like, there's so many 1 toughness creatures, like in that. Well, not. If he's playing Bob's also bad. If he's playing Bob and Hooting Mandrills, that's really ballsy.
He's probably not playing.
Again, some people just don't want to watch the world burn.
Someone-
I just want to get my card advantage. If sometimes I'm going to have to take 6.
Well, a lot of people are saying you shouldn't be playing Bob and Siege Rhino at the same time.
I think
'cause
that's incorrect.
nugging yourself for 4.
No, Siege Rhino gains you the life back, and Dark Confidant is still gaining you so much life that you're fine.
Dark Confidant is not getting you.
Oh, sorry, I meant Dark Confidant is giving you so much card advantage that it's fine.
But the thing is, like,
They
you're
should make a Dark Confidant except it gives you
It's
no
only
life.
gains you
Like,
life.
that
No,
would be
there's
fair.
a card
How
that
much
does
would you
that.
pay for a card that's a 2/1? You draw a card.
You
gain
gain
life
life.
equal to its converted mana
That
cost.
card would be broken.
Let's
in
make
16
let's make a
weeks.
$200 standard card. I would just like play that and a bunch of Eldrazi. I'll get there somehow. Just play mono black Tron with that card. I'll get there somehow.
It would
Flip
be
my
a-
Worm Coils.
it'd be
Flip
a
my
white card.
Evercool.
Because white gets
I guess it would just be a
everything
white. Yeah, it would be like white black.
Light Confidant. I like
now.
it.
Light Confidant, yeah.
He
All
always
right,
gives you
so
good advice and greatness at some cost.
great, no,
cost.
greatness at very little cost. I've seen Bob's and Greater Gargadon in the same deck. That's ballsy.
That's somebody in
Here,
Modern Masters draft who's showing off.
I'm gonna
He's
put.
like, I've got these rares.
I'm gonna
I got
put a card up
70
on the screen. This is the card I want.
Draco.
This is the card I want.
I must break you.
Bob and Draco, let's do it.
It could be one of those suicide decks where they want to take it.
You don't want to die.
Alright, so guys, let's update our life totals back to 20.
Back to 20.
And
we got the match record.
Sorry, chat folk. We do not know right now what their actual match records are.
Yeah,
No, we do.
We do. I can look them up.
I believe they're 1-0.
They're probably both 1-0.
They're 0-1-0. They're each 0. They both lost their first round.
Oh, really?
Oh, they're both 0.
Yep, I have the records in front of me.
All right, so we're sort of Johnny on the spot, not quite, but we're gonna get there eventually, guys. Thanks for bearing with us.
Second day Chen says, you know what's the best? Bob and Vintage flipping over Blightsteel Colossus. Let's get that up on the screen.
Especially when Mana Crypt is on board,
yeah,
too.
Mana Crypt, you're just like...
You just die from your flips. That's one of the really fun things about watching. That's one of the really fun things about watching any vintage deck, where it's like the board gets locked. It's just whoever played their Mana Crypt first and just dies from it.
What a funny card.
Stacks versus Mana Crypt. GG.
Blightsteel Colossus, quite the card as well. Kills you in one hit. Thank you. Oh wait, did we say Tyga Stripe? Thank you, Tyga Stripe, for following, and thank you, Lair Bear 77 for following. Appreciate it. And when we do the raffle after this round, most likely, you will need to be followed in order to join the giveaway, which is playmat. In case you didn't know,
Someone's
in there.
So yeah,
You are allowed to talk when you enter the room.
We're giving away a playmat, just like the ones that you see on the table right there, the Stop and Smell the Lotus playmat. So look forward to that after this round.
Okay, why do we keep showing up on the screen? We literally could have just showed the booth. That is.
No, you can see it, but you can see it better when you show it in the booth.
Yeah, but exactly.
Yes.
I don't know. If
you can see it on the side. You see it covered. You get to see it straight up right here.
Well, not literally right now. It's not.
No, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
See now, by showing it, we show that like the mint condition of these mats, as opposed to these ones that are
these ones that are played on every single time, and they've got tape.
They have tape marks on their edges.
All right, so we see a hand from Ken Callan, from Sean. Oh boy, I missed it. I saw a bolt. I saw a young pyromancer, which is exactly what you want to see out of a Delver deck. Delver loves that young pyromancer. Let's put that old guy on the board.
He's not an old guy. He's young.
Oh,
by
sorry.
definition.
Let's put that.
He's
young
also
guy
fairly recent release too, so he's like young in two ways.
He's old in the fact that he's played in Vintage. This is my only response.
That doesn't count. Monastery Mentor is seeing play in Vintage, and that card just came out.
Well, okie dokie then.
Oh, that is a.
It took me a while to realize that young pyromancer, that like red is his hair as opposed to like a helmet or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he's got a little thing that has. He's basically trying to emulate Chandra. Like, he's got the goggles from Chandra. He's got a little belt with Chandra.
Well,
she
was the Chandra pyromancer.
Yeah, exactly.
She's the pyromaster, and he's a mancer.
He's a young pyromancer.
He's just a Chandra
Immolation
groupie.
is the sincerest form of flattery. He's just trying to.
Well, that's also a fire pun. Immolation is like.
I understand.
Okay. Just making sure you
It's not.
He's like a Chandra cosplayer.
He's a Chandra cosplayer. That's exactly what he is. So he's at 16.
Sorry, we're kind of making fun of young pyromancer so much we're missing some of the life exchanges.
Well, it's fine because you can see the phone up there. Something like that.
I'm not going to read that aloud in stream, but I appreciate some of the chat's comments.
Mentor Delver is the real deal in Vintage. I don't know. I've never played Vintage, so I can't say. But
Meanwhile, Ken Callan has a whole bunch of gas in his card.
He just doesn't have lands.
He could use some lands, but he's got Liliana. He's got Siege Rhino. He's
Mana Leak
got
the Inquisition there.
what is going on here?
He just Mana Leak the Inquisition.
Okay. Here comes the Thoughtseize.
So let's see if that. Yes,
All
that
right.
has
So
to
now we've got. All right. So we got Gitaxian Probe, Young Pyromancer, Bolt, and he's of course going to take the Young Pyromancer here if he knows what he's doing. He's at.
I'm working on it.
So yeah, you got to take Young Pyromancer. I mean that's just the engine for the deck. Creates so many tokens, especially with something like Gitaxian Probe. Oh, there's a probe.
Speaking of probe,
Oh boy.
that's what he's working with. Double Liliana, Siege Rhino,
man.
Can he cast
and
I
Hootie.
think
Oh, he can cast Hootie
he can
next
cast
turn.
the Hooting Mandrills.
Next turn he can cast
One
Hootie.
of these cards not
Hootie
quite
Hoot.
like the other, but it could come down next turn.
I'll just say, in his defense, Hooting Mandrills will work out for him because he hadn't cast
He can
it.
cast it. Well, but if it was a Tassiger, then
He'd still be able to cast it.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
Tessica doesn't have trample.
but then he can have Tassiger.
Look at Ken ready to exile some cards from his graveyard to pay
He's
for Hootie.
he's chomping at the bit. He wants to exile those
Is that
cards.
what was that card?
If
he
that's
just
a
picked
land,
up?
he probably goes with Liliana.
WUBRGxyz.
Yeah.
Hey, that just helped. Man, that just helped fix the Grissix
Yeah, that
Delver's
just
guys'
helps.
lands too.
Oh, but now he has a swamp, so he's kind of sad.
So here, I would imagine comes Liliana. He's like flicking through his cards like he might make.
Yeah,
some
that's
but
Liliana.
But
It's-
Liliana just makes so much
Especially
more
with a
sense.
Yeah.
second Liliana in hand.
I think also playing Hooting Mandrills into Remand is so bad there.
Does he have Remand in hand, or we?
Yeah,
I have no
well,
idea.
he might though.
I don't know if
Is
he
the
does.
point.
Like not knowing with that many cards in hand, I would never play Hooting. I would
No,
never
you
play
have
into
you
that.
have a certain idea. Like he's seen 3 of those cards.
All right, so he gets rid of his other copy of Liliana. I don't know if you. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if that's correct.
I mean, he may want to play.
I think
Oh,
he's,
yeah,
I
next
think
turn
he's just
he
holding out for
plays-
Hooting Mandrill and Siege Rhino so much.
Yeah, Siege Rhino. What a good card. Let's put Siege Rhino up there.
And I guess Sean has a wait. It's a while before Sean is going to be able to deal with first Liliana, so I guess that makes sense. It just feels bad putting
Yeah.
Liliana in the bin. When,
Well, no, it actually sometimes it makes sense. I mean,
Also,
I think it does make sense.
here comes
here.
a land and here comes a Siege Rhino. Maybe.
Wyatt
Provided Sean
Butcher's
Collier doesn't have a counter.
Wyatt Butcher's asking how to join the giveaway. When we actually set up between rounds, we'll have a raffle, and you just type in exclamation
What do you
point
have to
raffle.
follow?
You have to be followed us to do so. So we'll explain the process right
There's
before
a
we do
bolt
it.
for Liliana.
Also, thank you Andrew95337 for following.
So in response to the sacrifice trigger, or sorry, yeah. So in response to the Liliana activated ability -2, he's gonna bolt the Liliana, and then he'll get the trigger out of the Young Pyromancer, and then he's gonna sacrifice the Young Pyromancer.
Yes.
Or no, then he's
Oh,
gonna
it's like
sacrifice
the
the
token.
token.
Yeah, then he sacrifices
Wow,
the
yeah,
token.
that's really good.
So he
for
kills
him.
Liliana, sacks the token.
That's a great deal
And
for
this,
Sean
this,
Connery.
I guess, is the point why we said it's not necessarily best to sacrifice the Liliana. Looks like he's trying to explain how the Liliana works, but yeah, that's why.
Okay.
So it's the -2 ability. Remove the 2 counters. Trigger goes on the stack, and then
Yeah,
Bolt gets
and then
the
you can
token.
respond
Yeah.
by Bolt get a token, sacrifice the token, and Liliana dies to the
I
bolt.
guess Ken's just gonna
But-
have to console himself by playing.
By playing
Siege
Siege
slamming
Rhino.
Siege
Oh
Rhino.
no, so sad. Woe is me. I have to play the best 4-mana card. That's not cryptic.
Hey, we saw Abyssal Persecutor earlier, so it might not be the best
Exactly.
4-mana
I don't
card.
know about Abyssal Persecute. Oh, there comes a Murderous Cut. Oh, God.
Ooh, that's brutal.
That is brutal.
So at least he got like the deal 3 game 3. Is that a foil? That looks like a foil Murderous Cut
Did
too.
you just exile 5 cards?
I think it was 4.
That looked like 5 cards to me.
I have no idea.
Ken is indeed getting destroyed to Hunting Moral. It is correct that Ken is getting destroyed. He has a Hooting Mandrills in hand against a Young Pyromancer.
Wait,
on board.
does he? Oh, he does still have Hootie.
He does still have Hootie.
Hootie.
Hootie-hoo!
Which he'll probably be playing
13.
this turn.
13.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably play Hooting. It depends on what he draws, but that's a Fulminator Mage. Oh, so he can play both of those.
Hootie, you're
He
our
can
final
play-
hope.
Yes, he can play Fulminator Mage into Hooting Mandrills.
He'll probably play the Fulminator Mage first.
He gets to block. It's probably going to be countered, though. He's got to
It
play the
doesn't
Fulminator
matter, he
Mage
doesn't
first,
care.
yeah.
That's why he wants it to get, because he doesn't really care about Fulminator Mage right now.
I didn't remember Sean having any counters in hand, though.
Actually, wait. Maybe the Fulminator Mage would be good. No, that doesn't really.
It hits the Steam vents.
Yeah, but that doesn't do much. Here.
Or Sulfur Falls.
Oh, it looks like.
Yeah, so I did
it looks
think
like he did
he
exile-
shouldn't have exiled 5.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm
it's-
gonna.
You can go let him know. It's probably past point of mattering. / I don't know that it does matter much.
I mean,
Well, if
could've
it
been like
does,
Tassiger.
Oh, yeah, it could matter for Tassiger.
But I don't know if there's anything to be done about it at this point. It does matter because Siege Rhino would have been around for another turn if it. I didn't catch whether Sean had been tapped out and he used the delve.
Oh, so he just threw a card in his graveyard then.
All right.
Fixed it.
Hootie, you have one job.
Hootie, you have one job.
And that's to beat through
And that
these
is
guys.
beat down.
It is a 4/4 trample.
Wait, so Sean
Oh,
doesn't
he's-
actually have an answer for
No, he has a
Hootie?
bolt.
He's
He has
got a bolt. He's-
So he's
Okay.
jumping, taking 3, and then bolting it.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was 5. What just happened there? Do we have his life total wrong? Why is he at 8?
He took
See.
Oh, from the fulminant range also, that's
three,
why.
and then 2 from the fulminant range. So
Oh,
he
Siege Rhino's getting remanded? What is happening here? What is that what does that spell?
Remand?
Looks like a...
Let's see where it goes. Mana leak? It might be mana leak.
Oh, that's Deprive. Ooh.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of Grixis Delver
Bouncing a land
running
with
Deprive
Deprive.
now. What a powerful spell.
At end of turn,
then
kill the
Bolton.
Hootie Manders.
Wow.
Hootie, we
Sean
hardly-
has an answer to everything.
We hardly need.
Oh my
And here
lord.
come a couple elemental tokens.
Look at like Sean just like, oh, you have a thing, I have an answer. This is crazy.
But that's what Grixis Delver does.
Absolutely, yeah.
And even though Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time aren't in the format, it's I think a pretty versatile. And powerful
Here we
deck
go.
Discard and Tassiger
So
do a
Ken
lot.
go to 10.
Yep.
So it is 8 to 10 now.
4 damage point life
When you get
switch.
tired of bananas, cast monkeys instead. I like that ammunition. Here comes another delve spell, I believe. It looks like he just exiled his rest of his graveyard for there.
Oh,
Okay,
there's
so he
the
does have
Tassiger.
There's a
Tassiger.
real
Oh,
spell.
but there's the
There's another
Deprive.
Deprive.
Oh my
and
lord.
Another elemental.
Another elemental token. Wow.
So that's 2-turn clock now.
Wow.
So
Those are some sick top decks by Sean.
Yeah,
well,
jeez.
the question is if Sean has a way to deal with Fulminator Mage.
Sean
So
doesn't
just-
care about Fulminator Mage that much.
Well,
He just swings with the 3
He
elementals.
just swings
Oh,
with 3
yeah.
elementals.
three
right
elementals, but that little
Yeah,
down.
that's a good point.
So he has a land and an unknown.
Yeah, what is that card? Probably doesn't swing here. Yeah, he's just gonna pass. So I guess that is, I mean, that is good for Ken that he didn't do anything. I wonder what that last card is for Sean. What would he pass without even casting it?
Could just be a land like this land for Ken Callan. He's just gonna stand padded. Looks like Sean on the draw,
Is this another Hootie?
and he passes.
Oh, that's a Treetop Village. Interesting. So Treetop Village will.
So he
do
gets
a
to run the
thing.
beats with Treetop Village if he
Oh
wants.
wow. Sean has nothing.
He might just have a. Oh, what? Are those both lands?
Oh, we could have another Deprive or something like that.
So Treetop
He
Village.
flicked them in front of the camera like for a second. It looked like it looks like 2 lands. Maybe a Terminate.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a
Souls.
link.
Oh, Remand.
Wait.
Remand is one
yeah,
of them.
Remand. Draw a card.
Elemental
Good start.
token.
Elemental token.
That was a nice timed Remand.
Yes, very well done.
See, maybe the play is not Lingering Souls, but just be with.
Yeah, Commander Mouse also thinks there's a Delta in his hand, and there's a Seer Visions from the Remand.
Excellent. This is the power of Young Pyromancer. I mean, look how many tokens has he made this game?
Oh, he has another Young Pyromancer in his hand too.
Wow.
Maybe
Once
there's
you
another
get
Young Pyromancer. Why
and
don't
there's
you
a
cast
bolt
that
on
before-
top.
Before Seer Visions, or unless he's holding counter.
Is that Bolt
Magic.
Snap? I think that was Bolt Snapcaster.
Oh my lord.
Hey guys, we have a new follower. I
Oh.
can read all.
Dax the Fax.
And I think we might have missed.
No, I said I caught Andrew,
Okay.
but thank you Dax the Fax.
Thank you, Dax the Fax.
for following us.
I mean, how many tokens do you think it's made this game? It's got to be something
Well,
like...
obviously that's got 5 on board.
Right, but he also
we
attacked
had a
and
couple,
blocked with like
couple
Yeah.
previous to
3 or
this.
4, so it's made something like 8 tokens.
6 to 8.
Yeah.
There's
that's
one of
the
them
power.
dying.
So
That's a
looks like
2-mana
Ken takes
spell.
3 to,
Yep.
to 7.
Drop him down to 7 there.
So Young Pyromancer being a 2-mana spell that has created now on the order of like 10 power of toughness.
Oh.
More than that.
They should call it Young Value Maker or
Young
something.
Value Maker.
Young Value Mancer.
Love it. So it looks like Ken is going to Thoughtseize.
Down to 5.
Oh
Ken, and
no!
That seems
didn't cast the Young Pyromancer.
Seems dangerous.
Yeah,
Not
why?
quite sure why Sean didn't
Not
cast
exactly certain
young
why.
P if that's the only
Although
card he
Ken
has.
is in the danger zone right here. Can those not be islands?
It's lingering souls.
I know that's lingering souls, but you can flip them over.
It doesn't.
Island
matter
is a
right now.
card. Face down is. Okay, here
They're
we go.
unsleeved. I think he just turned around and grabbed him from the mana box behind him.
That's fair. He should have put a mace down. Oh, he's gonna block pirate.
He has
Yeah,
bolts. He has
he
bolts in
He
hand.
probably has
It's
bolts in
game here because he has
It's
bolts in
game.
hand.
You should just flash the bolt and be like, "Why am I keeping you in suspense?" Especially with this little time in the round. It's
3 seconds, bud. Ah, it's time in the round.
Boom!
Bolt you!
At time and
Oh,
round.
and what if he responds with something like "Feed the clan"?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, I don't think it is.
Hadouken!
Hadouken!
And that is gonna be
Yo, yeah,
Game
your hair's
for-
like.
Mr. Ken.
I'm gonna go to
Sean
the
takes
bathroom
it
real
down 2-1.
All right, so we're gonna flip it back to us then. What do you guys want to see for the next round?
You know what I think they want to see
We'll do that
right
after
now?
this. We'll do after third and fourth.
No, we do it now.
What, do it now? Okay, we have time now.
Last time.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one of the playmats now. Let's show this off really quick.
There's absolutely no reason we don't.
I was
start
thinking
a
because we don't have that much time for the next round to set up. So this is the playmat. It's the same one you see in front of there, but it's brand new. We just grabbed them.
Let's start our raffle.
So we're gonna do a raffle for this. So if you guys don't know, you have to be following us, and then once the raffle is open, you just you just type in !raffle, kind of like this. And I will open it in 1 second. 1, 2, 3, open.
Good luck, guys.
Yes, good luck everyone. And this is for the first playmat. We'll give you that a little time to go through. And the next round should be starting soon, so we should figure out what decks are definitely have at least one win underneath them. I believe.
Art, do you want to consult with Sherwin to see which
Yeah,
which decks are 2-0? I think Jameson, one of the owners of MTG Card Market, was saying that he was 2-0. I'm not sure.
Oh, we could try
what
that.
he's on.
Thank you, Tassiger Bananas, and I prefer bagels. So is the Tassiger Banana things actually a reference from the few weeks ago when I was calling him Banana Man because I couldn't pronounce his name?
He's bananas in more than one sense of the word.
Yeah, well, we started calling him. I could not pronounce his name. Apparently, it's pronounced like massacre with a T, so it's like Tassiger, and I just couldn't pronounce it, so we just started calling him Banana Man.
How are you
Tassiger.
What?
It's Tassiger instead of Tassiker. I was just pronouncing it wrong. Apparently, all of chat was telling me I was like enunciating his name wrong, so I started calling him Banana Man for the remainder of chat.
You could just call him Tassie or whatever.
Hi, Sydney.
He doesn't mind. Although, from what I understand, one of the new cards that they spoiled, Dragonlord Silmagar, has Tassiger as a necklace. He uses Tassiger as bling. That's just
great.
That's just baller.
Tassiger bling.
I don't.
Which card was that?
What? Dragonlord Silmagar.
Oh, that was the Dragonlord one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I did not catch that.
I think one of the Wizards of the Coast people answered a question on his Tumblr where somebody was like, wait, is that Tassiger on his neck? And he was like, yes. Yes, it is.
Also, it looks like Raffle's starting to calm down, so let's count down. We're going to count down from 5 and then draw it. So everyone, if you haven't already, make sure you're fouled and then type in !Raffle. And we will close it in 5, 4, 3, 2,
and 1.
and close.
Alright, let us draw.
And the winner of the playmat is, all of you guys can drum roll at home. We're not going to shake up the screen. Shake the camera. Guitar Jimmy 2010. Let's
Jimmy.
announce this.
Alright.
This is someone new. We haven't seen this. I haven't actually heard much from him. I didn't even see him in there.
Alright, guys. You
Let's go,
can
Guitar Jimmy.
save your typing fingers. Typing !Raffle point at this point is not going to do you any good.
You can still put in !Waffle if you want.
Waffle is
Oh, there's Guitar Jimmy.
Also
I'm like, I didn't even see him on there. I was trying to figure out what happened. All right, I'm going to send you.
Waffle is not going to do you much good either. It's going to make you hungry.
It's gonna make you hungry.
Art here has some Pop
Got
Tarts.
some Pop-Tart.
I think I'm gonna duck out to go to go across the street and grab a burger to eat.
Sounds like a good plan.
Big and Littles is really good.
Big and Littles is great, y'all. And I think they're still open for another little bit. So I will be right back. I will not use any of these play mats as a placemat. I promise you that much.
So congrats to Guitar Jimmy. And remember, we still have one more giveaway, which will happen at the end of the round 4. So look forward to that.
Alright, I just sent you a message, Guitar Jimmy. So, there's a lot of different hashtags going on right now.
Bacon donut.
A lot of different exclamation points, sorry. Alright. Wait.
I might be Justin Bieber.
Apparently someone just called you Justin Bieber. It's because of the hairstyle, man. So, yes, both giveaways are playmats. They are both the same type that you always see in front of you when we're doing the stream. And they're just brand new. So we will send those. Apparently they think you look like Matt Damon.
Yes.
Also, really quick, so the next round will be starting soon. What do you guys want to see? I know one of the Scape Shift X is undefeated. He's playing my version, so we can throw him on. Living End, how is Living End doing? Living End won his first round, so I know he didn't win his second one. Do you guys have a preference of what we throw on there?
You know he didn't win his second one?
No, I don't know if he won his second one or not.
Hashtag hootie who?
They want to know how old you are.
Me? I'm 18. I look really young.
So choices. We have American Ninja Geist, Tokens, Junk, some decks we haven't seen, Twin, Infect, Scape Shift with Gifts Ungiven, 4-color mid-range, Twin, Burn, Eggs, Living End, lots of different things.
Thank you, Sherwin.
Let's see who are some of the undefeateds. Shay's still undefeated. Oh, no, that's not the right. Oh, what's Shay's last name?
Straussman.
I never knew his last name. Let's see what people want. Let's see.
Is Raul getting them, or do you?
Thank
He's
you,
getting
Stu
food.
Loves
I'm gonna
Blue.
go.
Real appreciate
Someone
it.
said Scape Shifts with Gift. Who is he facing?
There's 2 Scape decks.
Yeah, what is Andrew on? Andrew's on Junk. Living End wants to see it. Cindy really wants to see Eggs.
Cindy's streaming?
Who's on Eggs?
Okay, everyone wants to see eggs. Just do it.
Forgot his name.
No, it's
Matt?
Martin. Martin Sheeler has not won a game yet.
Oh, eggs? Yeah, and we're not watching eggs.
A lot of people want Living End. Let's throw Living End on.
How's
I've
he
seen a lot
doing?
of people with Living End. He is No, where's Cameron on here?
1-1?
Yeah, I think he's 1-1, so that's not terrible.
Yeah, we can put them on.
Cam Series.
Yeah, let's throw Living End. Decent amount of people are saying Living
Cam
End.
Series.
Living End is a cool deck, so.
Sean Conley. Yeah, they're both 3.
Is this my water
Wait,
bottle?
Sean Collins. What was Sean on?
Did you guys?
We just saw Sean and Griff.
Not to wait. Delver.
We're not.
Suck.
We're not watching eggs.
We just saw Sean on Griffith's Delver. So let's throw Sean back on there with Cameron.
Problem with eggs. We're not watching eggs. Is he loses because it's bad. Sorry. Living Eggs is unfortunately not a deck. That sounds hilarious. But no living eggs. We're not watching eggs. Eggs is bad, and it should feel bad because of how bad it is. We're not putting. Okay, we've already put on all the brews. I mean, yeah, we've already put on all the brews. We're not putting on any more. It went really poorly last time we put on a brew. So
I shouldn't shut the door.
we're not putting on second breakfast either.
So many calls for eggs.
Okay, well, we're putting on Living End. Ninja Geist is an interesting one. We can put that one on after. We can put that one on for.
It's Living End versus Grixix Delver. So
Grixis.
Grixix. I can't pronounce Grixix.
Why can't you pronounce it? It's Grixis.
Grixix.
He also says
I don't pronounce my. Okay, I say that one blatantly wrong. I don't enunciate my X as well. Grixix. I know how to say it. I just don't enunciate well. It's an entirely different problem. All right, let me flip this to them.
Stu loves blue. Eggs is... Wait, no. Flip it back. I need to make a point. Stu loves blue. Eggs is bad. It is 0-2. I'm sorry. It's, like, interesting. It's cool, but it's really bad.
Raul also might be coming back, and he refuses to commentate
Raul really
on that.
doesn't want to see eggs.
Which is, right now, is more of my problem, that Raul is refusing to commentate on it.
It's pronounced eggs? Why is it pronounced eggs?
It's eggs.
No, this guy's... Oh, Grixis is pronounced eggs. Eggs devotion. Yeah, devotion to eggs.
Devotion to Grixis.
Here, let's put
let me fix their left totals.
Oh, sorry.
Let me fix their left totals.
I'm letting you
I
know.
gotta fix all this. I gotta fix like literally everything because now their match records are different too. I'm pretty sure this matchup is in the favor of the Delver player, just because Riemann does so much versus Living End.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wait, wow. Riemann just kind of screws Living End.
Yep, they have to save up for a double cast and just hope one of them gets through. Like, at least they can do it at instant speed, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's see, this is...
Yes, hey, well, we're watching Egg Mirror. I wonder how that would even go.
That would be terrible.
Alright, everyone in the chat who wants to see Egg Mirror, put exclamation point Egg Mirror, and then we'll know. And then we'll put Egg Mirror on.
You guys can put it on there, but A, we only have one eggs player, and B, the last few times we've had eggs players, like last few times we've watched eggs, it did not go well, and people were complaining. People have been complaining like when we put eggs on because it just takes too long and doesn't do much.
Looks like Cameron.
That's the main reason why we don't want to put it up.
We're watching Sean again.
Yeah, Sean's still on, and Cameron's on Living End.
Thank you, everyone who wants to see Egg Mirror. You will not get your wish, but appreciate the.
Don't click it. Don't click it. I don't trust him.
Can we?
Just ignore it.
Okay.
We gotta commentate. Let's ignore the random links people are posting.
Yeah, don't post links, guys, please. Sorry.
You can post them.
No, you shouldn't post links.
We're not going to click them.
Wait, did round just start?
He called it.
Okay, fine.
Should be started. If not, we'll just pause it. Yeah, it started. Clock is 2 minutes down.
We're watching Living End get remanded once to lose. So true. Unban Black Lotus. That will not happen.
I would be super happy if they unbanned Black Lotus and Modern, because that means it would have to have a modern print.
That means it'd have to go through standard.
I would love to see. Okay, so let's look at the hand. It
Look at this. He posted. He posted where we are.
Hey,
looks like
in our defense, our Twitch TV has a like content warning tag on it.
Wait, what?
When you click it, it says like be aware, like there's like content. It's like a 13 years and older content warning on it.
That's funny. This is round 3.
Mostly because I don't think we're the most
round
Yes, we do need to fix round 3. We're not the most politically correct stream, nor the most like uncolorful language.
Commander Mouse, I actually think Bloodbraid Emissary could, or Bloodbraid Elf could get
Bloodbraid Emissary.
No, there is a card that's Bloodbraid.
Yeah, but it's entirely different.
No, I think Bloodbraid Elf could get him in. That's just a personal opinion of mine.
Thank you.
Considering,
Professor
I think Siege Runner would still get played over Bloodbraid Elf. I honestly think it would.
Yeah, the fat body with trample is oftentimes more.
And the ability, yeah.
The ability is just icing on the cake.
Who promised eggs? He's not doing well. We were considering eggs.
We said what we originally said was we were going to try putting eggs on if he had a good record.
Yeah.
So currently, right now, he's not doing well. So we're trying to get we're trying to showcase some of the decks that are doing a little bit better that you guys haven't seen already.
Black Lotus is definitely playable in Living End. Black Lotus is literally playable in every single deck that has ever been created.
Someone, Mystery Tan Man is asking what camera we use. That would be a good question when Mark is in the either in the chat or on stream. I don't actually know what type of camera we use.
Do we want to give them a counter so they can help us out?
What? No, they haven't. They haven't done anything. So
No, I just meant like for the future.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, he's playing like Jungle
Dude,
Weaver.
he paid mana for that pro.
Let's put Living End up on the screen. So the goal of Living End is to cast Living End. That's so crazy. So the goal of Living End is first to cycle a bunch of creatures, put a bunch of like really big creatures in your graveyard, and then you're gonna try and cast Living End, but not through the way that they want you to, but through something like Violent Outburst, which is just gonna cascade. And then the only card in your deck that has converted mana cost less than 3 is going to be your Living Ends. And so when you cast Violent Outburst or you cast Demonic Dread, it has to cast your Living End.
He took 2 damage off that land to be able to cascade his spider.
Yep.
And I'm surprised that Sean casted that.
Spiders?
Cycle his spider.
Cycle his spider.
I'm surprised Sean cast the probe with life there. But I guess if he didn't need anything else as a
Well, he didn't really know what Cameron's on.
That is a 2-life probe.
That is a 2-life probe.
Showing 2 Simian Spirit Guys, so not the best thing to have at that point. Not the worst, but definitely not the best. Probably.
So, do you think Cameron would go for a turn 3 Violent Outburst just to get like a Jungle Weaver into play?
It'll depend on what he it'll depend on his next 2 draws.
Yeah.
Because he can't really do it into open mana.
That's true. Can we see what Sean... Oh, Sean is...
Ooh, that's interesting. If he plays a creature there, I might just... If I was him, I would heavily consider just Violent Outbursting.
I mean, having a
spider.
5/6 reach out on the battlefield, that's pretty sweet.
That's really hard for Delver to deal with.
Jungle Weaver on the battlefield. Around
Hey, Munition wants to know if anyone's playing Belcher. There's currently no one playing any version of Belcher here.
Is Belcher even a modern
People
deck?
do like the 5-land Belcher, like the really low green Belcher deck, but no one is playing it currently.
Belcher is a legacy and vintage deck.
It sees Fringe playing modern.
Oh wait, no. Jungle Weaver is a cycling. What is this? Cycling cards is like eggs falling from your hand. Living End is eggs.
I don't know why he cast that Thought Scour at sorcery speed.
Yeah, that seems real bad. Oh, so he can cast Task.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. He's just yeah. If I'm Cameron here, I definitely just cycle Jungle Weaver into Living End.
Yeah. Just put a 5/6 into play. Wow.
Like you have to do that at that point because that's way too much pressure. Otherwise.
Provided he has a land. Yes. Oh no, he has a Simian Spirit Guide. Doesn't matter. So I assume we just gotta cast it here. I mean, he might get greedy and wait a little bit, but no, he's gonna cycle. He's gonna keep going cycling.
He's getting the land then? See, I'd just be so worried about counter magic because now Sean just keeps swinging for 4 every turn. Also, I believe Sean hit himself for 2 damage on that, so he should be at 16.
Yeah, I think he did.
Let's get that updated.
Blah blah. What's going on? Delve actually has not been that playable before Khans. That's correct. There have not been any very good Delve cards before Khans of Tarkir. And then Khans of Tarkir gave us Tombstalker. I said like very good.
Playing extended.
Yeah, Tombstalker's like maybe playable, but.
Oh, he's doing the XL double. Okay, so he wanted to put one more guy in his graveyard because he had 2 Simian Spirit Guides.
Oh wow. So now you see how cascading works. He's gonna go until he hits a Living End, which is the only card with converted mana cost less than 3. So now he gets to cast this Living End for free.
He's also on Madness right now. He has no cards left in his hand.
Yeah, but look at this.
Oh no, he does have 1 card left in his hand. It looks like. But yeah, now he has.
That's actually a huge blowout for.
Let's see. That is what is that guy
Cameron
called?
Sari.
Valley. No.
Valley Granite.
Yeah. I don't know its power and toughness off the top of my head.
6/3. So it actually can get killed by a bolt.
6/3. So that is boltable, but the other one is not.
It can also be killed by a flipped Delver.
Yes, it also can be killed by flip.
So the cards with Delve before cons were Logic Knot, Tombstalker, and
those are the
Death
only
Rattle.
ones of note.
Death Rattle.
What's Death Rattle?
Death Rattle is basically Murderous Cut, but with more restrictions. So it costs 1 more mana, and you can only kill 9 green creatures, but it can't be regenerated. So it's actually not that bad.
Huh. I never knew there was a card. I don't even think I saw that in Modern Masters.
Yeah, cards are actually not bad. Oh, wow. We get a scoop from Sean Collender.
Yeah, that was just too
You just
much
can't
damage.
beat that. Yeah, wow.
Delver has a really hard time killing the...
Yeah, once the creatures are out, like 5-6.
I think knowing who's going to do that, Sean might have gotten a little bit greedy there with playing the Tasigur. I would have just waited and held up counter magic.
Held up counter magic, absolutely.
He might have also just forgotten that Simian Spirit Guide would allow him to do that. Or he might have been able to deal with one of the creatures, but not the other.
Yeah. Well, he could probably bolt the Valley ran it.
Yeah.
But then there's just a 5-6. There's nothing that can do it. Not nothing, but there's very little they can do against a 5-6. If he has Murderous Cut, he'd use that. If he had,
also
I don't know, other cards.
Because chat keeps comparing them. Eggs, Living End wins must faster than eggs when it goes off.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It goes off correctly.
And you don't even have to think of it's not so much like eggs is so much of a balancing act. You don't even you need to keep track of your mana. You need to keep track of how many artifacts and which artifacts went to the graveyard, and then you also need to keep track of how am I actually winning this game, and sometimes it just fizzles, you sacrifice all your artifacts, you get 1,000,000 mana, and then I didn't draw any win con. I guess I just lose.
Yeah, Living End, the problem though is Living End's a little more susceptible to counter magic. It's much better versus creature decks, though. Professor Duckslap says Living End is just an eggs wannabe.
It looks like it's doing better than eggs, considering the fact that Cameron Seri is 2-0. Or no, he's not. He's 1-1. Still.
I think Haywo has a good point where he's saying Cameron scrambled for cyclers and then turned them over easily into play. Sean could only scoop. Sean just didn't have an answer for that. Once he had the cyclers, Sean just couldn't do anything. Living End is pretty good positioned right now because most decks are playing so much of their own Delve cards. They're not playing that much graveyard hate.
Yeah, it's actually as a Junk player, I know that Junk does not have a good matchup against Living End.
Yeah, well,
It's
Junk,
really rough.
that's always been why you play Living End, because it just destroys Junk. Even though you do have Scoos.
Oh,
That's why you play main deck Street
Mythic.
Moss.
We got a new Mythic spoiler. I don't actually know
That's
what the
not in
translation
English.
is. Yeah, it's not in English.
Look on MTG
No,
Salvation.
it gives you the translation.
If you click on it, it does.
Yeah. Other zombies can't block. Other zombies get +1/+1. Cast them from your graveyard if you pay additional 1 for each other creature. What? That doesn't seem that good. All right, so there's a new spoiler out on here. Actually, I can just put it over here.
No, don't pull it in front of that.
Why?
Because that's what we use for the gather card. Just don't worry about it for now.
No, it's not that hard. I did it before. It's
Oh, you did it before.
Oh no, we can't do that because it doesn't actually have the card. It's in Italian. Anyway, there's a new spoiler out. If you guys haven't been watching, it's like a zombie tribal guy. You should check him out. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not actually very good at all, unfortunately. But you guys should look at it 'cause it's kind of cool anyway.
You should look at eggs. Or did you say it?
No, I said it.
Oh, I heard eggs.
Yeah, you should look at all the spoilers because spoilers.
You guys got me having eggs on the mind with
Spoilers are awesome, and you
how
should
much
watch
want
them.
there is.
Let's put Dingus Egg on the screen.
Just to taunt them.
Yeah.
Can't even spell it right.
Well, Dingu Egg.
We
Here-
refused them putting eggs on. So many
here's-
people wanted eggs.
Here's
Oh my goodness.
and now we have Dingus Egg up on the screen. Because you guys are all dinguses.
Be nice to chat.
Oh, sorry, chat. You're not a dingus. Oh, wait.
So
Well-
dingus egg isn't even the right type of egg.
I know, it's not actually the egg that we... I believe at one point that... Dingus Egg, or some card like it was, banned. For some stupid reason. It was, because,
So
lame
did I dodge eggs being
No,
on?
no, no. It's
No.
it's Living End versus Grixis Delver.
We just straight up wouldn't put eggs on because so many people. What happens is we put eggs on and then people complain that eggs is taking too long.
Also, Eggs is 0-2 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, dingus.
Still cry.
I was gonna say that if eggs had to be on, at least have delicious big and littles to get me through.
Can I steal a fry?
Yes,
Same.
these are truffle fries.
Yes, the best
You can
fries.
go for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. So back to the match. What we got going on
Alright,
here?
so Cameron Sari, last game you missed it. He basically had a turn 3, you had a 5-6 and a 6-3, and Sean Collinger scooped.
Double Simeon Spirit Guide.
Yeah, they had a double Simeon Spear Guide, so that card's didn't work for him.
And right now he has 1 Cycler in his graveyard and looking like there's going to be a few more.
Yep.
But Sean is now holding up counter magic, respecting the living.
Yeah,
the living
finally
end.
respecting the living end. But I assume Cameron's not going to go for it here. You see, he just wants to keep cycling cards.
He wants to get Delver to a point where it taps out, or he can just force 2 like
Absolutely.
back to back
Yeah.
cascades in.
Because Remand is very good against living end.
Yeah, it just puts the living end into his hand, which is
Which
very
is
sad.
So much worse than it would be in any other location.
Sometimes you just have to suspend your living ends and hope it works.
I have seen that happen.
There's Cycle the Jungle Weaver. So there's 1 big butt in his graveyard.
You dinged us. Remanding a living end is indeed one of the most fun things you can do.
Probably ex living end player. It's not the most fun thing to have happen to you. However, what is fun is going Fulminator Mage into Avalanche Rider into
That's disgusting.
living end, get them both back.
That's just,
And your opponent ends the game with a 1 land.
I hate living end. Don't talk with your mouth full, especially in. Okay, I'm not.
What happens when Arthur reads partial comments in the chat and then finishes it? See what he's doing here.
I didn't
Yes,
realize
like
our moms were on the stream.
So
We
yeah,
never know who's watching.
Cycling Jungle Weaver, pretty good. Probably gonna cycle Monstrous Carabid as well. You know what seems really good against this? The mono black control list playing Bajuka Bog.
Yeah, Pachuca Bog is one of the good, like, that's one of the reasons why Knight of the Reliquary decks are kind of entertaining versus this, because you can just hit Bajuka Bog.
Yeah.
Although his hand looks fairly light, he doesn't have any, he didn't use a 1 CMC cycler, so he might not have one.
No, he does. I saw it.
He does not use it?
He has Monstrous Carabid. I think he did use it. You can't see down here.
No, because the mono, I didn't think he did use it.
I think he did. I can chat confirm whether he did a second Monstrous Carabid. There's a crack. We don't have life totals, guys, because we're bad.
Well, there's 1 crack. That was also like the first time there was damage.
We also don't have match records correct, apparently.
No, the
The match record's correct.
Yeah, Cameron won the first round.
Oh, they're overall records.
No, those are
No,
correct.
those are correct as well. They're 1 and 1.
They won one? Oh, no, never mind.
I did that correct. I just wasn't keeping track of life totals because I didn't see any creatures yet. But I did probably miss at least 1 or 2 points of damage, which I just fixed that from the
These
fetch.
are the fullest hands of Magic cards I've ever seen. Each player has like 6 cards in their hand.
We don't even stream this with our clothes on, guys. A couple people are talking about how they're like lying with their clothes on. There's a reason why you can't see below our waist in the stream.
Thank you, Eric, for that visual image.
Just keeping the chat happy. Well, the poet's saying how people, he's surprised that people even watch the stream with clothes on.
Yeah, it looks like Cameron is searching for something good. I knew it all along.
So I wonder at what point Cameron just starts, he might be saving up his Monstrous Carabid to hard cast.
True, that is a thing you are
Because it's
allowed
actually
to do.
very entertaining to start hard casting your 4/4s
Yeah,
and beating
yeah.
down the control player when he's trying to just hold up remand the entire game. Just gonna go cool. Now deal with my 5 mana 4/4.
Wait, yeah,
Is that what
maybe
he's doing? Is
I
that
think he has a Monstrous Carabid and he's just gonna cast it.
Yeah, I think he's just. Yep, here.
Yeah, here comes Monstrous Carabid. Let's put that bad boy up on the screen.
No,
oh,
Dead
it's
Shot
Dead
Minotaur.
Shot Minotaur. We'll put that one.
It is the. I'm guessing just in case it gets mana leaked.
Yeah, he doesn't. Sean really doesn't want to mana leak that because then that puts it in the graveyard, which is right where Cameron wants it.
People are talking about strip magic and strip magic streaming.
Strip magic strip. Deadshot Minotaur is a card.
Did that resolve? Oh no, he cracked to fetch, so he's at 18.
I like how Deadshot Minotaur can kill
He's
one of it.
thinking about-
Deadshot Minotaur can kill one of Sean's flipped
Oh, that's
Delvers.
tapped. Is he gonna terminate it, or is he just? Oh no, I think it resolved and then he just passed the turn.
Yeah, I think so.
So we have a 3/4, guys, starting up that clock.
Fellas, we got a 3/4. Game on. Although Sean just has like Tassiger. Or
Murderous
Murderous
Cut.
Cut. Wait, that seems. What? Oh, I like how Sean has.
Sometimes you just don't want to take the Deadshot Minotaur beats.
Sean does have a young
Yeah, but
Pyromancer
Cameron
in
wants
his
it in his graveyard.
How does Sean have a young Pyromancer in his graveyard?
Thoughtscar.
Ah, that's not bad post Living End.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
But Deadshot Minotaur is also decent. Ooh, Thoughtscar. So here you come. Is he doing the Tassiger again?
He's not doing the tap. What are you doing?
That's really balls if he just slapped the Tassiger here.
No, he's untapping.
Oh, this was all end of turn.
That was end of turn.
Okay.
You see, once again, both of these players have pretty much like full grips of cards. Too many cards. For
Living End very rarely does not have a full grip. Ooh, there's the Tassiger.
No, Living End does. Because they keep playing lands and shit. No. Yeah, you're right, because they keep cycling. Stupid Living End.
Looks like it looks like he's exiling his young Pyromancer.
That doesn't seem correct.
Ooh, his hand though is Mana Leak and negates.
That'll do it.
So Cameron's likely just. Although he can possibly. Oh, there's 2 Mana Leaks and a negate. I
There's
don't
a
see
shock.
this game
There's
going.
a shock from Cameron Sterry.
What is he casting? 6 mana.
Valley ran
it.
it. Hard guess. Valley ran it. What is going on? This is also the alt win con of Living
Is this
End.
gonna get Mana Leaked?
The alt win con of Living End.
Tap really bad, like really unvanilla creatures.
I don't say how you don't Mana Leak this year, even though it's sort of depressing.
No, but the thing is,
You might have a
you don't
bolt.
want to put it in the graveyard.
So
Well,
he just
but you have to
fetched.
at some point. So, yeah, I wouldn't Mana Leak that. I want to save my Mana Leak. If he has a bolt, I just bolt the thing. That's the problem with freaking Valley Ran. It's a 6/3. Just shoot it and it dies.
Well, from what you said, Sean has 2 counter spells, at least 3. He has 2 Mana Leaks
And a negate.
So, hopefully, he's awakened enough at the switch that Living End or something relevant is just not going to resolve.
Here's Tassiger. Oh, Tassiger activate.
So he's letting Valley Ran it resolve, it looks
Tassiger,
like. And then just
activate.
activating Tassiger. So I can only guess it's just going to give him a Serum Visions. If he picks the
Yeah.
land, I'm going to have to run out there real fast. Yep, there's the Serum Visions
You
back.
pick a land.
You can't take the
I
land,
know.
which is why.
Why would...
Well, there's been a couple other misplays that we had to run out there for. So, yeah, Tassiger is specifically non-land card.
Yep. Ooh, that's a shock.
Would Tassiger be a fair card if it could get land? I think maybe.
I think Tassiger is not that unreasonable
who
now.
played a
I think
shock?
it's a fair card right now.
Who played a shock?
He shock.
Oh, he played the probe. Okay.
Pro. I think Tassiger is a fair card right now. I don't think
It
it's
is not a fair
unbalanced.
card.
I think the reason that it's fair is because that activated really costs 4 mana. I'm not saying it's not I think it's a very powerful card, but I also think it's a very fair.
It doesn't break the turn 4 rule.
Yeah, it's not what I consider unfair.
It's a very good card, but I wouldn't call it like format breaking.
Exactly. Especially since it's Delve and Legendary, which means you can't play a lot of them. Or you don't necessarily. They fight with each other, basically. Tassiger to Strunk. Pulls buff. Thank you, Sketchy.
Like, he's definitely a really strong card, but
No,
I
I
wouldn't
agree,
call him
yeah.
like too busted right now.
There's just so many cards that let you rebuy, though, and
Well, the problem is like the more cards like as you activate his ability, you're putting more bad cards in your graveyard too.
And there's
Is it
a
really?
murderous cut on the valley. Right?
Like it's very rare that you have all of your cards are good, you know?
The main problem is, like, with Modern, like, the worst of your cards is still a fine card normally.
No, I agree. No, but well,
If
I'd say for something like Junk, that's why it's such a powerful card.
Well, that's why it's
Junk.
playing Tasigur. The decks that are playing Tasigur, like, the worst of your cards are still fine. Like, when the worst card you're getting back is a Serum Visions, like, I'm okay using free mana for Serum Visions.
If only there was something
Pro.
you could do to get bad cards out of your graveyard so that there were only good cards in for the opponent to pick.
Well, the problem
mean
is
delve?
once you have Tasigur on the battlefield, you can't delve again. I mean, yeah,
There are
there's
other delve cards.
yeah,
He's playing Murderous
there's
Cut.
Murderous Cut. There's nothing
Hootie.
else. Hootie who? No, they can't play that. He's Grixis.
Thank you, Saucy Little Finger, for
Alright.
following. Now people are talking about how naked Tasigur is as cards. So while people are talking about this, let's pull him up.
Pretty darn naked.
He is very naked. It's probably about as dressed as some of you guys are watching.
But he has bananas.
Also, for anyone interested, look at the card art for the spoiled Dragon Lord Silumgar. He's got
That's what I
He's got Tasigur hanging around a chain on his neck. Did you already say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a Tasigur beat. So that is 4 damage from the Tasigur, which is a very nice clock. I think Sean likely has this game in the bag as long as he keeps his mana up. Because he has Mana Leak and Negate, so it's really hard for Cameron to ever get through Living
Yeah, I
Ends.
can't imagine.
There's attempt number 1.
Yeah, he's gonna go with. So now the Cascade trigger goes on the stack. You don't counter the violent. Yeah. You never ever counter the violent or whatever demonic dread. Always just counter the Living End after it comes off the top. This is the dumb part of Living End.
Living Ends.
Where you have to flip cards
So
off the top.
what is he going to use to counter it now?
Double.
Remand!
That's pretty good. That's what we were talking about. It's just
The worst of those.
Tasigur. I think the art on Tasigur is just fantastic. I mean, just like the lighting, this shadow, it's just really great.
So 1 living end down. Presumably there's 3 still in the deck to be found.
Most of the time, it's been cutting down to 3. Sometimes the 4th is in the main board. So
That's why
he might
it's-
only be 2. He might only have 2 more to be
that's right.
found.
Plus, didn't he have one in his opening hand or something?
I believe he did also have one in his hand. So there
I
might
think
only
he
be
had
one
one.
more in the deck.
Interesting.
We might see a land suspend living.
Yeah, we
end
might
here.
see a suspend Living End here, which is not bad. Oh wait, it's pretty bad. It takes 3
Pretty
turns.
bad.
Yeah, it's well, it's not bad.
He doesn't
it's
have
not
3
great.
turns here with
What?
he
does.
Big
Well, yeah,
Cass.
with Bolt. It looks like Young Pyromancer might be coming down too. Young Pyromancer followed by Serum Vision, Serum Vision, Serum Vision.
He's got it. He's likely going to Violent Outburst end of turn.
Is Violent Outburst instant?
Yes. Swing for 4.
And it sounds like Sean was going, or it looks like
Wait,
Sean
he
was
can't
going.
even cast Violent Outburst.
What's his mana that he has?
Not Violent Outburst.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Or
no, he needs
Demonic-
green-red.
D-
He needs Violent Outburst is green-red. He only has...
yeah,
Demonic
there's
Dread
one.
is a sorcery.
He might be trying to hold up, like, Beast Within to try to hit a land.
Yeah, see, this is what I thought was going to happen.
Nope,
skip.
that's a scoop. So now it's 1-1.
Well, 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, we have a match.
Not quite.
What?
Never mind. Match isn't over. Never mind. Ignore me.
He was trying to say that it was like
We have a good
a
match.
competitive
Yeah.
match, as opposed to some of the matches we've had where it's just been
2-0.
should have the mercy rule called.
This is no longer pod racing.
I like pod racing. That was a very fun part of Star Wars.
I don't think there was any pod racing in the Star Wars movies that I have in my memory.
In the real Star Wars
Very
movies.
true.
What about the video games?
Yeah, they just had some random speedsters. I was okay with
Some
that.
random speedsters.
If I made the same pun when I was saying mine.
What?
If I'm on pod racings, I would have watched the first Star Wars movie.
So, who do you guys like for the final match here?
Cameron Seri is on the play, so...
It really just depends on what his
know.
sideboard
Yeah, it
is.
depends
Like,
on what Sean Collander's hand is, too. He needs to keep remands, he
'Cause-
needs to keep mana leagues.
Cameron should have some like anti-counter hate either through Ricochet Trap or Sin Collector.
Ricochet Trap?
Ricochet Trap redirects the counter spell at the
Ricochet Trap.
at itself. So you can make remand counter Ricochet Trap instead of the living end.
If an opponent casts a blue spell this turn, change the target. Huh.
I've also used that to redirect a bolt to kill my opponent.
That's pretty sweet. Anytime you can be like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself.
I was at like 4. He cast Gnaw to the Bone, and then I cast Gnaw to the Bone. He countered it and then cast like Bolt Snap Bolt. I redirected the second bolt back at him. I was like,
Oh!
yes. Game. The fun of the living end versus control decks. You get some very stupid points. Oh, we have to fix the life totals.
I think they should start off at 15-10 respectively.
Yeah, I
Make
think
a
that's
match
fair.
out of this.
Make it go faster.
No, they both start at 1.
Okay, new game. Everyone starts at 10 life.
Everyone starts at 0 life with Fire Exane on life on the battlefield.
Everybody plays Burn.
Are we gonna burn
Burn Mirror is the worst possible.
I'm a little sick of Burn.
Disagree.
There's at least 1 or 2 people in chat who always want Burn, but I just played at a PPTQ last weekend with Sydney, if he's still in the chat, where we brought 8 Burn players, and there was like 4 Burn players there in a 50-person tournament. So it was over 20% Burn. We made a Storm player basically hate us. Like violent rage in his eyes, hate after he
That's
faced
so
like
funny.
3
He
Eidolons in
shouldn't
the
be
Great
playing
Revel.
Storm right
That's
now.
what he
Storm's
gets,
not good right
exactly.
He lost back-to-back win-ins to Storm's turn 2 Eidolon of the Great Revel.
now. Yeah, Storm is bad.
Well,
Storm in a meadow filled with Thoughtseize and
You
Eidolon of the Great
finished
Revel.
before time?
Apparently, me and John filled out our match slip incorrectly, and apparently Sherwin verbally confirmed with us, and apparently we verbally confirmed with him. So I just got like a massive pair down, give or take. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Huh.
I don't know.
Alright, here's
no,
a
I won
get.
rather handily.
Here's a.
Bro, that is a very
Get
good
ready.
hand.
What is it? Is it
Some cyclers. It's some cyclers, some being able to cascade.
Street Wraith looks real good here. Let's put him up.
We have
Basically, this is his own Get Pro, but he doesn't get to. He doesn't get to look at his hand.
that kind of makes it significantly different from Detection Probe. We gotta change
They're
both our
basically
life
the same
totals
card.
to 18.
They're virtually the same card. Thank you, Mammoth Gaming 93 for following. And start thinking about what you want to see after this match, and if you put eggs in, you get banned.
Not banned.
Not banned.
Not banned.
But don't.
No, but
but don't put
strictly
eggs in.
ignored. It's
We
He
will
will
be
be
ignoring all calls for eggs.
But yeah, go ahead and think about what you guys want to see. We've got blue, white, red, Ninja Geist. We got tokens, junk.
How's Scape Shift doing?
Oh yeah, we haven't seen.
Oh, my
Scape
Skate Shift
Shift.
deck was undefeated going into this round. I don't know how Shay's doing. Can you ask Shay how he's doing? Or check on Shay for me?
It's too low.
Yeah, I'm curious on how he's doing this round. He's playing my deck, so
there's
that's what I want to
also-
know.
There's
Just
also
testing it.
Twin. There's Infect. There's Scape Shift. A lot of
Ooh, we have
pretty
a new
good decks we
follower.
haven't seen. Oh yeah, thank you, Helixog for following. Appreciate it. Okay, where's our following thing?
Up there.
I think we might have missed.
No,
Devilish.
we did miss Devilish Greg. We are sorry, Devilish Greg.
Thank you,
for
Devilish
following.
Greg, for following.
Okay, we'll let Raul explain why we don't want to see eggs on camera.
Raul,
or commenting on it, because he's had the privilege of commenting on it the past few times.
It's not so much that you know I hate the deck as it's just not a very visually interesting, fun match to watch, to commentate on. Or
commentating is a nightmare. You're like, how much mana does he have? What permanents entered the graveyard?
Yeah. Without having mana counters for them to use, it's really hard to keep track of their mana. Also, every time we put eggs on, people complain within 3 minutes of the deck starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no pleasing both camps, so we prefer to please the folks who happen to share the same view as us.
We like to...
We'll take... Likely next week we can probably throw eggs back on. But I think for this week we're going to slightly try to take a little bit of a break. Because there's enough people who don't seem to want it.
Eggs has to do well. Eggs has to win a game. Before we...
Oh yeah, we should see if Dominic can throw his Ninja Geist on again.
Yeah, Ninja Geist is always real cool.
Maybe we can get him playing against Shay.
Here we got a hardcast Fulminator Mage, which is getting mana leaked.
Yeah.
Going to the graveyard where Cameron say, oh, but if Sean let that resolve, that would be devastating.
Ooh, Sean has a Blood Moon.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be nasty. That
might just be incredible here.
If that gets, well, no, because he has a Valley Ran. So Cameron actually has a Valley Ran right now, so he can get the Swamp and still cast Demonic Dread.
Oh yeah.
Or no, he can get the green. He can get the green and still cast the Violent Outburst.
Yeah. What does he have in his hand though?
He has the Valley Ran. That's
no. But what else does he have in his hand?
I don't know.
Mountain Cycles?
Does he slam the Blood Moon?
Wait, you mean with
Slam Blood Moon?
You mean with Blood Moon?
Enjoy those 3 mountains, sir.
Yeah, good job with your mountains, guy. There'll be a lot more where that comes from.
I believe he has 2 Blood Moons in hand too, which makes it even worse.
No, I think he has the Demonic Dread in hand. So no.
Sean has 2 Blood Moons.
No, I'm just
So 2 red.
Cycling Valley ran it.
Sean's just like, of course.
To search for a forest.
How are you doing?
There's a forest.
Nice.
Alright, so Blood Moon not as devastating as it often is.
Because, I mean, Cameron Seri's come prepared. He's ready to search for some forests. That's what land cycling is for, right?
You see the power of some forest cycling. There's probably some swamp cycling
I bet he has
options in this deck as well.
There's a possibility. I don't think he does, but you could technically play Igneous Pouncer.
I don't think he's playing Igneous Pouncer.
No, but I'm just saying.
That is so bad versus Young Pyromancer.
What do you mean? It's got haste and it's a 5/1.
Yeah, it's a 5/1 with haste.
I believe the fact that it has 1 toughness versus all those elemental tokens.
Yeah, well, those all died at Living End.
I wonder if does he even Spirit Guide in hand? Oh, there's a Living End in his hand.
Uh-oh.
But it also feels really bad as a Living End player when you draw the last Living End.
That's really funny. Then you just have to cast it.
Oh, Inquisition of Castle.
Oh, that's gross. Cameron Seri is going to be a sad boy. He has 2 Demonic Dreads. He can't cast them.
Violent Outburst gone.
No.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Cameron, but that's probably...
See, if Igneous Pouncer was online,
if Igneous
he
Pouncer...
would have fixed that mana and slammed one of those 2 Demonic Dreads.
Cameron Seri, take this as a warning. You need some Igneous Pouncers. Also, look at that art. Igneous Pouncer. Pretty sweet.
He's tapping a lot of mana, though. What did he looking to do?
Is he hard casting one of his... What does he have?
One of his beasts.
He could hard cast... What could he hard cast? He could hard cast to me.
Oh, he's just saying go. He's just sorting his mana. What do you want?
Sorting his mana into mountains and forest.
You can talk.
I can't accurately describe it.
Alright, so beats
Because you're
from
not on our list.
Young P and Elemental Token. That should bring Cameron to 15. Cameron's on 15, and then there's another Young Pyromancer, it looks to be. Life total change, guys. Cameron's on 15.
Cameron's on 15.
4 color pretending like you know what you're doing.
I'm 201.
That's not what you want to do. You change the font to 15.
Why does it do that?
I don't know. Alright.
Here's
so
a hard cast.
Fulminator mage.
Fulminator.
4-color singletons.
Maye. Wait, how did he cast that?
What do you mean? He's got all those mountains.
Oh, I forgot Fulminator Mage has red, black. I always
So
just assume it's
basically
black.
just 4-color control. Nice. Sounds like a fun deck.
So, what's... Oh, well, here's Tassigar.
Oh, because he has a swamp. Haha. See, maybe he should have been running Rain of Tears. Well, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, because he's
Maybe he should just play Tassigar and win like so many people do.
Tassigar's a very
it's not
good.
Tassigar that's winning the game at this point. It is.
Well, at
Blood
this
Maid.
point, Tassigar makes the deck similar to Rug Delver in power level, but you also get to play discard instead of green.
Alright, so Cameron wanting to
Drop deck swamp?
Drop that swamp like it's
Or
hot if
Violent
he gets
Outburst.
one.
Violent Outburst.
Violent
would do it.
Outburst would just straight up win here pretty
Well,
much.
does Sean have counter magic? Because
Well,
Sean
does have 2 mana up.
he has
so we
3
got-
mana up.
No, yeah, he's 3 mana.
2 blue and a red.
No, I don't. I can't see Sean losing this game. Naked Bug Boy.
Well, as long as he's not overconfident, he keeps...
There's a
keeps
cycle.
him...
Valley ran it.
Alright, so
Yeah,
going
that's
for
not gonna
another
do
forest.
anything. Yeah, it's gonna get you another.
It thins his deck,
Forest.
and if he ever does manage to cap off a
No, that
living end.
there's the second Blood Moon. Why did he get the Blood Crypt?
Oh, our clock's apparently a little off. There's 9 minutes
It's 2
left.
minutes fast.
That's fine.
2 minutes
But
slow.
we move folks, so maybe that's a more accurate reflection of where they are. Alright, so
How are you doing? Chance, you want to be on camera next round?
Sure.
They've been calling for interest in the deck again, so.
Alright, I'm fine.
Ninja
All right, we have American Geist. We have American Ninja Geist for next
yeah, we're gonna
round
get Ninja Geist
confirmed.
next round. That's a fun. That's a fun deck.
Tassigar.
Just Tass.
Well, you don't swing.
Yeah,
with
you
don't
don't,
swing
you
with
don't
the
swing at the
Pyromancers.
Pyromancers, and you
and you don't
swing
swing
at
with
the
the elementals unless you got to.
Yeah, unless you have a lot of no target.
I mean, if you want to run sweet mind,
He's gonna
games,
chump
people
track.
will be like, "Why is he swinging with his 1/1?" Then maybe next level some folks, but
He's gonna chump it and sacrifice it to kill.
Well, it's not like Cameron can really block the 1/1. He has to block Tassigar basically no matter what at this point.
So don't think a Fulminator Mage is gonna.
It's a
hit the-
non-basic mountain right now, so it
Oh.
can hit the steam vents.
Pull Fulminator. Let's.
Oh, that's a great question.
It's not a basic mountain right now. It's a non-basic mountain.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
It,
Sure, we're no. It destroys a non-basic land, so
yes. So actually, that
we have
is
to ask
still
Sherwin. It's still
a
not. I do
non-basic-
believe. I think they're
Yeah.
correct. It is still
It's still
non-basic.
non-basic.
It's still non-basic. I played Living End enough through Blood Moons. It is definitely still non-basic. Because I've had some very funny things where people hold up like a non-basic land and a blue for counterspell. I'm just like, Fulminator made your steam vents? That's now a mountain? Sorry?
So they're probably talking this through, and Cameron, being more familiar with, with Fulminator Mage, probably is trying to explain that in fact it can do its duty and kill.
I mean, I assume you have
a
to trust
land
the judge.
Yeah, I think he's double checking with sure. Because that's one of the layering things of Blood Moon, where it's like there's some
Blood
really
Moon is so
silly
weird.
things that occur with its layering.
I do not
Yes.
understand layering.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
Right now, it is a non-basic mountain.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah,
so-
I think that's. I think he
I don't know
was
if
correct.
Sh-
He's
Sherwin
gonna
or-
destroy the Steven.
Or
Yeah.
if his apprentice judge was explaining that, but we figured it out, and now it's gonna be on Cameron. Cameron draws.
Violent outburst.
Swamp into
Oh! Here it comes! Oh, but he
But
probably
he
has counter.
did just straight up counter magic.
Let's see how much.
No, but he has a second one, so he can do it next turn too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but he's like dead.
He's
not
also
dead.
he's far from. Wait, what? He let
No, you have to let it resolve because the Cascade trigger.
right.
How many does he have left in his deck?
Oh, that's a good question. No, I think it. Oh,
Oh,
that's
Slaughter Games. What?
Interesting for a remand or counterspell.
There's living end, and here comes
Deprive. Boom.
How many does he have left?
He doesn't have any red left on board right now. He has 2 islands and 2 swamps. And there's 2 tokens. 1, 2.
Alright, so the first attempt at living end didn't work out too well.
Wait. Oh, it's a violent outburst.
Oh, Andy had the violent outburst?
Wait,
Had all these. Still had.
Yeah, he had green.
So
He had green open still.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no.
This could be.
does he have a
This
dispel
could be game.
He doesn't have any
says
blue. That's a
black
swamp.
mana.
He had
That's a
2
swamp.
swamps and 2 islands.
Oh. This could be
Oh, it looks like there is
Cameron
going to be...
Sari out of nowhere.
It's not good
Kaboom.
yet, but likely.
This is
But
huge
losing
for Cameron
Tassiger.
Sari.
Yeah.
How much does Cameron have in his graveyard?
He doesn't even have any red to cast another young pyromancer.
Yeah.
That one.
How many creatures does Cameron get out of
A lot.
this? 4 or 5?
A lot.
Oh, he's gonna get a lot. Also, he can. No, he doesn't have anything else to hit with the Fulminator Mage.
I'd say that's quite enough for one
Yeah,
turn lethal.
I don't think that's one turn lethal. Maybe, oh, if he doesn't have a removal spell or a blocker. Yeah.
So it's 3.
Wow.
I like Commander Mouse's comment of what if Sean top decks Damnation.
Wow.
There's the scoop.
Oops.
The game goes to Cameron Sari.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. What a
The
great,
silliness of living
what a
end.
great match.
So I'm gonna flip this back to us.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, did you guys just witness what we just witnessed?
You guys just saw the reason why living
I was
end
not
is
expecting
still
that at all.
decent.
No.
I thought you. I mean, so I guess he did what you were saying, which was he held the violent outburst, and then he top decked swamp. He was like, "All right, now we're going
Yeah.
for both of
All
them."
right.
Here,
I'll scoot over.
Everyone's gotta get a little closer.
that was what a great match. Yeah, Mega Man as well. You can't. How can you not root for Mega Man? He's pretty fantastic. Yeah, what a great game.
So next round, we're looking
I think
for
we're
ninjas.
putting ninjas.
we talked to him earlier and said American Delver, American Ninja Geist. Dominic's deck. He actually did change it and is adding red in there. He said primarily for bolts, maybe something in the sideboard, but I know he's basically playing the similar deck as before, playing bolts now.
Here is Ninja of the Deep Hours, in case you haven't seen it. Draws you cards.
And yes, that right there is the gorgeousness of Living End just winning out of nowhere.
Yes. That's how, yeah. It's a combo deck, for sure.
But like as you saw that stall there, that's why Living End's worst matchup is Splinter Twin. Because unlike Delver, where it wasn't able to apply fast enough pressure, Splinter Twin can literally just go Deceiver Exarch into Twin after
he's just
casting
like-
Blood Moon, and then you're just
he
like,
just
well,
lays.
that sucks for me.
We haven't had any twin on today, right?
No, we haven't.
Most of
So-
them seem to be sick of seeing Twin.
If you guys want to see Twin.
Apparently they see that a lot at like covers and stuff like that, so most people don't request seeing
I see
Twin.
a Dragon Claw. Did anyone see that?
We somehow always...
Dragon's Claws.
Dragon's
and
Claw.
Yeah, in Grixis Delver.
There's so many burn players out there.
We somehow
that I
always
can
wind up seeing...
understand.
We normally at least see Twin once towards the end as we start playing matchups out there, but I believe Dominic is undefeated now. No, he said he's 2-1, so he'll definitely be playing the next round.
Yeah, we're putting Dominic in.
I will be right back. Soon. We're trying not to put Twin on, but if
Yeah,
Twin
we're
is
probably
facing
not gonna put
American
Twin.
guy, we're not intentionally putting Twin on. We're targeting specific decks.
What if Ninja
So
Bear
we're putting
plays
American
against,
We're putting
Eggs.
American
Eggs.
Ninja Bear. That would be impossible
Yeah, it won't.
because they were not. They didn't have one match won until now. So even if they
Yeah.
win one, he's 2-1, and they would be 1-2.
Could be a pair now.
Yes.
It could be the magic gods hating us.
The Magic Gods! They put it all together so
Our
that we had
hubris
to
for
watch.
wanting to have
The
ninja.
hubris! Let's put
Ninjas
hubris
on.
up on the screen.
Hubris should have been a better card, I think.
It should have, and then it was bad.
It could be worse.
No, it's bad.
It's more useful to save your own creature than bouncing your opponent's
Yeah.
creature because it's get all the auras back.
Well done.
You missed
That was
exclamation-
that was
you missed the
fantastic.
exclamation of like boom when you played the violent outburst.
Oh shit! Wait, what is going on over here?
Oh, they're doing trades.
No, but they messed up the camera.
No, the camera seems fine.
No,
Alright,
it did get
let's watch
tilted.
their. Oh, look how many siege randoms he's got.
No, it's not tilted. It's fine.
Glorious. Oh, look at that Kolagon. Oh, beautiful.
We just get to creep on their.
Oh, he's got every one of the dragons.
It's pretty sweet.
We get to go creeping on their trades.
Hey, look at how many Mistcutter Hedgers. Court of
Lots.
Flags.
All right.
Can't tell if they're all foily
Dominic
or
should
Yeah,
be
I don't
on
think they
there.
are.
if it's just the Galera again.
Ninja Bear Delver.
Yep, his American Ninja Delver.
Who's he
Oh,
playing
and he's facing Shay. So he's facing my deck too.
Hey, we get to see both of them.
Well, this is great. So we're gonna have some
Hubris
ninja
is
accent. And
pronounced
we're gonna have
Pairings.
scape shift.
Escape ship with gifts ungiven.
I'm pretty sure
This is
that
really cool.
that ninjas will be
Go ninja, go ninja,
able to
go.
go pretty unhindered against your deck.
I don't know.
Normally, Escape
We're
ship
gonna
has
have
the
to see.
win.
Yeah, I think.
No, but I'm saying he can ninja in.
You
Guys.
for a tri-bell. Well, it's also just bolts and that crap. Like, we'll see what happens. I was gonna use the bathroom, but.
Daggered.
The hubris. Wait, how do I? The hubris.
Very entertaining end game. The hubris.
So we got another raffle coming up.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Where's the playmat?
I put the playmats there so they were not stained with all the delicious big and littles I
Oh,
just
boy.
consumed.
Oh God. How do we get this?
You gonna unravel this?
Ah, here we go. Who's ready for upside down playmat?
I think people are more ready for
Here we
a right
go.
side up playmat.
This is a beautiful playmat, and everyone should join the raffle so they can get it because it's super awesome.
And we're gonna wait till start the raffle. We're gonna build up some anticipation, right? Or
Well, yeah, we're not starting until after this round. So, like after the next round. So, you should all join the raffle so you can get the playmat. Thank you, Prismetrics, for following.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
I'm gonna go talk about the camera zoom so
Sure.
we can actually see the match.
yeah, so
why would we want to see the match? Would you just make stuff up and hope
So-
that's right?
So remember, no, we're not doing the raffle yet. If you want to join the raffle, you have to be following, and then once we start the raffle, you have to put exclamation point raffle. So that, yeah, and then you get.
You could get this.
Oh God, wait. Oh, and then you could get this. No, raffle is not starting yet.
We will
Thank
let you guys
Chad.
know.
We
when
will.
we
We will
actually-
tell you. It will be very clear when the raffle has begun.
We'll put this over here, guys.
Okay. So yeah, these matches have been very interesting. Well, we've had a few good matches. We've had a few not so good
Overall,
matches. Overall, it's been.
We saw some interesting.
We saw
decks,
some
for
interesting
sure.
guys. We saw Mardu
But-
Prison. I never even seen that. It's not being changed to Waffle yet, but you can put in Waffle if you want. Nothing will happen.
All right, let's go to the match. I think
Oh, we starting up?
it looks like folks are shuffling up, and we
Right.
can check with.
Who do we
Eric.
have on the left?
Shay is on the left. No, Shay is on the right. I lied.
Okay, so
Dominic is on the left. I know because Shay is wearing short sleeves.
wait, no, it's Ninja Bear Delver, isn't it?
He said Ninjageist.
All right,
We
start
just
our
call it
timer.
American Ninja.
Blur and Ninja.
Is it American Ninja a movie?
The American Ninja is a movie.
Wait, what's his name?
Shay.
Shay, what?
That's a guy on the.
Colander. Collander. Which I never.
I thought it was the other guy who.
Yeah.
SHA. No, Shay's on the right. Shay's on this
who's
side.
on the left then?
Oh, Dominic Dotterer. DOMINIC Dotterer.
ERRER?
Yes.
Dotterer.
His last name is Silly.
We should also get our camera. I'm sorry, our timer going.
Yes.
Living in. Wait, what?
Nope, too bad.
Hey, goddamn it.
And we should also say it's time left in round 4.
We'll fix it after. Put everything in, and then we'll fix it up.
Gifts. Oh, God.
Oh,
Thank
look
you
at
for your hand.
Beautiful.
I'm going to put gifts. Escape ship.
I was just playing Give No Shifts. That is my very classy name for that.
Shay. Colander?
Yep, COLLANDER, like the noodle strainer.
And then time left in. Wait, we gotta change all these.
Yeah, I can take care of it quickly.
And the records. Everything's gotta
Yep,
change.
I know.
All right, so Delver
Delver.
flipping
Cast and Delve.
Z like
Delve hand. Delve ham. Oh, there's Delver.
Yeah.
Oh wow, flipping turn
Flip it.
one.
Because that's what he'd do. Turns into insectile.
That's what you do.
I believe we saw that. Shay
Also,
did
wait,
have
is
the
he
bolt,
doing?
though.
Is he doing the one where you face it? You face the card towards your opponent.
That's
I
Dominic.
don't even-
Dominic is the one who does that.
I don't even need to see my my own
All I
cards.
need to know is he's beating for 3, taking.
And that's all.
Shit.
Oh, is that a mutable?
That is a mutable.
Woo-hoo. Oh, thank you, chat.
All right,
I mean,
so Shay is on 17, I
he's showing
believe.
us his hand.
Spells.
It's a path, cryptic command,
Bolt.
bolt. Bolt, 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 bolt.
Guys,
Bolt, bolt, bolt.
can we update Shay to? I believe he's at 17. Maybe less because he has steam vents.
believe it.
Who's at 17?
Shay just took a hit from Delver, as far as I could.
Oh yes, he is at 17 from that. That is the
He is
no.
at-
You're wrong. He hasn't taken.
No,
it.
he.
Oh, now he just took.
So put him at 18.
Wait, he bolted Delver in response.
So
Okay.
Shay is at. It's probably 16.
Yes.
'Cause
No,
he's
7.
cracked. He cracked.
He didn't crack a fetch.
No.
He turned one steam vents tapped.
Okay.
So he's at 17.
But didn't he?
He's at 17 because he got hit by Delver, and now he just played the Valaka tapped.
Right.
Although Dominic has a Geist, which is very bad for Shay.
Are you sure Shay didn't do something like
He played
Get
turn one
probe?
steam vents tapped.
but didn't he get probe or something?
Because you can see those
No,
down
you
there.
can
You can see his
okay.
graveyard.
He's from Dominican Republic.
Oh, Dominic has shocked twice. Also, Dominic was not bolted. The Delver was bolted. Although, unfortunately, then he played Geist, which is kind of hard for Scapeshift to deal with. At least, especially pre-board. I'm not playing any main deck Pyroclasms.
Yep. Take 6.
And by I, he means Shay, because Shay is using.
Yeah.
Let's put
using
Geist.
Eric's deck.
Geist of St. Traft is a 6/2. Under most circumstances.
Also, at least for Shay doing lands before spells, like
So
his
wait,
deck is only
Shay is
lands.
at 11.
Yes, he just took 6. Right player life total.
Yeah, Geist is pretty powerful in that respect.
Geist is a
Sometimes-
very quick clock.
Sometimes Geist just kills you. Then you just die. Then you never win because you lose. Because of Geist.
He can take one more hit.
What do you have post board to deal with it?
Fire Spout.
Okay.
Fire Spout or Wraths, just holding up. I don't think Shay was expecting Geist there.
I wasn't expecting Geist.
Also,
I
being
was because it's right there in the deck name.
Yeah.
No, wait. Well, yeah,
expecting
that's
some
fair.
blue,
But
some
I mean, yeah,
white,
Shay doesn't
some
really have a
black.
way to deal with it, so he just kind of has to like take 6 and lose the game. I mean, Shay, like, what he really can't win this, can he? I mean, maybe like Cryptic just a tap team.
yeah, and that's what you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
see
what
here.
he's gonna do. Yeah,
Probably getting counterspelled.
Cryptic tap your team. Oh, but Dominic has a counter Cryptic. Cryptic. Probably like Cryptic draw.
Cryptic draw,
You could
but-
actually do just like a Cryptic bounce a land. It would be really funny.
6 more damage.
6 more damage.
This might be a quick
Shay's
game.
at 5, yeah. You can. don't
Yeah,
worry.
Geist is one of the harder cards for Scapeshift to deal with. Although now he's gonna be at 5 mana, possibly 6. So he could actually just play a mana ramp into Scapeshift and win.
That's the beauty of Escape Shift.
Like,
That's,
if he
that is
if he
true.
has any if he
he
has
has a green
if he
mana.
goes land drop, mana ramp into Scapeshift, he wins.
No, but it has to be Search for Tomorrow.
No, it can be Secure Tribe Elder.
That gets tapped.
Yeah, but he has Flooded Grove.
No.
Flooded
it's
Grove can
tapped.
produce 2 green. It produces a blue into 2 green, and it doesn't. Oh,
It comes into play tap.
it doesn't matter though, because he has to make a land drop to do it anyways.
Oh, right.
So he can go
So he
land
can
into
go-
any mana ramp into Scapeshift and win.
I really actually want that to happen now. It doesn't look like he has it.
He definitely has the land.
He has the land, but I think I see a bolt in his hand. That's not going to do it.
And he
There's a
has the
shock.
lands, putting him down to 2, 3.
And he passes the turn.
What?
So
what's
that's
going
could be a
on
Cryptic
there?
command.
I think it's Cryptic with counter spell backup.
There's a bolt.
It might.
Maybe Cryptic Dispel? Like,
There's the cryptic.
yeah.
Tap your-
Leaving up
Tap
green
your
and blue
team
red.
and draw. Does Dominic have another counter spell to
Does he
give?
have another Cryptic?
It looks like he has some blue spells in his hand.
Yeah, I definitely see a remand there. I assume Shay has something else, otherwise he wouldn't have shot.
I don't know what Shay can have.
Because then
though.
because
Does he have remand in his deck?
doesn't Shay just
Yeah,
die
but I
to
don't think
bolt
Remand
right
does
now?
anything. Yeah, if he had Remand, he
Yeah,
was
he's
dead.
dead.
If Dominic had any counter spells, he was dead.
No, Shay could have a counterspell of his own.
Negate, nothing.
You don't have any hard spells beyond. You don't have any hard counters main deck.
Is
You
that
play
skip
Remand,
cryptic?
Is It
Oh, you
Charms, and
can't
Cryptic
remand it,
Commands.
yeah.
Yeah. Because you have to cut some of like the hard counters in your deck for like mana ramp. And like the main thing you do is counter stuff. Ooh, it looks like he threw Batterskull in.
Batterskull's pretty sweet against Ninja Bear.
There's the
Yeah,
fire spot I was
definitely
talking
Fire
about.
spot for sure.
There might. I don't know if there's a
Don't bring in
Pyroclasm in there anymore.
What do you bring in Inferno Titan against?
Junk.
Why?
Because they
Because-
can't deal with it easily.
Kill
Any
the
deck,
other creatures.
basically
Yeah,
any deck that can play slaughter games against you or something else that gets rid of all your scape shifts, you want to have creatures for.
Yeah.
And I play 3 Battle-Oths, 2 Inferno Titans, and a Batterskull. Because sometimes being able to bring in, like, if you have dead cards in the matchup, sometimes being able to bring in creatures instead of those is pretty good.
Yeah.
And also, it's just a little unexpected. Like you were saying, Eric, if they go slaughter games, they're going to go for such things as escape shift or
Yeah.
maybe even one of the ramp spells.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's siding out Spell Stutter Sprite. Spell Stutter Sprite makes me stutter.
So I think a few people are asking about the
Path
gifts
Exile.
I'm giving. Oh, the gifts I'm giving. The reason why it's called gifts.
Oh, he
We're
took
just
out
calling it gift-
a gifts and put it in some of the escape shifts
Counter spells and
for
stuff.
counter spells, Fire Spout, and Batterskull.
Yeah. What did he take out?
I think I saw like gifts and escape shift.
I don't think he wants to pull out Escape Shift. Gifts and Given is fine to cut. Because Gifts and Given is really for like the more later games, so you don't need the point of Gifts and Given in the deck is you play Gifts and Given, Noxus Revival, and Eternal Witness. So you can just gifts for an Eternal Witness, Noxus Revival, Scape Shift, and like a value card, and just know you have Scape Shift next turn, or like Snapcaster Mage instead of one of those. So you just know you have the
like
combo.
Noxus Revival is like not.
You have to have Noxus Revival for creatures post board. Because then post board you can Gifts and Given for like a creature and get it back. Like I think when I was playing, when you were on Affinity, we were playing, I had the one where I could only get the Batterskull if I also got Noxus Revival. Because then I got Eternal Witness, Noxus Revival, Batterskull, and like
Yeah.
a value card.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, I was gonna get that Batterskull.
Yeah. Right. Who do you think's favored in game 2?
I don't know what Dominic has. I think the main thing is now Shay knows that there's Geists, so
He's got the Fire Spout for
he's
sure.
got to be able to deal. He's got to be able to like protect against that.
Yeah.
Honestly, Geist is one of the hardest cards for Scape Shift to deal with.
Oh, he's taking the other Spell Splitter out.
What is he putting in for it?
I think he's going to show us.
Oh,
what else.
another
Spell
Spell
Skite.
Skite.
For the trolls.
Spell
Well,
Skite's pretty sweet against.
Spell Skite's surprisingly not the best card against Scape Shift. I've had
because it dies.
I've had some. Well, it's more because like it makes all your lands do 2 instead. But I've had some really.
No, but not all of your lands because it dies after the second one. And
Well, no, because
redirects
all the
don't
targets
happen.
go on the stack at the same time, so they just do redirect to its illegal target. Because the
I
lands
don't
have
think
gone-
that works.
If that's how it works.
You can't redirect if it's not on the battlefield.
So you redirect all the stacks before they resolve.
No, I know that. Wait.
So essentially, all the stacks of
No,
Valak
that's what I
go on-
figured.
They go at the
So
same time.
they just fizzle all the
Yeah,
ones
but
after
you can
he's
easily
dead.
you just get 2 Valakuts and 6 Mountain, then you have 12 triggers, which he can't live through. Oh, we gotta fix their life totals.
Yeah.
That seems. Oh, that seems pretty good.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Telling Time. I love that card. It's
What a
enough to
fun
make
game.
me want to play Modern just so I can find a deck with that card.
These guys are also playing into the camera,
Yeah, we appreciate that, Dominic
Yeah, thank
and Shay.
you, Dominic and Shay. We
even
can
though they
see
can't
it.
hear us.
No, they can look at this later.
Oh, that's true.
They're going to watch this stream and they're going to be like, why did I do that? Or, yep, I still had all these, or whatever.
Yep, I still had all these. I like the way that he riffles it. It's fun. Oh!
The W Rush asked if he can ninjutsu a Geist on the Angel Token, and yes, he can.
Yes, he does that all the time.
He's done it before, where it's just like, oh, I'll just bounce the Angel Token for value and draw a card.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
But I
He's
think at
done
that
that
point
before.
he just wanted the race.
Yeah, at this point, he definitely just wants to kill him.
So that is a mulligan to 6. I see a bolt.
What were they writing? Somebody was writing on the back of the match slip, it seemed. Do you have any idea?
Probably
what
life
He
totals.
just said 2020.
Shay's lazy and uses it for life totals. Also, that's only slightly insult to Shay. He also admits that's why he does it.
Alright, so that's a shot.
Sock Tribe Elder. Yep.
Sack or a tribe elder, as I like to call it.
You're the worst.
Just sack elder.
Sack elder.
Sack the Elder.
Yeah, you sack Sakura tribe. I just love Sakura tribe elder, especially in Karametra EDH. It's a two mana sprouting mines or whatever.
Hey guys, have we noted all our recent followers? I don't know if
Oh
we
boy,
mentioned.
have we not?
Is-
Let's see. We
We missed Prismetric,
Prismetrics,
Ozomoto, and Blind Piper. Thank you all for following. Even though we're about 15 minutes late on that, we apologize and thank you anyways.
Hooray.
Hopefully the raffle will treat you guys right when we.
Yeah, we got the raffle going on soon.
After this round, we will do our last raffle, and basically, we'll see if we can get another matchup, and we can raffle it off between. Or after, we'll
Singleton
figure it out.
Legacy with arbitrary.
There is the Skites.
Interesting.
No Sakura elder tribe.
Well, the thing is, like, Shay can also just get like two.
You can also just
Valakuts.
bounce the spell Skite. Yeah.
Or
The thing is, you get 2 Valakuts and 6 mountains, and you
Yeah,
have 12
you win.
triggers. I like how he moved the spell Skite directly into the glare.
Alright, well, guys, just make sure you know that that's a spell Skite.
I wish I knew how to throw labels up on there. I just throw a label on the spell Skites. But yeah, the white card that you can't see is a spell Skite.
Not a face down. It's not a morph. Not a face down. card.
Zillatrix is asking the point of a Delver deck, and I believe Commander Squawks kind of explained it pretty well. Just playing a 1 mana 3/2 flyer is pretty good, and then just protecting it with tempo.
Well, no. The point of a Delver deck is to cast non-creature spells. I mean, yeah, it's Delver.
No,
and
you
it's
cast
Young
your creature
Pyromancer.
spell and then protect it the entire game.
It's you cast Delver of Secrets, you cast Young Pyromancer, and then you just get so much value off of those. Like, and you're playing all sorts of different like soft counter spells like Remand. You're playing Mana Leak. You're playing Bolts. Obviously, you're playing Serum Visions
Should
for
be
card draw
telling
and
time
filter.
here.
You're playing. Is
Also,
Telling Time an instant?
that telling time is a singleton.
Telling Time's pretty sweet.
Let's pull that one up. That telling time. This is my Scapeship deck. I'm kind of editing it around, so Shay's testing it a little bit for me. This is a singleton in the deck, just for funsies. It's like the fun of. And it resolved.
It's not that bad.
Alright.
What do you mean it resolved? You're not gonna counter Telling Time.
I've seen if he's landlight and needs to remand stuff, I would.
Alright, so is that Misty Rainforest?
That's a Misty Rainforest, indeed.
Bolt you. Cryptic command.
Alright, Shay is going to
15. That's like the balls in cryptic command. Nope, wrong part.
Dang
wrong
it,
part.
why does that always happen?
Nope.
I did it again!
You don't have to cancel, you could just click down there.
No, because then
Looks,
you
you have to
have
reset the
change it to
caliber.
Oh, you do? Okay, I think, wasn't
And
there
that
a crack
was
of
a crack.
fetch?
Yep, that was a crack.
You do hit this time.
You-
I'm gonna go with that.
Alright, it's been...
Arthur's
sent to-
leaving in shame.
Sent to the showers.
Leaving in shame.
Although it's not like any of us have done so hard, so we can't just fault Arthur about that. You know, it seems like Dominic has had a super slow start.
Yeah, but he also mulliganed to 6. Also, I don't know that Chase had a fast start. Someone hit the camera. Someone touched. Stop touching the camera.
He hasn't had a fast start, but then he hasn't needed to. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like I
I'm
don't
guessing
know.
he has a cryptic in hand.
I don't know all of what Shay's got in his hand. He may not have the signature card Scape Shift, or he may not have.
I believe we did see Escape Shift in his hand when he flashed it.
Oh, okay. So he could possibly crack and then go off on his turn. Although he probably will want to accelerate a little bit further, and he might want to deal with old Spell Sky, so that going off will actually take a huge chunk out of Dominic's life total instead of just killing a mediocre creature.
You know, it doesn't make any sense, though. Why is Valakut not a legendary land? Answer me that. It even has, like, a name like a legendary land, like...
The Molten
Valakut,
Pinnacle.
the Molten Pinnacle.
There can be up to 4 Molten Pinnacles.
Yeah, exactly.
Which seems very...
Up to 4 specifically Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle.
It seems like a flavor fail.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems like there should only be 1
Is
pinnacle.
it another bolt?
Well, apparently there could only be, like, 8 bolts between wizards, which seems a little unlikely.
Well, no, they can only remember so many bolts. It's like a Pokemon. You can only know 4 moves.
Please don't bring that game into
You know, you have to play those red energies.
Yeah, you gotta play red energy. No, I just mean like the Pokemon games. Like the video games. Where a creature can only learn 4 moves.
Well, right now, Shay wants to catch them all. And by all, I mean mountains.
By all, I mean cast Escape Shift. I think Shay's just...
Is he biding his time? Or
Yeah,
just...
he doesn't...
He needs to ramp. He needs to get more lands.
He needs to get to 8 lands. And there's a Geist. And that is a remand. Get that out of here. Oh, and then it's a spell for your remand. My Geist is getting in there.
Does he have Fire Spout in his hand, though?
Let's find out.
If he does, he's going to
He will
snapcast it
yeah.
here. And here's him looking...
like Snapcaster?
Not quite. It's going to be from his hand rather than from his graveyard. But he's tapping 2 mana, thinking some more. What's he looking at?
Considering whether he wants to green it, and I don't think he does. And there's no reason. Does he want to add the green kicker, if you will? Not really kicker. I don't know why.
There are any flyers to
is that a Secure Tribuilder he has in hand? Okay, so he gets to stop 2 of the damage.
But he's only on 12.
But he has Scapeshift in hand, so this means he can go off next turn. He needed to draw another green mana.
Yeah, he needs to get 8.
What's this? He has Scapeshift in 2 cards I can't see.
But does he have a way to deal with...
no, he has Scapeshift in 1 card.
Spellskite.
Second Valakut and 6 mountains is 12 triggers.
That's enough.
Which means he has to kill himself with the... It depends on how much mana he has open. But it means he'll likely have to kill himself. There's more damage.
Yep. Shay's gonna go down to 8 here. So yeah, I guess it does depend on how much Dominic holds up.
So with 5 triggers, that means he has to do at least 16 triggers, which 8 mountains, 2 Valakuts is still possible.
Yeah, with all that.
Although he's fetched twice because there's a Flooded Strand and that, so he's at 18.
Oh, he's actually drawing a lot of mountains. I don't
How many are in his hand?
He just drew another mountain, and look how many he's got in the battlefield. 1, 2. He has 3 on the battlefield and 1 in hand.
He has 2 on the battlefield.
3 on the battlefield.
So he only has 6 left in his deck.
Oh wow!
Which is not where he wanted to be at this point. He might have just lost because of that mountain he drew.
How many mountains does he play in the deck?
10.
10.
So he has 6 left.
I don't think he can.
So he can only get 12 triggers.
Yep, he's a little bit screwed right now.
So he needs to just draw a way to deal with Spellskite, which I don't think he has.
Or just like a.
Well, he does have ways to deal with it in his deck, or Fire Spout, yeah.
Well, yeah, actually that's true. He needs to deal with. Is there a way to deal with Spellskite?
Bounce it.
Are you playing Echoing Truth in this?
You play Cryptic Commands.
Cryptic.
You play Cryptic Commands and Repeals.
He can barely cast Cryptic Command right now. Well, he's got the Misty, so he's fine. But he only has 3 blue sources at the moment.
What is he thinking about? Fire Spout?
He's also thinking about, Escape Shift. Yeah,
So he is
he's
just
gonna try it. Let's see how this goes.
But he just dies. I told him how many mountains are in the deck in my defense.
Yeah, I love how you feel like you have to apologize for Shay making an apparent misplay
Well,
here.
Yeah, Shay should know that he only has 10 mountains in his deck. Does he have one in his hand?
Well, maybe
extra?
he thinks Dominic will just scoop here.
It doesn't matter.
Guys,
because
wait.
he could. It's true. He could be running the old. I've been trying to induce you to scoop, even though I don't have it.
Yeah, Shay could be like,
Yeah.
all right, scape shift, come on. You know.
And Dominic may have counter magic though, so the mind game may not be as effective as it otherwise might be.
Let's get scape shift on the board.
The intervening.
What's
gift.
the last card in Shay's hand?
Scapegoat.
That is not what we wanted to see.
Well, now you guys get to see scapegoat for a little bit. I actually saw the card and I was like, I want to know what scapegoat does.
Oh, good old Weatherlight era cards that
Yeah.
were probably poorly templated. I can't remember off the top of my head what Scapegoat does.
It's like it said something about you sacrifice a creature.
What?
Gifts
Hey,
is
Wilson.
fun. I love casual cards like that. Oh!
In case you can't see what he wrote there, it was 10 mountains I win, 11 mountains I lose.
Yeah. Wow.
The deck only has 10 mountains.
Oh no!
Oh no!
This is really
so,
funny.
So that's hilarious that Dominic knew the math.
Also, I like that Dominic and Shay are like communicating with us. That's real fun.
So
Dominic has to let this resolve.
Dominic has another note that he seems to be writing here, or
He's thinking to himself and writing, and the writing probably helps him to figure out.
I think he's trying to figure out if he tries countering.
Yeah,
it or not.
the question is definitely whether or not. he
Also,
tries to
we don't know what Shay's last card in his hand is, because if it's Bolt, he also just wins. If you guys want to see the last card in Shay's hand,
I don't know. What
I didn't
else.
see what it was.
because if it's Bolt or
I-
Electrolyze, he
I
could
thought-
still just win.
I thought it was a green card.
I couldn't see what it was.
So the question is what Dominic is doing, and he's got Cryptic, which
Cryptic
can't do anything, and he's got Vendilion Click, which doesn't do anything. So
Wait, he's leaving a mountain on the battlefield?
No, don't sacrifice all the lands. Don't.
wait,
What are you
don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
What are you
You
doing?
don't have enough mountains. Oh my goodness!
How many did he sacrifice? 3, 4, 5,
That's not even.
6,
You
7.
can't even get enough.
He can get enough lands.
It's just that he needs to have a bunch enter the battlefield, and if he already had what 4 we said on the battlefield, so
He's leaving Valakut up though. He might have Bolt, but I don't think that matters because Dominic just has all the mana in the world. Oh, he's searching
No, but he
for
has
extra mount.
He has to spend that. Oh no!
Is this last card in hand a mountain?
No, he
even
we
if
already
it were,
knew
he
that there
already
weren't enough
played
mountains.
he played a land.
Why is he shuffling his deck?
Well,
You still shuffle.
hypothetically, you still have to shuffle after you find. And
Wait, did he just get a Misty? Why wouldn't you get the second Valakut? He has to get the second Valakut, otherwise he. There's a Valakut. Force. Shame, Forest.
Wait, does he have a mountain in hand? Why did he only get 5? There should be 10 in the.
What do you mean?
I think his last card in hand is a mountain.
Ugh. Wait, what's going on right now? Oh, he's paying 5 mana to redirect 5 of the triggers towards Spellskite. So there are 10 triggers on the stack, and now 5 of them are directed towards Spellskite.
So he paid 2 mana for one redirect, and then I assume he's paying life.
No, he
for-
paid 5 mana for. Oh, and then he basically just takes 10 damage. He's at 8, and now he gets to attack. So what? He's at 8.
I don't know how much life Dominic exacts. I don't know how many triggers were there.
He's at 8, I believe. If he did it correctly, he should be at 8. So does Shay have any outs?
Batterskull.
That doesn't. Oh.
Well, doesn't he just... So he takes 6 there, and then there's... So he should be at 2. And...
Oh, the last card in his hand was a Stomping Ground.
Oh, wow. So sad.
So if he draws a Bolt here, though...
Oh, and there's Vendilion Click. Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah, so the last card in his hand was a Stomping Ground.
Oh, wait. Stomping Ground deals 6 to you. If he has a Bolt in hand.
Is that game? Was it? I don't know how much life Dominic was at.
Oh, shit, wait.
I'll just double check and
Yeah,
see.
go ask.
I think that might have been enough to be game.
I thought he was at 8. Because there were 10 triggers.
And he redirected...
There were 10 triggers. He redirected 5 of them with no damage and redirected...
We don't know that he was at 18 for that, though. He might have shocked himself at 16 at some point.
Wow. So... He won?
I don't know. That's what...
What?
That's what Raffle was checking. He might have had Xaxes with that Stomping Grounds in hand.
Wow. That is fantastic. Thank you, Justice Peanut. We do a real good job of keeping life.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
We're kind of the worst.
They're still sideboarding, so I'm pretty sure we missed a shock at some point.
Wow.
So
Alright, so Escape Shift did win that one.
So
We
what
missed
did
a shock at
Dominic
some
go
point
down
then.
to?
I think it was that we missed how many triggers there were.
There were only 10 triggers and he redirected 5 of them.
Spellskite took 14 is what I just got told. So,
Spellskite took 14?
yeah, so
But Dominic only took 10 then. Wait, Spellskite took 14.
we must
There should have only been 10
it
triggers.
should have been 5 and then 9. 9 times 2 is...
Wait, 5 and then 9, what do you mean?
Wait,
No,
took
so there
14.
should have been... So there were 5 mountains that entered the battlefield. That's 10 triggers.
Yeah.
So 5 of them got redirected to Spellskite, 5 of them got shocked for. That's only 10 damage. I'm gonna go ask him how much... I'm gonna at least look at his life.
Yeah, see if you can look at the life pad, because he might have been at 6 before that.
Yeah, no, that's... I'm thinking we just missed a shock or something, but I just wanna ask
we
him.
must have, because he said that he was at 4, and then of course
Oh, he said it was at 4, so we missed
At the
2
end.
shocks.
at the end he was at 4. So
Okay,
so Stomping Ground got there with the 2
So we missed 2 shocks then. Well, we are sorry, guys.
We'll try to do better in the remaining 20 minutes.
Oh, Valakut did not do 3 damage because he had Spellskite, so the redirecting damage does 2 damage instead. So, okay, Killer Kevin keeps mentioning that it does 3, not 2. The reason why I was only doing 2 is because he had Spellskite on... Let me pull up Spellskite on the Gatherer. So he had... I can't find the mouse. He had Spellskite on the field, so Spellskite reduces all the triggers back... Redirects all the triggers back at him to make it deal 2 damage instead of 3.
Or, to be more precise, he was paying 2 life to activate that ability that you see there. Change a target spell or ability to Spellskite.
He paid some mana for the Skite, and then he paid some life for it.
So, our thinking was that he redirected a total of 5 of those triggers, and he took 4. So he took 12. 12 is it?
Yes, he would have taken 12, putting him to 4. And that's one of those lands wasn't blue. He could have had a mountain on the field instead of a blue land, which also would have done it.
Yeah. So I thought he tapped 2, and I thought it was one was a steam vent, and one might have been like another.
So he was actually not dead, but he already scooped. So
He wasn't dead? Why wasn't he dead?
we were right. He was at 18. He should have only taken 10. I think there were only 5 mountains that entered the battlefield,
Yeah.
which is 10 triggers. So he only takes.
Oh,
10
so he
damage.
thought all 6 miles are entering the battlefield.
Exactly.
Okay, so Arthur just checked with him. We confirmed that we were correct.
But Dominic said that he already scooped, so he's gonna go to game 3.
Yeah, we were.
Wow.
He miscounted triggers and thought there were 6 because of the mountain entering the battlefield. So when he said he took, he just redirected more than he had to, which unfortunately is a legal thing you can do with Spellskite. You can keep redirecting triggers and paying life, but that
Yeah.
was a misunderstanding on his part.
This is only game 2 though, right?
This is
No,
game
they're
3.
going to game 3 now.
Game th-
Match record's now 1-1.
Yeah. So remember, Dominic
So
won the
he-
first one with the Geist.
He
right.
punted and
That
he actually
was
he had a punt scoop there. He shouldn't have scooped and he did. He didn't calculate his life total correctly.
Alright, well that looks like a decent hand from spells.
Ninja, Leyline of Sanctity.
I think you snap keep
I
that
think you're
hand
gonna
as
keep
well
that.
and just are like, Leyline, what are you gonna do now?
Leyline, go.
Cryptic command bouncing.
Yeah,
it.
he says cryptic command bounce. Still, I think that the need to have cryptic command and to... Oh, here we go. We get to see it.
Justice Peters is now taking back his comment that we are the best at keeping life. We did have accurate life
We
totals.
did
that
have
game.
accurate life totals, and we knew who should have been dead. The answer is Shay Kaufman.
That has got to be the first time where we were actually more correct than the players on the life
Hooray!
totals.
He didn't overuse this.
He essentially would have over.
Oh, I guess that is correct.
Yeah,
But incorrectly overused this guy.
correct. All I know is we had correct life
All we know
totals.
is Dominic shouldn't have died.
We are
Is that a
apparently the
cryptic
best.
command?
That is a
Speaking of
Scalding
commands,
Torn and Cryptic Command.
Have you guys seen
He bottomed the
Ojitai's
Cryptic
command?
command. Yes, I did. The blue-white Cryptic command.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
The baby Cryptic.
Yeah, baby cryptic. It's what cryptic should be if it wasn't stupid good.
It's still, I think,
I feel it's a good. No, I think it's a really good card. I really
Shay
like it.
just took 2 damage on that.
On that stomping ground. I do. I think it's a really good card.
I forgot what all the different modes on Ojitai's
So-
Pick 2, draw a card, counter.
What?
Counter non-creature
Counter
spell.
target.
Or-
Counter
No,
non-creature
counter
spell.
target
Creatures.
creature
creature
spell.
spell.
Counter target creature spell. Draw a card. You gain 4 life and return. Return a
creatures.
creature with converted mana cost 2 or less.
I thought it was counter target non-creature spell.
No,
I'm pretty sure it's
counter target-
non-creature spell.
No, that's wrong.
Look it up on your phone, not the gatherer window.
It is definitely creature spell.
There's a Snapcaster Mage for the beats. Oh, Snapcaster Probe. Ooh, Swan Song.
That's spicy.
Did he Swan Song already? Oh, he
Nope.
drew Swan Song. Okay. Where is it? I'm just really excited to see the other commands actually.
Did they confirm a command for each one?
But it's basically confirmed at this point.
Oh,
They
that's
said
very
they
creature
said they
Huh.
should.
Everybody loves commands.
I
and-
think
and they,
I
they're
want the
gonna
green
not
white.
complete a cycle.
Yeah, I want the green white command for Karametra.
So Shay now just needs a way to deal with the Leyline of Sanctity, and he should have enough mana soon to do anything he wants.
What's the last card towards the bottom that in Shay's hand?
That is
that?
Remand.
Remand. That is
new
the
art.
That's the remand from the
From
base.
Jace versus Vraska.
that is the dual deck remand because it's $5 cheaper.
Yeah, it's too much cheaper.
I mean, the entire Jace versus Vraska deck is $20, so
Yeah.
it's, and a regular remand is like
It's
$15
already- yeah, it's
or,
like-
or something. So you know, $5 more and get random Vraskas and
I know
Jace
a bunch of
Architect.
people who bought
Four
four
of them just to
decks
have-
and then just sold the everything beyond the remands because they made money then. Because you had Jace.
Sorry, Hyper Devo. That is actually not a face down card. That is a Leyline of Sanctity with Glare.
Yeah, we gotta have some really bad glare on some
Yeah,
of these
for
cards.
some reason today's been really bad on Glare, but that is a Leyline of Sanctity and not a morph.
I think it's appropriate that it's glared out.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Like
The
you
Dillion
can't,
click.
you can't touch me.
I wonder if he takes anything with this click. Oh, Bolt.
Took
Yeah,
Bolt.
Bolt makes sense. Now Click doesn't die. I wonder what he drew. Oh, now he gets the land.
Get a force, I imagine, so that if he gets Scape Shift and manages to get rid of
Yep.
Leyline, then he's golden.
Yep, that seems right.
So Dominic has some counter spells. It looks like a counter spell and a
I
spell
mean,
sky.
didn't he have a Cryptic Command at some point?
He bottomed it.
I bottomed it.
It looks like I think that last card is a counter spell, and then he has a spell sky in hand. So I wonder if Shay boarded Encroaching Grips though, because I know they're in the board, and it seems really good versus spell sky because then even if it resolves, like you can still just kill it, and it has split second, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Did he bring in the
There's a couple people asking about the face down card. It is.
It's not a morph.
Yeah, hey, well, it's not a morph. It's a really glared Leyline of Sanctity. If I could figure out how to make labels on this, I would just put a label over it, but unfortunately, we can't see it because of the glare.
Or alternative theory, it could be a Willbender. Redirect.
Basically, does the same thing right now.
Well, no, you need like 15.
Shay did not. Kaitra Froth was saying Shay drew before our search. He did not draw before. That was a cryptic. That was a draw from click. Then he resolved the search, and then he drew for turn. We also, Kevin Toast is asking if we stream it any other day. We should also be streaming on Thursday
and
for
Monday.
Legacy.
I think maybe Monday.
You have to. The schedule should be up on our website, which is WUBRGxyz. If you just Google it, our actual website should pop up, or our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
But I know we also should be streaming Legacy tomorrow, probably with different casters. Andrew
I'm not gonna
Beckstrom
be
might
here.
be popping up for that. I don't know. I believe he said something about possibly doing it. I cannot see that card. I assume that's a Snapcast. No? Snapcaster? Nah, he ninja'd his click and then recast click. I'm guessing this is getting remanded.
What is it?
That is a
It's a
Vendilion
Snapcaster?
click.
Oh, it's a second Vidalion?
He
no.
ninja'd his click.
Oh.
So for those of you who don't know what Ninja of the Deep Hours do, let's pull that card
Yeah,
up.
let's pull that up.
It has ninjutsu.
What an interesting mechanic.
It was. There are some times when I think the Kamigawa block justly gets ridiculed or mocked, but I'd like to think that they could do more with ninjutsu and some of the other mechanics in that block.
I'm actually going to ask Dominic to move the ley line to the other side because so many people are asking about it. Someone in chat just mentioned it. Then people will stop questioning.
So Shay's still got a couple mystery cards in hand. He's
Not revealing.
He's obviously got Cryptic and he's got Swan Song. So he does have a little bit of defense here for whatever Dominic might have planned.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, right now we're seeing some beats from the flyer.
So Shay still needs both cryptic.
Also, because we suck at life totals, it's 13. Shay has 13. Dominic has 11.
It's so Shay still needs a cryptic command and escape shift.
He has a cryptic command in hand.
And no counter magic from Dominic on any of those.
Well, he has Swan Song, so he can get through counter magic.
Great, but that's a lot of mana.
Nope, those are reversed.
That requires 9 mana to be able to cast all of that.
Oh, for
Unless
a few turns.
he can cryptic command in a turn.
If only Shay had some ability to say ramp his lands. Perhaps
he needs one more land and then he can do it. Because he only needs 7. Yep, I had the life totals.
Alright, so he's doing Cryptic now on the now visible Leyline of Sanctity. I'm not sure what card is turned sideways there.
That is a
It's
ninja.
funny, Dominic can't actually recast it. Can't actually recast it. Wait, what? What?
He did it while he was tapped out. He also has Swan Song if he wants to counter it. So if he were to try to replay it, he could just Swan Song it.
Yeah, except he's tapped out, so...
Yeah.
Why did he leave green out? Oh, he had to because Cryptic Command is a mean.
Blue.
It's a mean card.
Yep, that is a ninja, a click, and a delver, so that's 6, 8. That
Ninja
moves
click
him to
delver.
5. Which is not good for him.
Yeah, but can Shay just...
Does he have
Does Shay
a-
have escape shift?
I
He has
didn't
3 cards
see
in
it.
hand.
Well, he's just going through 3 of his cards. One of them seemed like it could possibly be escape shift from my quick glance at it.
It could be. What is he considering here?
JMC, we're going to do the raffle after this round for the second playmat.
Well,
we did do one
on the
already,
raffle.
and we're going to do the second one for the playmat.
Yeah.
Also, RT Kind Killer, Mark normally just sets up on Wednesday, and then he can't stay due to other commitments. There's been a couple people asking where he is.
Serum Visions, he's going
Yep.
to bottom both those cards.
Mm-hmm.
Did not like them.
And tapping out might be...
Oh, there goes
Oh, he did have
Recasted.
double white.
Wow. See, that's why I was a little concerned about. Well, because he drew the.
What is he doing then?
Yeah, Shay, I'm not...
Is Shay just dead here?
Not sure I like those plays because...
Shay can scape shift and just kill all the creatures.
Yeah, but that's no
horrible.
good.
Then you can't win the game.
He has batter skull.
He used Batter Skull to win the game.
Also, where are all the? Oh, I was gonna say he sided out all the gifts. We haven't seen a
All
gift.
right, so
We haven't seen a single. Also, with Leyline, you can't cast gifts on given.
Yeah, you can.
there you go. It's just
It's an opponent chooses. It's not target.
yeah.
Are you kidding me? Have you read gifts on given? How do you not know what your own card says? You have to choose target opponent.
Oh,
You didn't know?
Oh,
that?
it is target opponent. Ha! I never paid attention to that.
Well, there you go. So I guess he has. Shay's got the option of going Snapcaster into Cryptic. Does he have the right mana for all that?
He doesn't have a cryptic. Oh, he has a cryptic in the art. I don't think he has. Oh, he has to. If he searches up an island, then he can do that. And I think he is.
What are you saying he can
He has
do?
to Snapcaster cryptic.
But he's
then
dead.
that can get countered. No, he's not dead. Oh.
He's at 5. He's dead on
Nope,
board.
no, Snapcaster
he
cryptic
taps,
tap bounce.
Oh.
Tap guys bounce.
But that has to hope that Dominic doesn't have a counterspell of his own. I mean, if that means
He
that
just
if-
shocked himself.
He just
Oh,
shocked
he's at
himself. So
3.
Oh, he doesn't have any more islands.
Oh.
Dominic untaps into Bolt.
Yeah, you lose. Well, then you can cryptic tap and hope to draw cryptic off the top.
Praying no counter
Is he
magic.
doing this upkeep? Yeah, there's remand. There's a game.
yeah.
Alrighty then.
Sorry, Shay. Maybe
Sorry,
if you
Shay.
had
Oh, Shay had mountains in hands. Yeah, no, he was
Oh.
not drawing live that game at all.
That's rough. Where were the gifts?
so ninjas
The Ninja Tempo deck is pretty good.
Yeah.
come from nowhere and take it down.
Let's see. It looks like he didn't sideboard in the Crossing Grips. There's the Fire Spout. I don't think he brought in the Crossing Grips after seeing Spellskite.
Yeah, that's a little strange. I mean, Crossing Grip against Spellskates is really good.
Oh, he is at 2 because... Well, now he's dead.
Yeah, he's
You are correct. He is at 2 because of the fetch. But now he's dead, so that doesn't matter.
He's at nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
Did Dominic board in 1 Leyline?
Oh,
That's
wow.
ballsy.
Balls.
I
Got
love
there.
it. I love it.
And let's bring it back. Boom.
Hello, guys.
All right, let's
That
show
was-
off. So we will do the second playmat real soon then. Yeah, the Ninja deck is really cool. He's been fine-tuning it and trying to see how he wants it to be. So,
Alright,
Still upside
second.
down.
Oh, God. Second raffle going up. But it's the same thing. It's a playmat.
yep, it's the
Really
same
nice
playmats
playmat.
you always see us
Super
stream
awesome.
on, but it's a
yeah,
brand
it's the same
new
one
one.
they were playing on. It's a really nice playmat. Yeah, you should all join the raffle when we start it up, which is like right now.
All right, I'm
But
gonna.
wait, don't.
You do not need to be
Not
registered again. Once you follow us, you're always
Yeah, once
followed
you're
and
followed,
you can
you're
enter the
always
raffle.
followed.
So make sure you guys are all following us if you haven't already.
Yeah, so everyone start following. If you want to join the raffle to get this super sweet playmat, you're going to need to follow right now. Thank you, Daisy Jilly.
Days Gilly. And
Daisy
you join the raffle by typing !raffle.
But not yet.
A
Wait,
bunch of other people will be doing it.
don't do it yet.
Don't
do it
also
yet, no.
there was a question on thank you
Flaw
Flaw, Carrot
07.
Face, and DWMMFT. CPT QC was asking if that is the slogan. Yes, that is basically Card Market's slogan at this point. It's stop and smell the roses. The t-shirts have it. If you see their t-shirts, it's MTG Card Market on the front and it has that symbol on the back. I don't remember if they had hats or not at some point, but this is basically like the slogan and like stuff of Card Market. So I'm going to pop this open.
Thank you, Hyper Devo.
Thank you, Hyper Devo. I'm going to open this raffle. I'm going to clear the last raffle.
Yeah.
And
now
open
let's
the raffle now. So everyone type in exclamation.
Exclamation point raffle.
Everyone
'cause
type in
that's
exclamation point raffle.
You can't Goblin Raffle Master. That doesn't work.
I appreciate the pun.
I
Too
also
much
do
G.
appreciate that.
Too much lychee.
Too much standard.
Holy shit.
Also, yeah, this was a slower game because Scape Shooter's a control deck. The stream will be up on YouTube in a few days. If you go back and watch some of our other matchups, there were some very fast matchups today.
We also had some very weird matchups.
Yeah, or like
mono black control versus 4-color control.
thank you, Cedro, for following. Also, if you guys get bored, a few weeks back we had Infect. If you want to see a fast matchup, watch that. It was over in about 5 to 10 minutes. We found
You'll
a person.
get bored with those ones.
Yeah.
Well, you might get bored because it's like the same thing every single time.
Those are some bad draws.
It's a bad matchup.
Yeah, and it's anything
It's a
that
horrendous matchup, but it's okay because like
anything that has Geist is a bad matchup
Geist
for
is
you.
stay trapped. You can't do it.
no, that's like the worst card.
Also, Shay just popped in the room. He was just on camera.
Thank you, Spartan X5X.
Want to say hi to everyone?
Thank you,
just-
Thalia
I
Tyrell.
just wanted to say that like
Oh, here
It's
we
the first time I ever played the deck, and this title over here. It's the first time I ever played the deck, and I think I embarrassed myself, and that was pretty cool.
Hey.
Sorry.
No, it's not embarrassing with the scoop for not being able to count for land.
Yeah, he
Dude,
didn't
I
really care.
offered, as soon as you came out and said that, I offered him, I'm like, hey, do you want me to just scoop? Because, like, I shouldn't have. You spelled my name wrong. Colander?
That's what it says.
Oh, I put the wrong one. I can't see. I was looking on the wrong
What
sheet.
the
I
hell?
totally spelled your
Can you
name
not-
wrong.
You spelled my
Read
name
it?
wrong, and you
He
gave me
told
the
me
wrong last
Colander.
name.
Yeah, no, I
But
totally
other-
just blatantly wrote you wrong.
But other than that, it was awesome, right, Shay?
Also,
Yeah.
in my defense, I did not spell your name that. I did not spell your
He
first
told
name.
me.
I told you the last name, and I also said that wrong.
You didn't
way,
tell me
man.
how to spell it.
My apologies. That was Shay Straussman.
either way, my
Because
opponent was
no
sweet.
wonder. I'm like, I don't remember his last name being Colander.
I was like, oh wait, our last opponent was Colander too. Like,
We got a real professional team back here.
I need my deck back.
It's mine now.
People trying to steal my deck. Yeah, he talks about. He gives us
We
grief.
might not be good about.
Dude, why is there no pyroclasm in the board?
all right.
Because
Now
I think
let's
it's a fire spawn, kind
let's
of
start the
arbitrarily.
raffle. Go raffle.
Hang around for a few minutes because we're about to close off on this soon.
Raffle.
Yes, I'm going to close the raffle now.
Oh,
I'm going to draw the winner
You're
now.
no fun. You're not gonna even.
The winner is Assless Chapsman
Yay!
in more ways than one.
Go assless chaps, man. You are the winner of this.
Ashless
fantastic
Chapsman,
play.
I appreciate you.
Well done, assless chaps, man.
So congratulations, Assless Chapsman. I'm gonna send you a message really quick.
So overall, what do you think? What did you think of today?
Thank you will be hidden for following.
It's a pretty enjoyable set of matches, I would like to say.
Yeah.
Good players, a little showmanship there towards
Yeah.
the end.
Absolutely.
Sorry you didn't get there, Shay, but
Yeah.
and sorry we butchered your name and the life totals and pretty much everything.
And
we
the
did.
life
Hey, we had the light tools
Did you
more correct than
appreciate me at
you.
least showing you my hand?
Yeah, we
yes, no,
definitely
we really
appreciate
appreciated that. Yeah,
We
we
were
like the
talking-
conversation.
We were talking about it, how much we appreciate you guys communicating
Yeah,
with
yeah.
us. The best was a note like 10 mountains.
Yeah, 10 minutes I've lived,
Yeah.
11 months I lose.
Yeah, we saw that. And as soon as you posted it, I'm like, there's only 10 mountains in the deck. And I'm pretty sure Shay has one in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
You guys are right. Yeah, I mean, he's there was only 6 mountains left in the deck, so he sacked 7 lands and fetched up a forest,
Yeah.
and that messed up my math. And so,
Yeah, we're like, I'm pretty sure he's still alive. And we started skipping. It's like, did we miss a shock? I don't think we did. Alright, so there's not enough time to really put another match up because the round's basically over. Thank you guys all for coming out and watching with us, and congrats on those guys who won the raffle. We will be back streaming Modern in a week, same time as this. It starts at 7:30. Probably won't be us.
Yeah,
Sydney
probably.
should hopefully be back next week, and we'll see who comes around then. I'm going to actually get my head kind of in this shot, so instead of being half of the shot. Thank you guys for coming out and watching with us. We are going to sign off here. I sent a message to the 2 who won the raffles. And join us tomorrow for Legacy stream. That'll also be from here. And if you guys want cards, check out mtgcardmarket.com because they like when you guys get their stuff. And it's...
Also stop in. 'cause
Yeah,
the stuff
and
is
stop in. If you guys are in
amazing.
Chicago, we are
Yeah.
off the Belmont stop. I was talking to someone out there who said... he actually wants to stream and then come out here. So there are people who watch and come out here. We're a really good play group. Really quick, Daisy Gilly, before anything, Mono Red is fine, Burn is fine. About 8 of us took Burn decks to a PPTQ and 4 of us
Yes,
made the top
Burn is
8
very good
because we
if you
felt
play
like
Red
trolling a
decks.
meta and we were really, really bored. You can blame Sydney on that one. Next time he's on chat, yell at him for that. It was fun, but that was the first time I ever played Burn. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. We will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your week.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
And